We are in here. That's what matters. Yay.
Hey.
Sorry, everybody.
So, hey, people wondering what the fuck's going on.
I should probably get an explanation to them, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm currently in Hungary visiting my good friend Gary here. Gary is a very talented artist. He also streams video games. And we're just chilling out. I'm in his home, and we have a lot of we have a lot of food to try.
Let me present you guys what you have in store. What? I'm not gonna speak.
What you're in store for?
Yeah, what you're in store for today? All right. Okay, so let's just. Sorry about the little mess in my room, but that whole table is full of multi-layered slop, and we're about to at least taste all of them. I'm not gonna promise to just make them disappear, but that's kind of what you have to expect from this stream anyway. Just a little side. There we go.
This is gonna be.
But yeah, so.
So, word of warning: we are going to die. There's like probably 50 individual things on this table.
Yeah, no, actually, there's about.
There's 50.
30 something. Yeah.
There's probably 50.
I think there was 30 something from what I counted, but yeah.
Is there a difference if it's like 37?
It's still gonna be a lot. That's just what matters, I guess.
Oh god.
So you got savory snacks, you got sweet snacks, you got some even a drink here, you've got some pastries. A bit of everything, just a taste of Hungary. Now that doesn't mean that all of the treats that are gonna be eaten here are fully Hungarian. Some of these are like from neighboring countries, Austria, Slovakia, whatever. But these are very much like what Hungarians like to eat and kind of what you see in like regular, Hungarian households or whatnot. And it's definitely one of those flavors from those specific ones that are Zesty never seen before, right? So this is gonna be like, at least, even if it's something like a Pringles, which we do have here, it's gonna be paprika flavored Pringles. So this is ketchup flavored Pringles.
So one of the items we have here is ketchup flavored Pringles. This is, to any American, we don't have ketchup chips here. This is not a thing. It's a Canadian thing. It's in other parts of the world, but I've never had ketchup chips, let alone ketchup Pringles. So this is gonna be special.
Yes, the hat is credit to Zesty for this one, I guess.
Yeah, so we have our funny hats on.
He said I have to wear this now because I managed to convince him to do this suicidal action, I guess.
I brought him an American gift. Also, hey Lucid, what's up? I'm doing good, man. We're gonna give ourselves diabetes in one sitting, and it's gonna be fucking awful. So do you want to get started?
Yes, I guess so. I need to start with the worst one of all the bunch so you can have some probably F or what is it, vacant here.
So this, you probably saw this already. This is not uniquely a Hungarian. This is not uniquely European. This is just something absolutely terrible that we saw in the store. This is a Twix. It's a Twix drink. So somehow the scientists found a way to convert a chocolate bar
liquidize a Twix
into a fucking Twix bar. This is a real thing. I'm a little terrified. You know what? The thing is, this is a bioengineered food item. This is guaranteed probably going to taste amazing so we can get addicted to it and die.
Probably.
So they can keep feeding us sugar.
Also, I have to acknowledge all the Hungarians in the chat. Hello everybody. Sziasztok magyarok. Yes, I'm magyar vagyok. I cannot switch that fast in Hungarian and English. But yeah, so again, I am magyar vagyok. Again, Boilerado, by the way. Hello everybody. Here's the proof.
I have to shake this?
I guess not bad to shake it. Sure.
Probably not a bad idea to shake it.
There's the Hungarians. There they are.
I'll let you do
Suddenly
the honors.
being summoned to. I should probably pop it off so easy to pour on the glasses.
It has a
of course.
It has a seal, anyways.
It is too toxic otherwise. It's gonna rot the lid of the bottle. Oh, that has a interesting color. I mean, I guess what did I expect, right?
So you give it a whiff.
Ooh, that's actually not too bad of a smell. It's like.
So it smells like it's a
little bit like milky, of course. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But it also has like a bit of caramel, I guess. A little bit of the chocolate, of course. A little bit of this cookie kind of that you see in like the ice cream stores or whatever, like the chocolate cookie ice cream or whatever.
If you've stuck your nose in your bag of Halloween candy at the end of
that's
the night,
a good description, actually.
That's what this smells like. This smells of sugar, vaguely cocoa, and like. It's like death speed run in a bottle. All right, so I'll pour you yours.
Sure. Thank you for the honors.
We will start this. Oh, it's so thick. It's so thick.
it's like a.
So look how thick this is. You probably can't tell on camera, but it's really it's very viscous.
Yeah, it's like, how can I even compare this to? It's like
a milkshake.
Almost like a very liquid honey,
like
almost.
a ruddy milkshake.
Yeah, like a very liquid honey almost, right?
All right, without further ado,
well,
cheers.
Cheers to you being here, and cheers to this drink, and everybody watching here. Thank you guys for tuning in.
God. Oh, ew. Oh, that's gross.
Like,
That does not taste good at all. It's also chalky.
Yeah, it's like this little, almost like when somebody's already like a milk is expired. That's kind of the substance I think I can think of.
That is foul. So if you guys like the powdered hot chocolate.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You have powdered hot chocolate, right? And you mix in the milk, but you still have a lot of the powder not dissolved yet. That's what this tastes like, or it's what it feels like. And then the taste is like expired milk for one.
Yeah, not the taste, but like a substance. Like, so they had a little, almost a bit chunky, right? Doesn't stick to the throat that much. To be fair, no, that's not a
It is like. Did this expire? It's almost. It has like a faint sour taste to it.
Give it to me. Let me check.
Yeah, check.
It's Hungarian.
It's in a language I can't
usually
read.
on the lid. It's on the lid. We usually put it on the lid.
No,
so the lid has the expiration date on this.
No, Zyth, we shook it, and
it apparently expires in August, end of August. So it should be like another good 2 months until it expires. But
right, I'm just gonna shot the rest.
Yeah, sure. Let's not get it to waste at least.
Ugh. Oh God!
Oof, yeah, that's
oh my God!
That doesn't taste good. Yeah.
Upon the third swig, it is definitely like it has an almost expired milk taste with like shitty powdered. It's like terrible hot chocolate.
Yeah, basically, it's like a very low quality hot chocolate with a little bit of caramel, maybe trying to like be forced in it, but something like that.
This goes in the bottom.
Yeah, the Balaton tier or what you.
This goes in the worst tier. This is below F. This is like don't buy this. Do not buy this. If you see this in the stores, don't buy it. By the way, they also had Milky Way flavor. They had Mars Bars flavor.
And Snickers.
And Snickers milk. They had Snickers milk. I don't want to put them in.
Igen, horvát lesz túlolódi. We do have túlolódi on the list, the pöttyös. Everybody comes to Hungary and heard about the cottage cheese, like sweet rods. That's the pöttyös. We have that in multiple flavors. So we only just need one time, multiple flavors of that. Okay.
So do you want to put that on the tier list?
So, I'll put this on the tier, sure, yeah. So give me a second. So what we'll do here, ideally, is that I have everything lined up here, and even the Twix should be in here. Give me a second.
God, it's so...
There it is. There we go.
Put that right at the bottom. That is...
Probably at the very bottom of the bottom, no?
Bottom of the bottom.
There you go.
Worst of the worst. Absolutely disgusting.
There you go. Alright, first entrance is already in place. There we go.
Okay, so chat, do you want us to do another sweet item, or do you want us to do a savory item next?
Well, there's also, we have like a few items up here that are so quote-unquote like refrigerated, so they have like a little bit smaller, like how do I say this?
They should be okay, right?
Yeah, I think should be fine. It's just usually their taste does the best when they're a little bit colder, I guess, but yeah.
Let's see what they're saying. So savory. I think it's
savory. All right, well,
savory.
you pick one then, whichever you want.
Okay, let's do something that we know is probably going to taste great.
Well, at first, actually, we wanted to. You're really surprised about the peanut one.
Oh yeah, maybe we should do that.
Okay, so this one was Cheetos, of course, is not Hungarian, but
so we have Cheetos, right? So Cheetos are very much also in America, but these have a unique twist in that they are peanut
flavored. Yeah,
peanut flavored Cheetos.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea to actually get through the savory ones and then go to the sweet, I guess.
Yeah, probably. We'll do savory items first and then sweet items
save our stomachs from the little back and forth at least.
We're gonna open this.
It's a very distinct smell. I remember this one. It's actually not a bad smell. And I kept telling Zesty it's not actually that bad. But he refused to believe me, so I have to provoke him by just letting him taste it.
Peanut butter sandwich crackers.
Basically, yeah, that's the smell.
This is literally just peanut butter sandwich crackers. I'm not kidding. Oh my god. It's exactly that.
Oh yeah, that's actually not a bad smell, I think. Yeah. I don't mind the smell of peanut butter, so...
They smell good. Like that's already a good sign, right?
Well, there you go.
Alright.
You get it try first, because we want to see the
By the
reaction.
way, they're the puffy ones, by the way.
They're puffy ones, and they do have the little, like brown...
Yeah, they have, like, brown, like a dusting of the peanut. Alright, let's do it. It's kind of disappointing.
Is it?
They don't really taste like
not much flavor?
No, they don't taste like anything. Like, yeah.
I mean, feel the aftertaste is like more.
You get a little bit of it. Like, it's not bad. It's like
the original taste is just basically like a regular whatever standard chips, but the aftertaste is a bit more, I guess, nutty.
That's kind of a bummer. I was expecting like a stronger punch of peanut, right?
You do see that the only little flavoring is just the outside, so there's not much inside.
Yeah.
I guess.
So like envision just an unseasoned Cheeto, like the puff, but with like a very, very light peanut aftertaste.
Ground peanut flavor, not peanut butter. It's the peanut butter would be different here.
Yeah, like this smells stronger than it tastes.
Yeah.
I gotta give it like a D.
I guess fine, yeah. It's nothing too offensive, but nothing like super
Like,
outstanding either.
I know I wouldn't buy these again.
Yeah,
not
but
that,
I mean,
not that they taste bad.
they're not
They're
horrible,
just,
yeah. They're just like a bit unimpressive, I guess.
they're just disappointing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically for us is like adjacent to the standard Cheetos. So it's whatever you want. Like if you want a little bit of the nut flavor, then sure. And if you just want regular Cheetos, then you go for those, right? Whatever.
Like if I was hungry and desperate.
Hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry. I'm gonna
funny.
make these jokes in the chat. I know already.
Oh god.
Whatever. Just put it down there and then
Almost set
yeah,
down.
next one.
All right, so let's put that in D.
Alright.
I vote D tier.
D tier is don't have much of a. To be fair, it's mostly your tier list. This is not my tier list. This is like.
Well, I appreciate a second opinion.
Okay, that's
Right.
fair.
If you feel like I'm being if you feel like I'm being uncharitable towards a food item, by all means speak up.
Why can I not?
Oh, is it the wrong image format?
No, it's JPEG.
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, now it should be. There you go. Okay.
There we go. All right, so yeah, that's like a solid D.
I'll put it in the middle right
Yeah,
now.
about the middle of D tier. All right. Now
There we go.
let's do these.
Okay.
These will probably be good.
Okay, so this is what I actually didn't try myself either, but I really like this one, so we both agreed to pick it up.
So caramelized red onion potato chips, and this is a Hungarian brand, right?
Chio, I'm not actually sure. I don't think it is Hungarian, but it might be.
It's not in
Anybody
America.
knows if it's actually Hungarian? We
It's
have
not
it like
American.
have it all over the place, so. But yeah, I mean,
It's not
does it say like even what the? It says ground Great Britain, so maybe that has something.
Maybe
to
it's
do with
British. So this is probably a British food item. Here in Germany,
It's
we have.
Intersnack Hungary KFT is the service thing or whatever. So
Yeah. Here
at
in
least we have
Germany-
like the local thing, I guess. But still,
Yeah, here in Germany, we have peanut puffs that taste so strong you eat one, and it's like you've eaten the whole bag. Oof.
wow. Okay,
All right,
interesting.
let's bust this open.
But anyway, this one is just, I guess, a fun one to try. If somebody knows whether Chio is Hungarian, like, you can tell me.
It smells like sour cream and onion.
Yeah, it does a little.
Or like
Wait.
maybe salt and vinegar rather.
Vinegar. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
there's
feeling.
very
Vinegar.
strong vinegar in these. Well, you take one first because you were excited.
All right.
You were excited about these.
I'm. Oh, that's a big one.
That's
Okay.
huge shit. Yeah, so you give it a taste.
Ooh,
Oh man,
that's good. All right, that's a good one.
that's so good.
That's a nice one. Yeah. It's nice balance as well. It's not too overly strong, but it's like just enough.
Oh man, I need two of these.
Good stuff.
Shit, that's S.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
like.
These
F
are
tier.
totally F tier.
If you want a good snack that is savory, then I think this is as good as you
Oh,
can
man.
go for. Really, I don't know. I'm gonna think of anything how they could make it any better either.
No,
So.
they're light. They're not too thick. The not too salty. Just the right amount of seed. They taste great. Oh man, these are awesome. Freaking good. Absolutely fantastic. I gotta do 3.
Okay, fast, sure enough, go ahead. In the meantime, I'll put this finest in the
Shit,
tier list.
these are probably like some of the best potato chips I've ever had. They're so good.
There it is, okay.
Man.
There we go. Why is it so flat? Oh, I forgot to resize it, I guess. Sorry. It's fine.
There we
Put-
go.
Put it
That
somewhere
is-
in the middle.
yeah,
We'll reorganize them at the bin.
Yeah,
And
we'll leave it in the middle for now because
Chio is German, I think they're saying here.
oh, it's German? Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Well, we had a lot of stuff from Germany and like Slovakia and then Czechoslovakia. Well, not sorry, Czech Republic or whatever you call it nowadays. And then Austria, of course, as well.
Yeah.
But this is 100% Hungarian. This
Yeah.
is, well, I'm pretty sure anyway, a Tuts.
Yeah, this is uniquely Hungarian. They're like crackers.
I'm not chat my correctly, but Tuts is basically like the whole Hungarian thing is Tuts in Hungarian means you know it, right? So it's like, do you know anything better than this? Is like the slogan for it, like Tuts ennél jobbat. You know, it's like that's how they advertise it here. So Tuts is like a very popular crackers and very intensely flavored ones usually.
Are they
But
strong
this-
flavored?
Yeah, but this one is a standard one.
So just normal, plain.
Crackers, but quite dry ones.
It's a very
And this is just a regular like original salty one.
it's a very simple smell. It's
You can try this one first.
Yeah, it smells like a cracker.
Yeah, just a crack. Inoffensive cracker, basically.
Those are nice. Nice buttery aftertaste.
Yeah, they're kind of basically these are meant to be eaten with literally anything that you want, right? So this is like kind of like a side dish almost.
They're light. They're airy. Nice crunch.
They originated from Belgium, they say. Okay.
Oh, there you go. But no, yeah, these are great.
I don't know. I think we almost like adopted the Tuts as like a Hungarian like you know what do you call this What do you say is when somebody's like, I don't like you would adopted by Mexicans or whatever? What is the word for that? I forget.
Adopted?
No, not adopted, but like respected Mexican or but when
honorary.
Honorary, yeah.
Honorary.
It's like an honorary Hungarian
Yeah.
main rice,
Honorary-
savory cookie.
Honorary Hungarian. No, these are good. I would say these are like our first C tier item. I would say they're good.
Yeah.
They're not like I
Yeah.
think B. I'm doing that's a bit of a
Low B, I
disservice.
think, is like fine.
Yeah, I'd say B is better. It's a bit of a disservice to put these in C because these are actually really good. Like if you get like some cheese or some salami with these, really good, easy.
There you go.
And we only have one more savory item left.
No. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, because that's not savory. Okay, right. Never mind.
I have so much candy. Oh God. Okay, so
There we go.
Hungary is sure to make you hungry for slop. I mean, so far it's pretty high quality slop. It's not bad.
Okay, so it's Polish. Yeah, that's another thing. The Polish have a lot of stuff here as well. So we have like kind of like almost like a brother relationship with Polish people. So we share a lot of like common stuff. So they have our palinkas, which is our drinks, but they also have their slivovica, or what they call it. I think that's like their version of the same thing, right? But yeah, it's like Polish, German, Hungarian kind of triangle.
You got a fellow sour cream and onion enjoyer in there. Fellow
Yeah,
sour cream and onion tuck enjoyer.
Sour cream and onion touch is absolutely great. Bacon is okay. I think it's a bit too strong for bacon, and I really love the regular cheese one as well. The cheese one is really great.
There you go.
But yeah, so now we have the bake rolls.
So we don't have these in America. Like we don't. I understand they're like. I think they're meant to be like bagel slices.
I think this is Czech. I believe so anyway.
Someone needs to like verify where these
Not
are from
sure.
because we don't have these where I live, and it looks like a crispy bagel slice is what these are. It's like a simple salted kind of cracker. That's all these are.
Yeah, so this is also like a salty one, but this one is a lot different because this is like very crisp, and it's actually like if you can find a full untouched piece of this one in the bag because they always break so easily. That's actually like always like a sign of luck, almost like finding a four-leafed clover.
So we're gambling now.
We're
basically pulling a gotcha.
Kept it properly, then it should be fine. But otherwise, it's really rare to find an untouched version of the full cracker because they're really easily breakable.
Google says Greece. These are Greek.
Greece, really? All right, well, Greece it
All
is.
right. So we're basically we're both Blue Archive fans, so we're doing a gotcha roll here to see if we get a full
Basically.
intact cracker.
Oh, there's actually a few ones in one bench. That's not bad.
Oh,
Okay.
you're gonna pull the sword from the stone here. You're gonna get a whole one. You have to show. We have to show the whole one. Oh, look at that!
It's a nice one. There you go.
Well, it's not really round, but it's perfectly intact.
This is already like broken off a little piece. There you go.
Right.
And like I don't even see any other full ones. Basically, there's all of them have broken pieces of them.
Smells like a normal kind of a cracker. Oh yeah.
Actually, the edge of it, as you can kind of see, it's a little bit more burnt, so it has a little bit extra flavor, I think, which adds to the whole flavor. Please roll Tsurugi or Hasumi. Good taste there.
Good set.
He is a Tsurugi and Hasumi one.
Tsurugi
yes.
is better. I like how he hit both our favorites basically
Yeah,
in
yeah.
one message. These are really good. So they're super crunchy. They're a little bit dry, but like not too salty. Just the right amount of seasoning. They definitely have that baked taste, right? Like they feel like they're actually like cooked in the oven. They have like a slight airiness to it. These are really good. I'd say like I think they're better than the Tuts.
But yeah, this is like A tier, I would say.
Yeah, I would say these are A, like middle of A tier for these. These are great. They're really good. Oh God.
There you go. I just looked at the rest of the thing that we have here. Actually, I'm gonna probably grab ourselves a tea. How about that?
Yes.
And then
Yeah,
while I do that, please just 1 second.
Yeah,
people.
we're gonna need some tea to get us through the sugar gauntlet.
Actually, I'm not gonna put any like honey in the tea. I think because that's just a bit of lemon maybe is enough.
Yeah,
Right?
some lemon. We don't need more sugar with what we're about to go through. How y'all doing today, by the way? How's everyone doing today? You guys doing alright? Hope everyone's doing well. How am I enjoying Hungary? Dude, it's beautiful here. Oh my God. Hungary is amazing. So I flew in day before yesterday. My flights were fucking terrible. But yesterday we did I'm in Budapest right now. And we did the first of what's going to be several trips into town and into downtown. And so we visited the St. Stephen Basilica. Holy shit. It's beautiful. we have like coming from America, we have nothing like this in where I'm from, right? Just the architecture, like the city layout, everything is so different. But it also has like a really weird like sense of familiarity to it. Like, cause I'm in my friend's neighbor, I'm in Gary's neighborhood right now, and it kind of still feels like I'm at home. But so far, the visit is freaking amazing. Thank you, by the way.
No worries. That's one cup of tea there, and that's another cup of tea here. I'll put this up here because we don't need that right now. Anyway, 1 second.
You used to live near the Basilica, blew my mind every day. There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, having just been here now for 2 full days, if
Take this off because I'm heating.
yeah, I highly recommend just come visit Budapest.
The biggest thing about Hungary is
beautiful.
that it's cheap, right? So everybody who's coming outside of Hungary, basically, or like from America, Britain, whatever, living here and the stuff here is fairly cheap compared to you. Of course, the wages and stuff are also lower. We forgot to get. Okay, there we go. We still have one savory left.
We have one savory left, but continue. I'll open this.
No, it's fine. I'm just talking about my people because I also had like some British and French people over, and they all were like, I guess, just completely taken aback by how cheap the stuff costs here compared to like where they live. And that's fair, but of course, again, the wages are lower. But for example, I am working abroad, so that's for me actually helping out a little because abroad wages are better.
Yeah. But no, like everything's super cheap here, which is wild. Like 2 people can eat at McDonald's and have like full meal. By the way, went to Hungarian McDonald's yesterday.
Yep.
It is not American McDonald's is not food by comparison. I'm not kidding. So, and for the Americans that are still with us, you go to McDonald's, it doesn't really taste like anything. It tastes like the cardboard it came in or the bags it came in. It's not good. But the McDonald's here actually tastes like food, and the burger patties are not paper thin. They're actually like thicker burgers. Like it had like this paprika spicy sauce on it and like a disc of fried cheese on the burger. Also, they have waffle fries here, which is not a thing in America, and they were fucking good. And 2 people can have a full meal for $20, whereas in America they would be like 30, which is insane.
And also, I guess I have to mention that we were eating like one of the most expensive burgers because the seasonal was always more expensive, right? So if you were eating like a Big Mac, like a regular one, then it would have been like 2/3 of that price, I guess.
Yep, it would have been way cheaper if we weren't hitting like the specialty items on the menu. So,
Vegan fest.
It's just you're not
That's
wrong.
a good one.
Okay, so
Right.
I lied. We have one more savory item. I forgot about the ketchup Pringles here. So we have Pringles in America. We have
of course.
We have a variety
Pringles
of
is all over the world. I feel like it's probably the most known crisp brand of the entire world, right?
Yeah, very much. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Oh?
That is ketchup.
Oh yeah, that's ketchup.
That is ketchup.
This is what the McDonald's like fries taste like with the ketchup on their side, right? This is exactly the kind of smell that you would be describing it as.
We'll see if this is the all-in-one
It's kind of red though.
It is red. I mean, ketchup.
Orangish, I guess. But
Yeah, all right. Shall we? Let's see.
That's sweet. Pretty
Whoa.
intense, yeah?
Wow. I need 2 of those.
Alright. I do like these. This will be like our like in-betweenery between the sweet ones, I feel like.
Man, that's good. So, it's the normal Pringles texture. It's like the soft potato-y meal that they make the chips out of. But you're immediately hit by the salt, and you're immediately hit by the vinegar that they put inside of ketchup. But then you get like a really strong punch of the tomato, and then the other seasonings with it. These are really good.
I like them, I think so.
I think these are like high A tier.
Yeah.
Above
that
the
works.
bagel chips.
Not as well as the Cheetos, but still very good. Or Cheetos, sorry, not Cheetos.
Yeah, not as good as the Cheetos, but these are... I need 3.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm hungry.
I think I actually don't have the Pringles picture downloaded. Oh, that's an issue. I'm gonna quickly edit as like
Yeah, we're going to quickly do a
text
quick
it.
on-the-fly download.
Oh, is it downloaded? Use it text, but yeah, that's fair. Give me a second.
Take a swig of tea here. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you, by the way.
No worries, this is just tea without any sugar whatsoever.
That's how I normally have my tea, by the way. I always do like either a fruit tea or an herbal tea.
There you go, got it.
There we go. Yeah, high top of A tier. So I have a fruit tea. What kind of tea did you get?
Same tea as you.
Same,
it's a fruit tea. It's cranberry, I believe, tea.
Ooh, cranberry, and it's herbal. There's no actual tea leaves in this, right?
This is just a tea satchel, so yeah.
Yeah, so it's cranberry herbal tea. Very good. Thank you, by the way.
No worries.
Okay.
So let's start with some of the ones that are best cold. So
Cold,
let's
yeah.
go over to the Cognac cherry, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we're gonna jump up a little bit in terms of quality because there are certain things here called, like a Gerbeaud pastry house, which is one of the most ancient pastry houses in entirety of Budapest or well, Hungary in general. So Gerbeaud was actually a French guy, I believe, who came to Hungary, and he established this, here. And it actually was multiple times changed ownerships and stuff, but it goes back to original kind of line of owners, right? And they are, again, really high quality, and they make a lot of good stuff. For example, this is the first time I actually ate a, what do you call this?
So they call them Cognac cherry bonbons.
Yeah.
For those in America, we have a much cheaper version of these called cherry cordials, which is just the maraschino cherry with like really thick sugary cream.
Yep, I know.
Inside of chocolate. This is like the real deal. This is like the real cherry with the real cream with the real chocolate. This is like the super expensive luxury version of this.
Yeah, you get these, yeah.
Yeah, and we stopped by the bakery yesterday to pick this up, amongst a couple of other things. The pastry house, rather. And it's a really cool place. Gorgeous inside, bunch of stuff. Like, it's actually like a go and sit down and eat place. Not like you walk in and buy stuff and walk out. Like, you're meant to go and sit down.
It's a restaurant kind of almost.
Yeah, it's a restaurant, yeah. So, these are like super high quality cherry cordials.
Yeah, and this is also one of those ones that if you usually eat like cognac cherry, I feel like usually see either dry cherry or like cherry syrup even. This one is, they're actually advertising it as that they're trying to keep the cherry as intact as they possibly can, even with the fluids still inside. So that's why it's gonna be like, I guess, a little bit more tasty than regular cognac cherry. By the way, just to point it out there, none of these have been sponsoring me. I'm way too small for that. By the way, if you want to help my channel, you can subscribe because I usually try to make people laugh at least.
Yeah, subscribe to Gary. He's actually a really funny guy. You'll enjoy his streams.
There you go. You can probably see the interior how it's packaged. So you have like a little section box inside. So you can have like 4 of these in one box. There's like bigger boxes, of course, but this one is a 4-piece box, I believe.
Yeah.
4-piece box.
And these are like real deal. Where can I buy these? I need to get my girlfriend some. Come to Budapest.
I don't know if they're actually exporting abroad yet. I think they're fairly like content with just staying in Hungary for the most part.
Yeah, maybe try online. Perhaps because these are like nicely prepackaged. That they might ship them internationally.
You can actually buy them on the airport of Hungary as well. So
there you go.
Maybe. So yeah, as for shape, it looks like a little swirl on the top, right, with the chocolate, and it looks like this, because they're set down. So they set down the cherry, which is already chocolate coated into a little drying paper. And then I'm gonna try and show the interiors of this if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, take a bite.
Sorry, I'm gonna be a little messy probably because it actually has like fluids inside.
And it's like super, like actually, like it smells of high quality. Oh yeah, it's like it's super liquidy inside.
A real cherry inside there with the liquid still intact. It's actually dripping. Wow. Okay.
Careful. Do you need here?
That's fine.
We have a napkin here. I'm just gonna do mine all in one bite. Oh, that's unreal. Oh, yeah, they have the alcohol.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cognac. That is spicy.
Oh, shit, that's good. Wow.
Real cherry.
I can never eat normal cherry cordials again. Oh, these are so good.
Sorry about that.
Really high quality, rich dark chocolate. The cognac is like real alcohol. So you get a slight burn with the sweetness, and then the cherry is real. So it's a high quality cherry. You're actually chewing on the cherry, and the really strong cherry flavor as well. Oh, it's so good. I think that's A.
Yeah.
I think that's A.
If you're going for the alcoholic dessert line, there's not much better you can get from like cognac cherry. Yes, Zesty did type Palinka by the way yesterday, a 50% strong, so like a 50 level or whatever you call them, right?
Yeah.
And it was a bedded palinka, which in Hungarian translates to ágyas. And it's probably not that's what you're supposed to call it, but we call it bedded because it's like on a fruit bed. This was actually the sour cherry, the black cherry. It was still inside the bottle, and it gave the color to the otherwise like white, alcoholic liquid. That's spicy by the way. It's also like very stingy, so the alcohol is strong in that.
Yeah, the palinka felt like I was taking a shot of rubbing alcohol. It was really like I rarely gag when I do shots.
Should I grab the bottle?
Nah, you don't need to.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so and it made me cough. It was really really strong. Versus the unicum that we have here. So,
okay, that's a fair question. So why not S tier? Like, why do we put the Cognac into S tier? Because I guess
actually, I have no reason to not put it in S
we
tier.
can put it in S tier. It's like for
cool.
Cognac cherry sweets, it's pretty much the best you can get. I feel like
we'll do S tier. I think that's fair. It is super high quality and it's really good. So there is no reason to not put it there.
There you go. That's the box over there, and then it's probably I still like the chips more, so I'm gonna put it behind the chips, but it's still like a S tier somewhere. So there you go.
We should do this one next, yes.
Oh yeah, this is the little Gerbeaud. So this is what the whole, like, of course, the pastry house was named after, the specific cake, the Gerbeaud. Now, Zesty actually didn't know, by the way, before, well, until he died that a few days ago, but you of course have your apricot, flavored crepes and pancakes or whatever, apricot jam, right, in America?
They just give you one piece.
Oh yeah, of course, it's a one piece.
It's one little piece.
This is for you, because I already tried it myself, so this is for you.
Alright, so this is exclusively for me.
In the meantime, I'm gonna explain them. So basically this is Gerbeaud, you can show them like
I'll
the piece.
open it. I'll open it so they can see it better.
Yeah, just take it out with your fingers. Easier.
There we go.
So this is the Gerbeaud cake, and this one has what is it called? Apricot and walnut filling, right, next to the dough and the dark chocolate on the outside. And actually, I was surprised that I didn't know how good of a combination walnut and apricot is.
It's not a thing.
Until I showed him that, by the way, I can rinse some fresh walnut for you and then put it into your apricot jam-filled crepes, the pancake, the thin pancake, right? And then he was already blown away by how much the walnut gives to the flavor of the apricot. It's a very nice combination.
Really, really good. Because it's already not a thing in America, and then I don't go out of my way to eat apricots unless they happen to be dried in like a trail mix or something. Okay,
also Menkis, peach is a different fruit to apricot. Apricot is what you call sárga, so like yellow peach basically in Hungary, and then peach is the autumn peach is what you call in Hungary if you have to translate it directly. So there's actually two different things. The autumn peach is more sweet and less sour. I think the apricot is a little bit more sour than the regular peach, right? So it's not the same thing, and you actually would rather have the walnut with the apricot because the kind of, again, a little bit sourness is like adding to the flavor composition of the walnut and whatnot. So you can try peach. Peach is not bad, it still works, but ultimately apricot is a different beast than peaches.
Thank you. Peaches taste okay, but they feel terrible.
Yeah,
I don't like the fibrous, sinewy.
It's like a bit uncomfortable to have them in your mouth. I think that's the whole taste.
That's what she said. This is okay. So this is falling apart because it's getting warm. So.
Yeah, so that's why I said you should probably eat this first. It's basically a mini cake, right? It's just layers of the apricot and the walnut in there. It's like thin layered. What do you think?
It's really good.
Did you ever have anything like this before?
Mm-hmm.
But you did have your fair share of cakes in your life, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's just, I guess, again, different a bit.
So, the way they did the walnuts is it gives it the consistency of graham cracker.
Right, yeah.
It has the consistency of graham cracker, except it's really apricot-y. Because you get the apricot in there. It's like a very not chewy but thicker paste, and it has a really nice texture. And the chocolate layer is super thin. You basically taste no chocolate as you eat it. It's mostly just the walnut and the apricot, but it tastes fucking amazing.
I will agree, by the way, to people saying it that yes, the peach juices, especially if it's has the fibers in it, that's really good. It's probably my favorite like fruit drink to drink as well. Next to orange juice, maybe if it's actually a full of fiber orange juice as well, properly orange, not just this overly sugary something. I
think this belongs in S tier as well.
Okay, that's fair. This is supposed to be high quality, so I guess that's fair, right?
This is really good, high quality shit. Honestly, okay, so it's in S, but I think it's below.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it's below the cherries.
It's a little bit because this is actually not the fresh version, sadly. That's the only issue, I guess. So you need to the fresh ones are a little bit even better, I guess. But this is good enough for trying out at least.
Is USA slop that worst? Yeah, because USA slop is not food. It's the worst thing imaginable for you. Don't eat it.
Fair enough. Well, there you go.
Oh god. I keep looking back at this mountain of shit.
Well, that's fine. We continue with this. Let's keep the streak going with the Gerbeaud.
Keep it going.
I think this is the last one, right?
That's the last of the.
So this is the last of the Gerbeaud products, and this one is a set of what is it called? Macarons.
Yeah,
macarons. So macarons. You can actually, if you go to Gerbeaud, if you ever go there, I recommend it, by the way. You can pick your own 4 or 8, depending on which box you buy, flavors, because there is 10 flavors or something like that. So right now what we have is that we've got violet, which is kind of a little bit
flower. Or is it like...
Yeah, like flowery a bit.
So it has like is it a floral taste?
No, it's actually a little bit like blackcurrant, I think. Or
Oh, is that what it is?
yeah, I think it's a little bit like blackcurrant.
So black currants.
Yeah, so there's blackcurrant here. You've got I believe walnut and pistachio or something like that there.
Yeah, that was the
You've
one.
got the which one is this?
That was this is the bergamot one. That's the lemon one.
Oh, sorry, this is bergamot. This is lemon. This is bergamot, and this one was the
I don't remember.
kind of taste.
It has a...
Oh, this is the double one. This is caramel.
Yes.
I think it's caramel. Did you wanted caramel? No.
Yes.
Okay, so
Pretty sure.
caramel, lemon, bergamot, and then violet are the four flavors that we've got here. Violet, I think it's more like blackcurrant. Anyway.
See, I feel like these should be cut in half so we can share these.
Yeah, I'll probably get some. Should I get some thing or just like cut this with the spoon or something?
Maybe a knife is better.
I'll get a knife. Yeah, sure. In the meantime, you can entertain them.
Yeah, and maybe a napkin.
Yeah, that's
Or-
fine.
or
I mean,
a
there's
couple.
some tissues if you want.
Yeah, maybe a couple napkins because I think things are gonna get messy here soon. Yet another reason to abolish the FDA, dude. Like America has, like, compared to other places, we have so few restrictions on what they can and cannot put in food. What's Hungary's policies on tobacco? Honestly, I don't know. I have to ask Gary. I'm not sure, but yeah, peach iced tea is the best thing. Is it's like artificial peach flavor. Artificial peach flavor isn't real peach. I think it tastes good. You know, it's the fake flavor is nice. What's my experience with the locals? Mostly positive, actually. Like, we went to a flea market yesterday, so my experience with the locals has been like 99% positive. There was one woman, however, that like me and Gary were talking in line.
It's defanged now.
It'll work just fine. So me and Gary were talking in line, and this woman like turned around and said, "You're talking too loud."
In the middle of a bursting,
in the middle of a busy, loud-ass
yeah.
flea market, she turns around and says to me, "You're being too loud. Be quiet." Like, what? I don't. Maybe she's like heard loud American and like and took the opportunity, right? But it was a little silly.
Cedric's kind of crashing apart, but it's fine. Okay, let's start with the violet, I guess.
Yeah, let's go with that one. So we're starting with the violet flavor.
Sorry, but that's a bit crumbly.
Yeah, well, it's macaroon, so.
Not bad. A little bit less intense than I expected, but for macaron, it's not bad.
It's really light,
Yeah.
super light. You taste the black currant though. Or what fruit is that?
I don't know what violet is. So it's a little bit almost floral, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Maybe it is violet, like just little violet petals, maybe.
Yeah, you get a little bit of the floral note, but it's also fruity.
Yeah.
There's something fruity in there.
Probably the gem inside is not violet, and the actual flavoring is inside,
Yeah.
or the violet.
Yeah, there's something fruity in there, but it tastes great. That one's good.
Yeah. Let's go with the bergamot next, I guess.
Yeah, bergamot one. So like in America, bergamot is typically found in like candles.
Oh.
Not in food. So this is going to be interesting. So for me, it's like eating a candle.
This is good. So the bergamont's, I think, biggest strength to me anyway is the inside gem or whatever it's in the middle.
Whoa. I'm eating a candle.
Does it taste good though?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes,
Candle can taste good. Don't eat candles at home, by the way, kids.
I mean, I'm eating. So it's like I'm eating a candle, but it tastes really good because normally that's not something we put in food. It's normally the thing we use.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't see it in candles as well.
For scents and things.
Yeah, you have scents here as well.
That
bergamot.
tastes awesome.
Yeah.
That's way better than.
That's why I said that we had to try this one. I actually was recommending this flavor myself because I tried it once before. But yeah, by the way, what's like your height is like? Is it exactly 200 centimeters?
My height is exactly 2 meters.
Okay, I'm apparently. I think if I'm correctly, I'm 179 or 180, so it's like I'm 20 centimeters below Zesty.
I mean, we can stand up and prove it, right?
Yeah, I mean, like
people always doubt my height.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're still in frame. I think we are.
hopefully,
But you know.
it's like another head basically on top of me. I'm not that small in Hungary anyway. I'm like usually actually below well, average or higher a bit, but
Yeah, you're basically you're almost 6 foot, which
Yeah,
is like
basically.
which is above average height in many places. So
there you go.
I am vertically challenged, as I call it. So yeah, okay, that was good. The bergamot one,
Yes, good.
the bergamot one is the
Now
winner
we're
so
gonna
far.
swap to the lemon one.
These lemon's a classic. You can't go wrong with
Yeah,
lemon.
it's fair.
Right? Lemon's a classic one.
Yeah, the nice big piece. There you go.
Thank you, sir. You are too kind.
It's fine. I think I already touched
No,
it.
no strong. There hasn't been a strong smell to any of
No,
these.
they don't have. They actually very contained. You know. Very soft.
It's a very sweet lemon.
Yeah.
Not tart, But
So it's not savory, not sour at all.
no, yeah, it's very sweet lemon. So good.
I feel like this is like probably the second best after maybe the Violet is less good. I think
it's the weakest of the three.
Because
Because
I can go with
so
that
like
as well.
because like in my personal opinion, I like lemon sweets when they have some tartness to them, like a little bit of the sour. I think that just tastes way better. There's no tartness at all inside of that. So, but it's good. But I think it's the weakest.
Yeah,
of
so
the,
far it's definitely not doesn't reach up to the bergamot
and
one.
this is the caramel with cocoa in this one.
Yeah. You can feel the cocoa for sure. That's strong.
Oh yeah, there's a fruit in this too, but I forgot the fruit. Was it cherry?
I think it's.
Cherry chocolate and caramel, wasn't it?
I feel the chocolate. What is it? I think it's almost like alcohol almost. I don't know.
I think this was a cherry and chocolate and caramel one. I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Also, I think this one is. I'd say second place.
Okay, well, sadly we don't really have it separate, but
No,
yeah,
I mean,
second place.
all of these go in like.
Yeah, they have a singular entry in this one, so I have to average them out somewhere. So I think this should go like above the Gerbeaud one. I don't know if this goes for above the sour cherry one.
I think in between the cherry and,
okay, that's fine.
And the Gerbeaud. I think that's a good place. Yeah. So all of them are fantastic. They're awesome. Am I gonna pick up any Hungarian honeys? I can be on. The
I was telling him to pick one up, yes, but it's probably gonna be like the last day if he does so, because it's gonna be a bit hard to keep it around properly, right?
Oh God.
There you go. Okay, there we go. So all the Gerbeaud products are now done with. That's one big step, I guess.
Okay.
Now we should start the
other cold
Pöttyös.
things.
Yeah, the Pöttyös one.
Okay.
So now, for everybody waiting for this, Zesty is trying
This
the
is the-
cottage cheese sweet.
This is the most basic one.
Yes,
right?
the
This is
Pöttyös. So
yeah.
show it on the camera. Yeah.
This is the most basic, what they call cottage cheese sweets.
Yeah, basically we call it Pöttyös, which is just means dotted, right? That's why the whole package is like Pöttyös. It's very traditional. This is fully Hungarian sweet cottage cheese coated in chocolate, basically, right?
It's a stick.
Yeah.
So this is just cottage cheese and chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bust a piece. Ooh.
Oh, you can eat the whole. You have to
Oh,
eat
no,
the whole
I
thing.
can't.
Yeah,
I
you can
can't.
eat it, right?
There's no way I can pound this whole thing. But ooh, that's nice.
It's not too sweet, right? This is like somewhat like balanced, I guess.
It's not overly sweet.
Yeah, this is your standard kind of like. If you want some light sweet in the afternoon, then it's fine.
Yep, the cottage cheese is very subtle. You know, it's like a normal milk chocolate, right? Nothing super special. It's like a normal kind of milk chocolate. But that's really good. That's a nice candy. That's awesome.
Yep.
It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on what it was.
Sorry, yeah, I'm stupid. It's called Tulorudi. Pöttyös is the brand, and the Pöttyös does many other things, like for example this other one, right? This is not a Tulorudi technically, it's a guru. But regardless, Pöttyös loves to do stuff with cottage cheese and other milk products, I guess. So yeah, the Pöttyös is the brand, and Tulorudi is the name of it. Like literally called cottage cheese stick is literally what you could translate to English, I guess.
Do you want to run the gauntlet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're going to run the gauntlet of the other flavors here. So
Yeah.
I think we should do the sugar-free. Or the low, which one's the reduced sugar?
Yeah, that's the Hungarian one. So they actually now have a Hungarian promotion of the Pöttyös, which is, I don't know what the flavor is like because they don't tell everyone I can see, but it's like Hungarian flag colored, and it does have like a filling inside which is red, I believe.
Yeah, it's the outside is red and they have a green filling.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a red on the outside, green filling, and they got football going on right now. You know, football like FUTBOL for
If someone doesn't like them, they get banned from Hungary. that's fair. Okay, yeah. If you don't like any of them, then you're gonna be just not welcome here
you
anymore.
immediately get deported. Right. Whoa, that's red.
Whoa, yeah.
That is red.
That's some crimson right there. Jesus
What?
Christ.
Oh, it smells weird. Smell it.
I don't know what to even describe it as. Weird, yeah.
Yeah,
Your mom called us weirdos. Well, I mean,
Oh.
let her try these, and then she can be joining it. Oh, what? Careful, it's stopping down. It's
Yeah.
very crumbly.
I'll get it.
Yeah. So yeah, you can kind of see the green inside there.
Yeah, it's got the green filling. See?
It's red.
I'm just
Red.
going for it.
Yeah, sure. Don't know what the taste is supposed to be like anyway, so I'm just not expecting anything right now. Oh, it's what is it? I don't know this flavor.
Pineapple?
No, no. Where did I feel this flavor before?
So the outside is like a white chocolate, not a.
Yeah, it's like the color of white chocolate.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
outside's white chocolate. It's still the cottage cheese, but the filling is fruity. It's a fruit.
I can't put my finger on it. What it tastes like. Oh, man.
It tastes like pineapple to me.
I cannot taste the pineapple in the...
To me, it tastes like pineapple.
I put this on the side, by the way.
Yeah, we'll get
just one bite for each of them.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, one bite.
I'm really kind of starting to feel the feeling.
So we'll go through all these and then we'll put them on the tier list after we're done with these. So we're gonna put these on the tier list after we're done.
Yeah, that's easier.
With the skinny ones.
So now next one is the sugar-free plum-filled one.
So sugar-free with plum inside. How long am I planning on staying in the land of Magyars?
Where is it? Magyar. So Magyar is the Hungarians.
Oh, I am here for another 8 days.
Another 8, yes. So this is
8 more days. So here we go. Plum-filled.
Satmari Silva. Yeah, Satmari Silva.
Ooh, it's kind of falling apart.
It's thick, yes.
Yeah, very thick.
They always fall apart. Actually, when you think I'm gonna just literally bite into it because I don't mind too much, you know. It's just whatever. I just bite the other half of it, like off, maybe. Like the other side, I mean. It's really hard to like divide to Ruby. They like crumble so much. It's like if you try it, you're just gonna like have chocolate chips at the bottom of your feet a second.
So you can immediately tell it's sugar free. Yep. So it's already way less sweet. Still tastes good, and the plum filling is very good. The plum filling is actually awesome. I like that better than the other one.
This one?
Yeah, I like this one better than the last one.
Yeah, I feel like this is it's a bit more balanced as well.
I think the weakest part of the red one is that it was white chocolate.
Yeah, I feel like that probably was... I mean, I don't know what else they could have used to color it, because I feel like white chocolate is much easier to color than dark chocolate is, you know?
Oh, well, of course,
but yeah.
So, if they had...
It's more so for just the whole promotion purposes, I guess.
It's not bad, but it's inferior to the plum
for
one.
sure.
So, next...
This was your choice,
this was
almost his choice.
Because I love coconut, and if there's coconut anything, coconut candy, cakes, desserts, just what have you, I love it.
And of course you have Bounty in Hungary, but Bounty is like as far away from Hungary as you can probably guess it, because it's Bounty everywhere.
Whoa, that's coconutty.
Is it?
That's good though. Okay, that's my favorite so far.
Yeah?
Easy favorite. Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh, that's quite intense. Wow.
Super coconutty. You feel a few of the flakes in the cottage cheese. Perfect combination with like I want to eat the whole thing, but I know I can't.
I brought you some.
Thank you. Yeah, I know I would eat that whole thing right now. It tastes like that's S. Easy.
That's good.
It's so good.
The coconut goes well with the cottage cheese, I feel like, so...
Yeah, that's a really
nice substance.
That's a good combination.
You know what you don't like in coconut, the chocolates myself? Because I feel the coconut chips in my teeth like all of them. Yeah, this one is like just softly goes down, yeah?
So you don't get... So it's like only... it's very few of the coconut flakes and really strong coconut flavor. Better than the Cheetos? Oh, I think it's better than the chips. But we'll sort them out in a second. We got 2 more to go.
Yeah.
So 2 more to go. This one is... What's this one?
And this is the... Okay, so Turo Gombos. This is also a Hungarian thing. Turo, again, once again, means just cottage cheese. So it's cottage cheese sweet with cottage cheese based... They call it dumplings, light cottage cheese dumpling. This is what we consider it to. And we usually eat them with like... what do you call this? Not breadcrumb sprinkles, because it's like a sweet thing. So... I don't know if we even have this in America, actually. I don't know if there's a word for it. Magyarok, segítsenek nekem, hogy fordítanátok le a paisley-t? I think you actually call them like...
Describe it. Like what's
it's like so what we put away like bread products, I guess, like not sweet but usually savory bread products, and then we dry them out and then we grind them up on like grating.
You just call it breadcrumbs.
It's just breadcrumbs.
Yeah, we just call it breadcrumbs. Yeah.
It's not the type that you put in like a egg to like make it for like your chicken, like the German style or whatever, or Austrian style. But it's rather just the breadcrumb. You lower it around the dumpling in it, so it kind of becomes the surface more like a dry thing than it is become more like a wet thing, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, you can kind of see it here. This is what it looks like usually.
So this is gonna have breadcrumbs in it, probably.
Yeah, but no. This is just like the original one. But the thing itself is probably like more cottage cheese. But I think they're gonna include some of the cream because they usually make it with cream.
Oh, okay.
So
there might be cream in this. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, it's probably has some filling in the middle.
We'll take a look.
Actually, go for this. So then you this one.
We'll just,
took it off.
It's all falling apart.
Already falling apart.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm just gonna bite it. It's falling apart. It's falling apart.
There it is. I found it. There you go.
Yeah. So
cream?
Not cream, but it's a much stronger flavor.
Oh yeah.
Much stronger flavor.
It actually feels like...
What is that? What is that flavor?
Turogombos. You don't know this one. This is Turogombos. We'll probably let you have it because you have some actually downstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that tastes similar to something I've had before, but I guess since I've never had something like this, I can't describe it. So, okay, quickly because they're starting to liquefy.
Yeah, that's king. So, is it your first time being in Europe, Zesty?
Yes, it's my first time here. Okay, so this last one is you call it bird milk.
Bird milk, yes. So modern for Hungarians, you know this one. Basically, like a little bit like vanilla. I think it's like a derivative of vanilla anyway.
Yeah, and this one is white.
It is white, yeah.
Yep,
So it's not white chocolate. It is bird milk. That's like kind of the whole thing. Anyway, it's supposed to be bird milk top like crust anyway.
It's got a filling.
Oh, it does. So maybe it is white chocolate and then the bird milk is inside. That's possible.
It's okay. I think this is the weakest of them all.
Yeah. I would
This
say
is
so.
definitely the least flavorful. Still good.
Put this back as well, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I feel bad because it's all going to waste.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no way around it, right?
Beers don't lactate. Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so very good. Let's.
All I can say is Hungarian birds are weird, I guess.
Yeah, they have milk.
No.
Okay, let's toss these on the list.
Okay,
Let's
so
put these on.
let's
Okay.
start with the which was the first one, the regular one.
So regular, I would say regular is a solid
B.
high B.
At least B, maybe like bottom A, but yeah.
I say high B tier
Yeah.
for the regular.
Okay,
for sure.
that's fair. But B is by the way not a bad tier. Like C is your average. D is like not great. You won't eat it too much if you don't, unless you want to. So
F is don't
F is
eat.
don't eat it, and like the.
And then bacon is die.
Yeah. So B is a good rating for something like this. I feel I don't mind it. So
If
there you
it's
go.
in B tier, we recommend it.
Yep.
Yeah, B tier is a recommendation. So yeah, it's very good. Like if you come here and you've never had this before, absolutely try it. Yeah, I think high B tier is good.
Yeah, probably a little bit. Can I make it a little bit smaller?
Yeah, shrink it down.
Smaller. Sorry. Oh, I cannot. How do you even like activate these again?
Oh, is the bounding box turned off on it?
Yeah, sadly. How do you?
So
click
go
on this?
to view. So view, and then where are you? It's not showing here. That's annoying.
It's an old one. Anyway, give me 1 second. Let's do it again. There you go. All right. In the meantime, you can talk about the other one.
Yes. So the original one is good. That's B tier. Then the special edition one that's red.
Which is there? Wait me a second.
I'd put that in C.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
I would say I'll say low C tier.
Okay.
Yeah, like low C tier. That's
Alright.
that's not our baseline. Baseline's mid C tier. We haven't hit that yet, so that's like a low C tier.
All right. Then the plum.
The plum one is high C tier. I think that one tastes way better than.
Is it taste worse than the original?
Yes, I like it. It's not that it's worse. I like it less than the original.
Okay, so high C tier.
So high C tier for the plum, and then
The next one was the
there was coconut and
coconut. That coconut was the next one, I think.
yeah. So coconut, that's like A,
Okay.
easy. Coconut is like I'd say low A tier.
Okay. There you
Really,
go.
really good.
And then what else was there? So we had
So
the Turo gombots, the cottage cheese dumpling.
Yeah. So that one,
Probably lower than the plum, so like, but probably lower than
I would
the,
say if like I would put it right next to the special edition.
Yeah,
one.
I feel like that's good enough.
Yeah, they're side by side, but we're giving them the same rating. Essentially. Yeah.
I don't like it too much. Like I like Turo gombots a lot, like cottage cheese dumplings because they're really good sweets. But this one is just not really fitting for it. I feel like. And then the bird milk was the last one, right?
Yeah, I think that's.
That's the weakest, so it's probably D tier.
I would say high D tier. I would not recommend this one.
Yeah.
It's not
It's not the-
offensive.
They haven't tried langos yet, but I will then make them try because we'll go down to Lake Balaton.
Yes.
And then we'll have some more. We'll have some sour cherry beer, which is another thing that's not Hungarian, but we definitely feel like it's almost Hungarian at this point. And then you have. Well, we haven't tried the guru one yet.
Oh yeah, is this another?
It's
cottage
Cottage,
cheese?
yeah. So this is a different one, but this is a different. How do I say this? Hardness and also different kind of like setup. This one is much easier to halve in, I believe, because it's much more
here, I'll
like
just-
strong. Yeah. There you go, like that. So we'll take a try Rangosh and yes, sour cherry beer. So basically, imagine beer that is like practically alcohol free. It's very low alcohol, and then sour cherry as the base flavor of it, and it's really
Oh man.
I like this one.
Yeah. That's really good.
This is caramel in the inside. And then you've got still the chocolate on the outside, but this is with nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
Hazelnuts.
Yeah, I think that's the best one.
Yeah, I feel like this is like
I think that's,
at least somewhere needs to be baked rolls. I think not nearby. That's right.
Yeah, I'd say below the bake roll, the rolls.
Okay.
That was really good.
Yeah, so sour cherry beer is like again it's sweet, right? But you don't really feel the acidity of the beer, and I like that because I don't like beers the piss taste of beer, right?
That's a good way to put it.
But it's actually good because
it does. It tastes like piss.
Tastes like this, and then you have the foam, which gives it a very nice texture as well. So if you have ever the chance to try a proper sour cherry beer, you should try it. It's really good.
There you go. You heard it here, and I'll be trying one soon myself.
Whenever I hear other animals being milked, I just think about the Luke Skywalker milking that weird animal alien.
God,
that's such a bad.
That horrible movie.
Disney Star Wars is just trash. By the way, I'm gonna put it out there. Like it's bad.
Yeah, modern Star Wars is a travesty.
The disgrace that they did not put Leia, Luke Skywalker, and Han Solo on the same scene. Or I thought they didn't put it in the same movie, did they? I think the first movie maybe teased Luke at the end of it, but the fact that they did not put them together to as a little comeback to them, it's such a wasted opportunity.
Like a reuniting of them.
Yeah,
and a nice nod.
And the freaking actress died in the meantime. They just completely ruined it. Like what? Idiots! Freaking incompetent bastards! What they are.
It's a shame what they did to Star Wars.
Oh
it's
man.
awful.
It was it makes me pissed thinking about it. Like Marvel as well, just running to the ground, but that's another thing.
Reminds me of the new Star Wars thing coming out with a campfire in outer space. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Star Wars has never really been that serious with itself, but it's a little silly.
My friend is telling me as well that Star Wars was always supposed to be a space western, and then they straight away to whatever they're doing right now.
Whatever the fuck it is now. A kids show.
Social agenda, I don't know, propaganda, I don't know what to call it at this point.
Just like many other pieces of Western media, it has become a tool by which the sheltered exude their worldviews upon us without any form of entertaining qualities whatsoever, which sucks. So
how much flavor does the beer has? The beer has... It's not as much flavor as actually biting into a sour cherry, by the way. I'm sorry about jumping between topics, by the way.
I love what he said. I'm eating slop and discussing Star Wars. I'm fully soy maxing. Yes, I am.
Okay, that's great.
Oh, shit.
That's this fully soy maxing.
We need more Babu Frick.
At least we are dissing Star Wars for once and not just being like, he Vader! Whatever that was. So cringe. Oh my god.
To be fair, I've never fawned over Star Wars ever, but I had the original 6 episodes are at least fun, right?
Yeah.
They don't take themselves too seriously. They're meant to be cheesy. They're just fun movies, right?
To be fair, unpopular take, but even the first 3 episodes, no, it's like second 3, so that 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5, 6, right? Even if it was vote, I didn't mind them.
Yeah, they're charming.
They kind of expanded on the Star Wars universe, and even though it was full of politics, it's just
it was still charming and entertaining,
right?
You
see that those moments that you kept around for, right? Like, sure, could have been better, sure, but I mean, it was fine in the context of the Star Wars.
Sure, Jar Jar Binks is an annoying bastard,
but
we still love the movies, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that doesn't enough to ruin the movie for me.
You know what? I will still give credit to Episode 7, so the first of the new 3 movies. I will give credit to that one because it did pay pretty strong homage to Episode 4, which I really enjoyed.
I'll have a different opinion because I think Episode 7 just tried to play it way too safe to kind of course back all the lost code of audience, which are
I do agree.
And they just remade the 4th episode story basically with the new character cast. The other thing is that
I do agree.
It would have been a bad thing if it wasn't a complete lie, because then the director of the 7th episode got shafted, and the 8th episode did like somebody else, and they just completely scrapped what he was planning out.
That's why I stopped watching after episode 8.
And then what was it called? Finn, who was kind of teased to be like a force sensitive person or whatever, right? He could have been like a new Jedi. I would have wanted to see that, but then they just reduced him to some sort of like just a side character who just I don't know, fucking what is it called? Sims for Sims for Rey, and it gets nothing.
Is there to bring her up and then and then be like the goofy, stupid male character.
The VTuber fan who just seems like a for him unreachable person, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's a travesty what happened to Star Wars. I will give credit to Rogue One. Did you see that one?
Rogue is very good. Rogue One is very good. I mean, Rogue One is the best Disney Star Wars, maybe outside of Andor, but I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on that.
Yeah, Rogue One is awesome.
But Rogue One was really good. Good characters, good story. It was unpredictable enough so that I didn't mind it. Well, not didn't mind, but like I actually enjoyed it, right? And for these ones, I actually tried with the Kinder Maxi King next.
Which one?
This one.
This one? Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna start our journey through Kinder products.
Yes,
because
these are also a bit easy to melt, and also sorry about jumping topics, but we do have a little bit of a timer on these because they are not liking the heat that is in here.
It's warm in here, and we have a lot of chocolate to get through.
Yeah.
And these are also the cottage cheese?
No, sorry. It does have cottage cheese, I believe, for the filling. Yes, but it does have caramel on the very inside. It tastes a little bit like a cake as well. You can just, they have like this very...
Oh, it's very spongy.
Yeah, because it had like a soft layer of cookie holding it together.
Yeah. So it's got like it's a chocolate cookie and then the cottage cheese and then caramel filling on the inside.
Yeah, she's literally a girl boss look. Yeah, I feel like that's a good description. Yeah, I love this thing. Like, Kinder Maxi is one of my favorite sweets, so I'm gonna eat the rest of it without any questions. Like, I can eat anything, as much as I want from this, basically. It's great.
So, there's that very familiar Kinder chocolate. It's okay.
My friend? Not too bad.
I like the other ones a lot more.
Alright, that's
honestly.
fair.
I like the other ones a lot more.
To be fair, it should have been a lot better when it's actually crisp and come out from the fridge when it's still cold, because this is now a bit soft.
Okay, so is this one cottage cheese too?
I think that's milky.
Okay.
So it's less cottage cheese. There's no bits in it. It's just a cream.
Okay, so that was the last of the cottage cheese ones. So let's put the other cottage cheese ones on here, and then we can move on to the other Kinder.
Right. I already did the last one, so I just need to put the Kinder Maxi in there.
Yeah. So that.
So
what
do you rate it as? Where is it?
I think that's our middle of C tier. Honestly.
For you, okay.
For me,
I will put it in like S tier, but that's me, so I'm not gonna. This is your tier list primarily.
Yeah, for me, it's the chocolate.
Is yeah, that's fair.
The Kinder chocolate.
Oh, you don't like the Kinder chocolate? Okay, that's fair. Okay.
It has a strange flavor.
That's fine.
Honestly, it's probably better on the other things we have here, but for some reason, with that combination, it's kind of It's kind of. So this is interesting. Describe what the heck this is.
So this is
not ice cream.
It's not ice cream, but it actually have an ice cream version of this, which is the same thing but basically frozen, right? It's a very soft, like what do you call this outside layer? It's not dough. What
like
is
a sponge cake?
A sponge cake. It's a very, very soft sponge cake on the outside, and then milk, kind of like cream in the middle, which is quite thick. It's actually thicker than the rest of the thing, the sponge cakes.
Oh, you have
a little bit of honey.
You have fans of these in the chat. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Some people are doing this one. So yeah, so these are the Kinder Taste Salad milk bars, is what they literally called. So that's kind of what they are. Literally just milk bars.
So it looks like an ice cream. Whoa!
Yeah, it's a bit soft now because it's supposed to be like colder, but sadly it's kind of getting away. And just bite from it.
I'll just bite it. So it looks like an ice cream sandwich, but it's not.
Yeah, sadly we tried to make it as fast as like possible. Like I literally bought them out from the fridge the moment we started, but it wasn't enough. They're already kind of melted. I'm just gonna put this as well just here. Yeah, put it back there.
Yeah, put it here on the pile.
But hopefully we can really refrigerate it afterwards and we can eat them properly. But yeah.
So it's a combination of like a bran muffin with like the sponge cake. So the sponge cake tastes like a bran muffin with a little bit of honey, and then the filling is very it's sweet. Don't really get a lot of
soft.
It's soft, but I don't get a lot of like dairy from it.
No, it's not. It's actually a little bit of honey almost.
So and like I'm still getting like a very strong aftertaste of bran. It's good. Like I'm not blown away. They're okay.
Funny thing that, by the way, Mankis, because one of the Kinder products that we have is a special version of the Kinder Eggs, which is called the Kinder Joy. So these are actually, they made it. Yeah, sure. So we can actually do that. So the Kinder Joy is a little bit special. I'm gonna open it up for you guys. So it's actually like has a little opening like this here, right? What you need to do here. Sorry?
So for the record, I would say low C tier.
Oh yeah, we need to put this in.
Yeah, I would say low. Would I recommend this?
Is this worse than the previous one or better?
I think it's better.
Okay, so it's
no, it's worse than the previous one.
Okay, so
yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
Same tier?
Yeah, same tier but lower. I still recommend you try this if you haven't yet.
Are these above the two roadie or?
Oh, definitely above. Definitely
okay,
above those two.
Two roadies. Okay, so you can put them here for
definitely
now.
above.
There you go, somewhere here. So again, Kinder. So you have this kind of like poppable piece. So you have to kind of pull on it because again, it's meant to be like not used by kids too much, I guess. Actually, you can dig your finger in there to make it a little bit easier.
Even though it's kind of like marketed at kids, right?
So you have this, open it up, and then you have a little spoon inside it, and then one side is the toy, one side is the chocolate, so you cannot mix them up, right? I mean, unless you open them both, of course. But I guess that's kind of their way to like not make children eat it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like the makeup for the America's like lost market.
Yeah, these were banned in America because dipshit kids were eating the toys.
Yeah. Also, fun fact. So those remember, I actually don't remember these being the thing, but these used to be like a wooden little spoon, and now they switched it out to a shitty paper thing. So fuck them for that, by the way.
Because people are probably complaining they're getting splinters.
maybe, but again,
Guaranteed an American.
this
Coke
used to
problem.
be anybody else remembers that used to be like a little wooden spoon thing, not like a paper meshy thing. So you can like now, I guess, bend them a little, so it's more like a proper spoon. But still, I hate that they changed that.
So thing is, like all of the changes are directly a result of stupid American kids. Every country has stupid kids. Don't get me wrong, but as an American, I'm speaking that we have some of the dumbest kids because we have some of the dumbest parents. It's not the kid's fault; it's the parents' fault, right? And so instead of telling the kid don't eat the plastic toy or don't chew on the wood and get splinters in your teeth, they just let them do it. Yep. So as a result, the Kinder product has been soured and sullied.
Yep. And now just to say the inside. So this is how it looks like, right? It's a cream that the whole thing is like not falling out of because this is like just kind of wedged in there. The little balls of chocolate and the what do you call this, like flakes? Cocoa flakes, I guess. Yeah. She's already she's really ate the capsule. Yeah, you get to change this.
Okay, so I will do first go on this because I've never had this before. As alongside most of the other Kinder products we have.
But I really like the taste of the bowl in this one. The chocolate is okay; it gives a nice little texture next to it, but the bowl itself is like the tastiest. I think.
So there's two kinds of chocolate in this. So it's like double layered. So you have like dark and light chocolate cream.
So the thing to them. So like the bottom of the layer is milk chocolate, the top layer is white chocolate. So you have like if you dig in, you get both.
Yeah. So let's do this. Oh, it's crunchy.
Yeah, of course, crunchy.
Yeah, it's like a crunchy like ice cream cone, like a waffle cone kind of thing. Oh, smart.
Yeah, don't have to use the same thing again.
Yeah, I don't want to use my slobbery spoon.
Yeah, so it's fucking paper.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. It's that familiar Kinder chocolate again with the white chocolate. I like the crunchiness. I'd say it's pretty good.
I was wondering. Oh, they got a Fast and Furious thing.
Wait, a Fast and Furious thing?
Yeah, some sort of a figurine. I don't know what the fuck is called.
What?
That's what the new promotion is. Basically, they are giving you Fast and Furious stuff in this.
So it's a Fast and Furious promo item. Lovely.
I don't even know what this is, by the way. It's like a little stand, but I don't know what it's supposed to go on there. It's like a.
Is it dumb?
Oh, it's like a little, like a. Yeah, it's like a.
Did we get Dominic Toretto?
What do you call it? It's like a what is it called?
Is it like a game? What is this?
I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's very weird.
It's a name tag?
Something like that?
Yeah, look, it's like a name tag you clip to your shirt.
Oh yeah.
It's a name tag that you clip to your shirt. What? That's
some. I don't think kids appreciated that too much, to be fair, but whatever.
No, it's like a mobile app game.
Yeah, so this is the new stuff. They want to like introduce kids to like internet access with these things or whatever.
Guaranteed has gotcha.
Probably, yeah.
Guaranteed it has a gotcha element.
Getting those gambling addicts early on, guys, you know.
Oh my god. I would say, I'm honestly not that big of a fan of it.
No, really?
No.
Not even as much as the previous ones?
I think that's still kind of ballpark in the middle with the other Kinder.
Are they better than that, or how bad they are compared to others?
I think still worse than the one with the caramel in it. That's what I think.
And better than the one with the cream in it?
Yeah, better than the one.
Between the two?
Yeah, better than the milk one, the milk bar.
Okay, so like roughly here, I guess. So where is it?
Yeah, it's like a weird little name tag thing. It's not a toy even. You write like your name or something on the tag and you just wear it on your shirt and then like other kids can scan it with their mobile app is what it is. It's so dumb. It's not a toy. It's an advertisement.
Somebody says mediocre beer on the
Yeah, like look, it's literally like you literally just put this in here, right?
Yeah, it's the name tag in there, I guess.
Yeah, this is all you do. It literally turns you into a walking billboard.
Yeah, that's pretty much
it. It turns you into a walking billboard. That is hilarious. That's like insulting.
Yeah, it's like I feel like Kinder toys in general have gotten like more and more lazy over the years.
Hey kids, you want to be a fucking.
I mean, they know that people with children will just eat up anything shit. I remember back in the day when, like, in Cheetos, you had this little, like booba figures or what you call them, like little monsters.
Oh, yeah.
And like the little fights with them. That was kind of cool. It's like more original, you know? Not just like having fucking random real-life brands slobbed on your face. I don't know.
It's not a toy.
It's not a toy.
I mean, also, kids don't know any better. They just see funny things.
Bakugan was cool shit, yeah. I remember Bakugan.
Was cool. The decay of Kinder toys. I remember getting a Kinder egg way back in the day when they were still allowed in America.
Yeah.
And mine had a little toy robot.
Skateboards and ramps and shit. Yeah, I remember that actually as well. Became a 9-to-5 worker toy.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Literally what it is.
Oh, there's still such a long much to go through, yeah.
Fuck, we have so much more to go through still.
Well, if we can get through, then we can make it like a part 2 or something tomorrow.
Well, let's take a break from Kinder and let's go to this one.
Yeah, so I'll tell you.
This one I'm very curious about.
Okay, this is one you can try. So this is Balaton, which is Hungary's biggest lake. If for those who don't know, this is very Hungarian once again. Balaton we actually have 2 of. So you have the standard one, of course, because I had
we should
to try Melody. Yeah,
we should start with that.
That's done is a special pistachio flavor. So that's like a bit different. Also, it doesn't help that I'm freaking hot here, so that's probably worsening our experience with the chocolate tasting, but that's another thing. Anyway.
That's alright. We're good.
Yeah, that's fine. So Balaton is going to be the first one that we start with. So Hungarians, and once again, just shout out in the chat if you know this one. Of course you know it. Again, Balaton is the biggest lake of Hungary, and that's what it's named after. Oh, I'm gonna.
And I've again never had any of this before.
This is quite a thick chocolate, by the way, but it's kind of soft at the same time. Kind of it's like a big bulky chocolate.
Does it have stuff inside?
It's like a chocolate cream kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll just do a nibble.
Yeah, if you want.
Oh no! Oh, it's a wafer cookie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, that we're actually gonna have to like figure out the ones that are really not Hungarian, but we'll do that later. But still.
Yeah, I
know what it tastes like. So
it's a wafer cookie. That's really good.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's very like a traditional, simple but good chocolate.
Oh man, that's I would say high C tier.
Yeah.
No, low B
tier.
Yeah, low B tier for this. This is really good. Wow.
Where is it?
That's fantastic.
Find it. I did have it. No, didn't I?
Look for the yellow, because it will be yellow.
I'm sure I had it. I remember. There it is.
There it is. Yeah, that's like really good.
Good below the Tuti, yeah?
Yeah, below Tuts. Okay.
There you go. There we go.
Now for the pistachio one.
No, the pistachio. This one I haven't tried myself. The pistachio one.
It's very green. It's also soft. Like I feel it being soft. So I don't think this is a wafer cookie. I think this is just a pistachio filling.
Probably, yeah.
I'm curious to see if it's.
I know about the Balaton YouTuber Akash. Yeah, I know it's like making it really hard is also a fun way to eat it. I guess.
It's also very flat. See.
That's just Balaton.
It's flat.
Oh yeah, it's kind of flat.
It's flat like that. I think everybody just bust a piece off. Yeah.
What is this?
Oh yeah.
It's caramel.
Yeah, caramel and.
Oh, okay. I'm curious.
So look, it's like caramel and then like green nougat.
Yeah, it's like pistachio.
But it's probably pistachio flavored.
Oh, it's actually much denser than I thought.
That's nougat. Yeah, that's nougat with caramel or with a pistachio in it.
It's interesting. It's
I get no pistachio though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna say. There's no pistachio. It's like, how is this pistachio? Is it pistachio? It's pistachio. Yeah. I don't
there it is. Now I'm getting it.
A little bit, just a little. Not enough though. Like I feel like with this much thick filling in it, it should be more pistachio filling. But I feel the caramel and I feel the chocolate and I feel the substance, but not really the pistachio as much.
Think Milky Way, but with a very slight, subtle hint of pistachio at the end. Very.
You know what? It tastes a bit like marzipan.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because it's not actual pistachio; it's almond extract.
Ah, okay, that makes sense, right?
Yeah. So it's not real pistachio; it's almond extract that they use to give it the flavor. So, and that's actually what they use in pistachio.
Shrek flavor.
It is Shrek flavor.
Oh.
And fun fact, that's what they use in pistachio ice cream. It's almond extract flavored ice cream with pistachio nuts in it. So, but I like almond extract.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I feel like I would put it below the regular Balaton though.
I would.
The normal Balaton is better.
I would, but still be.
I would put it like maybe above the regular the special Turolis and below the other Kinder products, maybe. I mean, it's up to you. It's your taste list, this one but yeah.
No, I like this a lot more. I think bottom of B tier.
So like below the normal Balaton, but close to it.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
That's fine. This is your reality we're talking about right now,
yeah,
so it's okay.
Definitely low B tier. But I think that's really good.
Okay, well there you go. Another one thing on the list. So what I recommend doing, this is from Billy's best because it's not really Hungarian, I guess.
Okay.
Boci is gonna be everybody's gonna be interested about that one.
Because I saw someone mention this one in the chat earlier.
So whoever mentioned Boci in the chat earlier, we do have a Boci one, but instead of trying the normal one, since Zesty said that he likes the raisin, right?
Yes, I love
raisins. There's also nuts in it, so it's raisin and nuts with a little bit of salt, I believe.
Looks like salt.
Yeah. So it's also like hazelnut gel, I believe, not regular hazelnuts. So it's the raisins are the only ones that have like pieces inside it. The rest of them are gonna be like gel of not gel, but like creamified.
Creamified nuts.
Yeah, nuts.
See, I like raisins, like nuts and raisins are like my go-to now. Like when I was a kid, I used to hate raisins. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
I still don't like them. So
like as an adult now, I love raisins.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, now it's gotten a bit.
Oh god, everything is so soft now. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Can you eat this much?
I'll
Bite it in half, you don't have to eat the whole thing.
Oh man, that's good. Ooh. Ooh, it changes. Oh man, that's actually really nice.
Yeah?
Mmm.
I'll take a little bite myself.
Here, do you want it?
Yeah, if you don't want to eat it.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
So
That is
really,
nice.
really good chocolate, and so it's the way it's made is that you're getting different flavors as the longer you chew it. So you get chocolate immediately, then the raisin, then the nut, and then I got a little bit of the salt, a little bit. It's in the nuts.
If you crunch on the salt, especially, then you get the salt. Yeah.
I think that's also B tier. I like that better.
Sure.
I like that better than the pistachio one.
Do you like better than the Tuts or the Balaton? Or the
I think we need to bump these up a little bit and then
Okay.
put it between the Balaton and the Tuts.
Okay.
Yeah,
that works.
I think that's where it belongs. That's actually really good.
Okay. Put the storage to high B tier so that people cannot complain too much about it.
Ew raisins. What are you, 5? What are you, 5 years old?
There you go. Okay. Now something that is definitely Hungarian is the pilota.
This one?
This
this one.
pilota.
Yeah. Okay, yes, these.
So this is mostly a cookie brand of Hungary. This is pilota. It's called a pilot. So it's very similar in English, right? The pilota makes dry cookies, and this one is a soft cookie. So it's more like not even cookie. It's more like a sponge cake.
Sponge
almost
cake
as well,
kind of thing, yeah.
With a bit of gel on top of it, and then a chocolate layer to kind of hold the whole thing together, right?
So if you've had Jaffa cakes before, which is more of a British thing, it's the orange jam jelly on the inside. This is the cherry flavored one.
Yes,
Yeah.
the sour cherry, I believe. Is it sour cherry?
Yeah, it's sour cherry.
Yeah, sour cherry.
Yeah, so it's basically the same thing as a Jaffa cake, but except it's cherry instead of orange. So, and I love Jaffa cakes. Ooh,
Yeah, we could probably
ooh.
half them.
You,
It's very good
you
smell.
immediately get cherry.
Yeah.
You're immediately.
Probably half one if you want another.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
let's-
full one because they're quite big.
Let's split it. You know, fuck, I'm gonna eat a whole one.
Okay, sure.
I don't care. I'm committed. Oh fuck yeah, these are
I know how
awesome.
they taste like, but actually, you know what? I'll take it as well.
Oh yeah.
They're quite soft, which is nice.
Oh yeah. A. Total A tier. These are great. Yes. Soft cake, really nice, strong cherry jam. The chocolate's not overpowering, which I really like about.
Pretty thin.
Because what I like about normal Jaffa cakes is the chocolate's not super overpowering.
Yep.
It's there to like accent the jam. Very good. I think I could have put that above the bagel rolls.
Sure, if you want
Yeah.
to. It's, I know that the pilota does very good stuff, so.
Yeah, that goes above the bagel rolls easily. Okay, we have other things here. We actually put. There's still shit.
The
left.
Győri is also a very Hungarian thing, and the Tibi
These.
Choki as well, so these two are gonna be coming next.
Yeah, so let's do these next.
So Győri is once again another big Hungarian brand. The Győri is a city in Hungary, so that's the Győri is like in Győr, right? And then Édes is like just sweet. So they usually make sweet cakes. I don't know if there are any like savory ones. I don't think there are. So they make also very good cakes. Cookies. So this one is once again a very big Hungarian thing. So this to like once again made in Győr sweets, right?
So
They have a very good smell, I believe,
see.
especially this thing one tries to smell.
there's coconut on the package. Very coconut. Very strong coconut. They're like shortbread cookies, basically.
Yeah, they're like tea cookies almost.
Oh yeah, they're very light shortbread.
Yeah.
I can just tell by holding it. So
A very good texture as well.
yeah, that's just good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Simple but good
Yeah,
cookies.
that's just really good.
I know this one a lot. I eat this every day, so I'm gonna eat it again because
So, not overpowering coconut.
just a little hint of it. That's just you can feel it, right?
Yep. You get the shortening of the butter of the shortbread.
Yep.
Shortening the shortbread, a nice crunch to it. I can't give that anything else other than A tier. I think I do. I gotta put it below the bagel rolls, but above.
Rest of the cottage
Yeah,
cheese
but
stuff.
above those. Yeah, those
Sure.
are really good.
Where is it? It's here.
Yep. That is fantastic.
There we go. Got some water in the meantime. I actually got I'll grab myself some water as
Yeah.
well.
So we're doing a quick water break. Oh God, we proudly put quite a dent in all of this so far, but we have
Still much to go through.
we have more. Oh fuck me. Well, either way, this is going swimmingly so far. How's everyone else holding up? Everyone doing all right? Is everyone doing good? I accidentally the OBS. Let me minimize you. Is everyone doing okay? Hope everyone's doing okay. Doing wonderful. Why haven't I done more drinks? I didn't really spot anything that's like. So we have a lot of like alcohols to try, and trying a bunch of alcohols on stream is like that's a quick way to a bad time. So we won't be doing any more drinks other than the accursed Twix. This is indeed this is probably like the unhealthy. So this is my dinner. Is just this.
Yeah, same.
So this is easily like the worst dinner I've ever had in my life.
Well, maybe if you accept that you ate McDonald's before for dinner.
I think even McDonald's is better than this.
Really? Okay.
Because this is like mostly just sweets.
Well, yeah, I guess so. You can finish up with some savory ones if you can steal it to like kind of finish it off, but yeah.
So, but also what's funny is oh wait, we forgot the Kinder cards.
Oh yeah,
we,
one of the best
have
ones.
to do these next.
Oh yeah. This one. So it's actually this one is fairly new. We did have a Kinder training in my workplace because we do sell these some places. These cards are very new, and what they did is that they tried to kind of break into the cookie market a bit, right? And I think these are the same producers who make the Nutella and stuff. So basically, it's an Italian brand, and they do the Kinder stuff. This is like a first German market oriented. So even though it's a German word, the Kinder is for kids, right? It's actually all Italian. So Nutella is Italian. Kinder card is Italian. And fun fact for those, by the way, who here for a little history lesson. So how the whole Nutella came to be in the first place was that in Italy there was the 1800s with Napoleon eras, right?
Yep.
And then Napoleon was, occupying south of Europe, and part of Italy was, Italy itself was occupied, right? Italy was already making one of the finest chocolates in the world, right? And they were getting their cocoa from South America, sorry. And South America was not really aligned with Napoleon anyway, so they kind of stopped supplying them with cocoa. So what they did was that they grabbed the rest of the cocoa that they had, and then they mixed it with basically paste of what is it called, the Paramount hazelnut that they have. It's really famous, right? So that's why Nutella is mostly hazelnut, but with some chocolate. And I guess that's how the whole like making chocolate with hazelnut cream is originating from there. And of course that's what you see in Nutella nowadays, right?
Yep.
But anyway, so this is going to be very good as well, but Kinder cards is what we start first.
Yeah,
because we already had those.
So long story short, in order to circumvent the
blockade of cocoa.
Yeah, so the blockade of not sending cocoa over to Europe, they would basically cut the existing cocoa they had with hazelnuts to make it last longer.
Yep.
And they basically just made their own thing.
They should have two cards, so perfect.
Oh, they're way thinner than I thought they would be.
Yeah, very thin. It's easy to eat, very, very light cookies.
Oh, cool.
So it looks like, so one side is brown, it's the normal cookie, and this is the normal vanilla cookie. This is yours, and then this is mine.
Very light, very, very Kinder smelling, by the way.
It's always the very characteristic smell of it.
Alright, so have you had these yet?
It's very, very good. I love these.
You had these? Okay, so
good.
I've not had these.
If you don't like the Kinder chocolate, I guess it's probably not that good for you, but I like the Kinder chocolate, so I like these.
I like it because it's not nearly as overpowering.
Yeah, it's very thin. It's like you have two layers of chocolate, so you have like white layer of chocolate inside, of course, and milk layer, but it's like swapped around compared to the outside, right?
Yeah, so the Kinder chocolate is very overpowering, and you get very little of it in here. And the backside tastes like an unsweetened ice cream cone. You know, like the waffle cones you get. So it's like a nice balance of bland and sweet. This is really good. I like it. This is probably my favorite thing.
Kinder.
Like Kinder thing we've had so far.
Yeah.
Or I think any Kinder thing I've had, period.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is really good.
All I knew was yak milk and juiced goulash.
What?
Some people talking about the goulash and whatnot. I haven't had Zesty goulash yet, but for those who are wondering what else he tried that is Hungarian, he tried lemon soup, which is, I don't know if it's really Hungarian, but my mom likes to do it, and he actually liked it a lot.
Lemon. So think lemon soup. So lemon soup is not what you think it is. It's not like sweet or sour. So it's mostly you get all the spices and it's served hot, and you get like lemon, like strong lemon flavor, but it's not overpowering. So for anyone who's had like a ceviche before, which is the raw fish cooked in lime juice, and there's also seasonings in that, it tastes just like that, except hot, but without the fishiness, and it tastes awesome. It's really good. It's like really. Your mom's an amazing cook, by the way.
Yeah, my mom is good. I'm proud of her having her as my mom as a cook, I guess. And another one was the fruit soup.
Yeah, fruit soup.
Which you can, by the way, just do with any foods that you want, basically. But usually I recommend the what's it called, the red fruits, right? So
Yeah.
we have blueberry, sour cherry, cherry.
Strawberry was another one.
Strawberry's a good one, yeah. Raspberry is also good,
Yep.
and maybe even the cranberries. That's good ones.
Yep. Fruit soup was really good.
It is sweet, so yeah, you do eat a sweet soup basically, which is very unorthodox for many people, I imagine.
But it's not like sickeningly sweet. It's like
No,
it's
like,
really good. It's like a thinned out sweetness with the like whatever. Like what's the base? What, just water?
They use milk, I bet. I guess a little bit of milk and a little bit of the what is it called, cream.
So milk and cream is the base.
Milk and cream, yes. What else she uses? I forget. Because there are different versions of this soup, right? I forget. I think it's mostly just milk and thing, and of course lemon. So you use lemon. Always needs a lemon. A lot of lemon like kind of tones back the sweetness.
Lemon cuts the sweetness a lot.
Yeah,
and you can tell it does, and it's really freaking good.
Have you ever had salami soup? No, I don't think you have.
Salami soup?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you actually call it salami soup. We don't have it here. It's like. We have the Frankfurt soup, which is of course a German thing because that's literally Frankfurt is a city in Germany. It does have hot dogs inside it, like little slices of hot dog. You call them like sausage or salami, I guess, as well. It works in it. That's really good. That's really good soup as well.
Sounds good.
It has potatoes, cabbage of all things.
I like cabbage.
And then again hot dogs or sausage slices or whatever you want, and then. It's like I don't think there's any other meat inside, so there's no like chicken, but I think there might be some chicken broth. I forget what it's that the base is used on, but it is like not a transparent soup. It's like a white soup, so it's like
there's cream in it.
Yeah, so there's cream in it.
Everything you've described sounds amazing.
It is great.
I would love to try it. I will
point.
try it if I come across an opportunity.
We have to give Zesty Kudash Kalach as well. The chimney cake is what you call in English. The Kudash Kalach. We actually saw it, but
we saw a bunch of them everywhere yesterday when we were walking around downtown.
It was too full to eat it actually at that point, so we just have to do it.
To be fair, we ate a lot yesterday.
Yeah, that's fair.
We actually went to a cool sushi place yesterday, and Hungary by law cannot serve raw fish.
Yeah.
So what they do is they smoke the fish, right?
Yep, you smoke the fish for the most part, and then or you can like also cook it. So like you have like at least like one side fried, and then the rest of them like heats up in it, so it's kind of like no longer counts as like
raw
fish.
Yeah. Raw.
But yeah, and then we basically like that sushi place was really well juggling the different sauces that you put on the sushi.
Yep.
And
so
also
there was like a smoky. There was like a mayonnaise and like a smoky sauce on one of the rolls we had.
Of the tomato, I think, or whatever it was. You had like the one with like avocado topping, and then the actual proper small inside.
Yep.
And you had one with chicken, and that was with the shrimp crumbs.
Yep, that one was really good.
That's a good one as well. It's felt dry, but it was good feeling. Yeah.
No, there's no sashimi in Hungary. No actual raw fish that they can serve.
They serve it. There is sashimi, but it's not properly raw from what I remember. It's like still they do something to it so it not be completely raw. But you can get it even in that sushi. You could have eaten that one.
So what they do? I suspect they probably do some kind of pickling.
Maybe probably possible.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But that was actually really good because I love smoked salmon because I have what's it called? The smoked salmon with you could do like with bagel and cream cheese. Shit, what's it called? It's an East Coast thing in America.
I don't know that one. So
someone remind me what that is. The smoked salmon that you put with the bagel and cream cheese, and sometimes you have capers on it too. Shit, what's it called?
I've never seen that before.
That's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember what it's called. Lox, thank you, lox, L-O-X.
I've never seen it before, but yeah, sure.
It's thinly sliced smoked salmon that you put with cream cheese and on a bagel.
That sounds good.
And you put like capers.
Yeah.
And they're like.
But what we have, at least my mom likes to do, is that we actually have the it's this thing that you usually make the Greek and have you ever eaten baklava?
Yes.
Okay, so imagine that kind of layered dough thing that they put they kind of like stick it together with honey, right?
Yeah.
So it's without honey, so this is savory.
Okay, I like that better because baklava is really sweet.
Baklava is like I actually am gonna slander a little bit on the Eastern, Middle East or whatever
Middle
it is.
Eastern, yeah.
Middle Eastern sweet. Their sweet is literally just always honey to such an extent that I can't feel any other flavors. Like I like what they put in. It's usually outside of the sweet that they do, but every other cake that they do is like even including baklava, which is one of the lesser bad ones, are just so sweet that I can't feel any other flavors. It's really bad.
Because they use honey.
Yeah,
honey is
so
strong.
they just dose it in honey, and it's just way too much sweet.
Yeah, honey is strong.
Oh my god. Anyway, back to the topic. What was it? Yeah, so you have like my mom does it as this layered dough thing or whatever, and then you put a little bit of broccoli and a little bit of salmon in it, and then a little bit of cream cheese, I believe, and then you swirl it up like a little snail, and then you cook it in the oven.
Oh shit, that sounds good.
And it's usually with like a soup, so it's like a side dish to soup. It's really good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, salmon is like just these thin slices are very good to like just put in something,
so
right?
we do something similar where we do called a salmon pinwheel, where we take a strip of sliced salmon and then we roll like a spinach, like a cream spinach inside.
Spinach, that's the other one.
And then we bake the whole thing.
Yeah, sorry, we also do it with spinach, not just broccoli. So that's similar.
Shit. Y'all got shit going the right way here. Y'all really do.
I feel like I think Hungary is like more into the savory stuff because of the milk products that we have. Do you have a canned tomato sardines in Hungary?
Do you like sardines?
No, it says canned tomato sardines.
Yeah, do you like those?
I like sardines myself. I usually like tuna more, like canned tuna than sardines, but I do like sardines as well. I don't like fishing out the bones of the fish, though. I hate doing that.
See, I love eating sardines from a can. I think it's.
Are they fillets those?
No, it's the whole fish. They just gut it and remove the head.
Yeah, I can't stand eating the bone of the fish. I'm a bit of a pussy in that way. But yeah, no, I like that. I like taste a lot. So when it's like actually I can peel it off the half of it, pick out the vertebra, and then I can actually eat it properly, right?
Oh, so we have a mention of the goose liver paste.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so he tried.
We got some, but we
haven't
got
tried some. You haven't tried that one, but he did try the grey cattle paste. Sorry, so the liver, which is like a paste of like this rod full with the pasted liver of a grey cattle, which is a Hungarian kind of almost ox-like cow, and it's really strong flavor, but it's
really strong, really beefy.
Yeah,
really irony, but you spread that out on some bread, some fresh bread. Holy shit, it's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Grey cattle is really good meat. So if anybody comes to Hungary, it's very hard to get even in Hungary like grey cattle because you have to usually go to like actual producer to get the fresh good stuff. But if you find any products with it, I recommend trying it because they're really good. They have really good salami as well from grey cattle.
Yeah, and I also had turkey liver for the first time today.
Yeah, turkey liver today, and it was like the proper, like not paste, just the liver, cut up little pieces, fried, salted, and spiced up a little bit, and it's like the irony, but very soft and good taste.
Yeah, because I had never had it before. I didn't expect it to be as soft as it was. I was expecting it to have more like the consistency of chicken, or like baked chicken. It was really good.
Yeah. So I was trying to read that. So like, what food is animal torture? The paste?
Oh, he's talking about like just all the weird, crazy stuff.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't mean literally torture.
I mean, again, it might sound really weird for somebody outside of Hungary, like how much stuff we do with all these like different animals and shit, but it is like, I mean, I think it works. We also tried the, what is it called? The caramelized onion, like cheese, what do you call it, paste or what you call it, right?
So
you call it the medve shite, medve cheese, like bear cheese is what we call it in English, right?
Yeah, you've probably seen them as like the little cheese wedges wrapped in foil. And then you kind of peel the foil off. It's like a thicker, like almost like a paste.
Yeah, it's a paste. It's a very thick paste.
Really good.
Yeah, that also works well.
Really good. I was going to say something I totally forgot. Oh yeah, he mentioned that most the goose liver pate is mostly fake, and he's not wrong. A lot of it's chicken.
Yeah, it's fake.
A lot of it's chicken.
Even like when I went to a shop that sells like this very high quality pastes, even there the highest quality ones, which is like $90, like a bottle like this, like it's not even that big. You turn it around and I think it's only about 85% actual like goose liver and the rest of them just like different things.
We saw goose livers for sale yesterday at the
we did buy one.
No, like the actual full.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We saw the full actual goose livers
for
sale in the shops.
Yeah.
And it looked, I mean, it was like the real deal, but it was fucking expensive.
Yeah, it was really expensive. So I guess there's no surprise in them kind of diluting the whole thing, but the taste is still good, so whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, my experiences with the liver products so far has been nothing but positive, so I'm excited to see what the goose one tastes like.
Yeah, we'll see more.
Hell
I think the goose is less strong than the grey kettle one, but it still has like unique flavor at least. So there's
the grey kettle of the beef one is very strong, but I like really beefy flavor.
I don't know what balutag is actually.
Balut?
Balutag, I don't know what it is.
So you don't have think you have it here. So balut is fertilized duck egg, where you actually have, it's really gross. So you actually have like the duck already growing in the egg.
How big is it?
It's like, it's not hatched yet, but it's like.
I imagine so that would be like just meat.
It has a head. Sometimes it has feathers. It has the wings.
You actually eat the whole thing?
You eat the whole thing.
Oh, that's gross! Why would you do that? Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's fucking disgusting.
Oh my God!
Apparently, it's a delicacy in some parts of the world.
Jesus, I'd rather eat caviar if anything. That's like has like a little fishy side.
Caviar is really salty.
It is really salty.
It's like straight salt. I've yet to find good caviar that I actually enjoy.
Yeah, in Hungary, we have the tok fish, which is I don't know what you call it in I know the name in English, but I keep forgetting.
Dogfish?
No, tok. We call it tok. But it's called something completely different in English. There's no relation to it. What it's named in Hungary. In Hungary, it means a satchel fish. If you had to like directly translate it, but it's not what it's called.
Huh?
It's called It's like has like this beak-like nose. It's like very thin nose at the end. Like literally looks like a duck head. And it's like this giant fish. It's very, very ancient. They are like basically dinosaurs at this point.
It sounds like you're describing to me what we call a dolphin, not like a bottlenose dolphin.
No. It's like much thinner beak on it. Somebody tell me what dogfish, like it's a dog is in English.
If someone happens to know, I don't know.
Sturgeons, that's the one. Sturgeons.
Oh, okay.
Sturgeons caviar is really expensive, and you still have some sturgeons left in Hungary, but they are very rare. So they're kind of like protected, I think. So we cannot really do much with them.
Yeah. Okay.
They're huge, by the way. They're just gigantic fish. They're like bigger than me, and even than you, I think. Some of them anyway, like the adult ones anyway.
Shit, son.
They're basically dinosaurs, as I said. Yeah.
Sturgeon eggs are expensive. There you go.
Yeah.
Expensive caviar. I've yet to try very expensive caviar myself. One day I will.
One day.
I haven't found the opportunity nor the reason to spend that much money.
So Tibi is the next one.
That's the next Hungarian
Sorry about
thing.
the big gap, but we kind of having to like refresh ourselves a little
I'm kind of glad that we're pacing ourselves a bit.
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of like giving us a little breather.
We have to.
And maybe get an Nutella one afterwards. Oh, the sport. Oh, we have sport as well. Okay, sport is gonna be like.
Oh yeah, this one. This one's like the super strong one, the bitter chocolate.
It's not that big at least, so there you go.
So this one is. So say the name again.
So this is Tibi. Tibi is literally just the name in Hungary, right? So this is the Tibi ananas chocolate. There you go.
Pineapple in this.
Pineapple.
You can.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that ananas is not ananas, but in pineapple in English. Some languages call it ananas, but in Hungary we call them ananas as well. Oh, it's very creamy. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
It's flows.
So it's like the syrup inside.
Yeah. Tibor, yeah. The Tibor is the proper name. Tibi is like a nickname for Tibor, I guess.
If you like pineapple, you'll like this. And I
like
like
guy who spent $3,000 on digital weapons. They're slandering you, Zesty. It's the same guy who spent $3,000 on digital weapons.
At least I can sell it for more money if I want.
I guess so, yeah. You did.
Like, I can get that money back right now, if not more.
Hey,
So,
I mean, I spent a lot of money on other games as well, so I'm not upset from this thing.
I'm probably not gonna finish.
That's fine.
this.
You can put it there. It's not great.
It's not good. I think this is.
Yeah, the ananas is not. I think just not a. Is it the ananas or the chocolate that's not good? By the way.
It's the pineapple.
Okay, I gotta figure that much because I think the ananas is just not a good chocolate filling in my opinion.
No, I mean.
Just throw it out right away. It's fine.
Oh, just
just throw it out. Yeah.
Yeah, not good. If you like the fake pineapple flavor,
Yeah.
I think even this is F.
Yeah, that's fine. We got an F tier, I guess.
It's really just not that good. To be fair, they had like other fillings that we could have chosen from, but like the pineapple one seemed the most interesting because I like pineapple. I like pineapple flavored things, and I've had wedges of pineapple dipped in chocolate, and that tasted good. So I'm like, oh yeah, this will probably taste good, but it really doesn't.
Yeah, I like pineapple in general, but in this one, not much. Before you ask on pizza, pineapple on pizza, I think it can be good if it's done like the right amounts.
Very small.
Very small amounts, yes.
Small amounts.
And you need to have a good ham because people appreciate how much a good ham can change on a pizza. Like shitty like hams that you just get in the shop, you know, like slice and then you just put it on a pizza. It's not great. You want like actually proper like ham, right?
Real high quality ham with small, not these giant wedges I see people put on pizza.
Yeah.
No, or like the whole wheels I've seen someone do.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Very small, diced pineapple and only a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
kind of break up the savory flavor with a little bit of sweetness. I guess.
Yeah, it's the acidity of the pineapple cuts through the greasiness of the cheese and the pizza. That's what I like about it. Like,
Yeah.
I could care less for the flavor, but the fact that it cuts the oiliness of the cheese and the meat that you put on
exactly. It's a very different like addition to it. By the way,
That's good.
when we were talking about pizzas, I actually was gonna go like I'm gonna have to taste, of course, the corn pizza, but this
corn pizza.
Yeah, but people who don't know, by the way, we in Hungary it's quite popular. I don't know how much is in other countries, but we really like the corn and chicken pizza with like cheese and stuff, right? Apparently, I didn't even know, but that's not a big thing in other countries much anyway. So yeah, corn and chicken pizza. But anyway, the other one is that in our pizza that I'm gonna get this pizza, the pizza from, they actually have a lot of different pizza types based on like movies and stuff.
On movies?
Yeah, movies and stuff. So for example, there is the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, it's like my favorite movie.
Yeah, they have a pizza based on that, and I feel like they have like for the ugly they have the spicy stuff. For the bad they have like stuff like something like I don't know if it's bean or something.
Bean,
I think, yeah, something like that. And then for the good they have like the what was it again? I thought it was like either double cheese or I forget, but it's interesting. So we have like very different. Like we have actually gyros pizza as well. So they have like salad, gyros meat. Spicy sauce, of course, because gyros has spicy sauce.
Yeah.
Onions, cabbage, and whatever on it is ridiculous. I never tried. I think it's maybe once before, but it just wasn't the thing. It's basically just like gyros, but instead of having it in a patty, you have it in a pizza bread. So
Yeah.
that's basically it.
As much as Domino's gets shit, I still really enjoy their pizza. Domino's does not deserve the shit they get. Like,
yeah, I feel like they're like, it's kind of the same slope as like some really cheap products that are not that bad, but they're cheap. They just shit on them because what else gonna do? Right?
I've never had a bad experience with Domino's.
Yeah,
not once in my life. And they're consistently good.
We actually don't have Domino's in Hungary, by the way.
You don't?
No, don't.
Shit! So if you come to America, you have to try Domino's.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll try.
It is leagues above Pizza Hut, leagues above any other pizza chain.
Wait, is Pizza Hut shit in America?
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Oh, you have to try Hungarian one.
Oh, really?
I think it's good.
Put that another one on the list. No, yeah. American Pizza Hut is fucking disgusting.
Is it like thick bread?
No, it's all really cheap, shitty, frozen garbage.
No, well, does it have like a thick bread, like on the pizza base,
no,
or
yeah,
is it like thin?
Yeah, you can get thick or thin.
Okay.
You can get thick crust or thin crust, and also like specialty pizzas, but
right.
Pizza Hut generally in America is fucking disgusting.
The thick bread pizza, they have such a thick cheese on it, I love it, it's really good. But even the thin one, we also have a thing called the pizza like rolls, or what you call them? I don't know if
yeah, pizza rolls. Yeah,
pizza rolls. Yeah, and then they have like sweet mustard sauce with it, I think. Honey mustard sauce.
I don't think we do that in America.
Oh, we have to try that.
I might be wrong. I haven't been to Pizza Hut in years, so I'm not sure. But no, yeah, Pizza Hut is disgusting. The crust, yeah, in America at least, the crust.
Okay, the crust is not the best here either, but the pizza itself here I think is really good. I like it a lot anyway.
Yeah,
and I try a lot of pizzas, so I have like a comparison. See, I actually like it more than the Italian pizzas that they sell in. Probably not proper Italian, of course. So I'm not gonna standard Italians for this one, but. Yeah, there's like Italian quote-unquote authentic pizza restaurant or whatever, and they have like very thin like bread on the pizza, but it just, I don't know, pizza just has way more flavor. I don't know. We'll have to try it, then you have to decide yourself, and then you can tell people what your experience is.
Sure. Yeah, Papa John's is somehow worse.
I tried Papa John's, yeah.
It's hit and miss.
Yeah, Papa John's is hit and miss, but I like their chicken and barbecue one for some reason.
Yes, their chicken barbecue pizza is always fucking amazing.
I like that one a lot, yeah.
That is the number one consistent thing Papa John's gets right all the time is their barbecue chicken pizza.
Yeah, I really like that one.
But the rest of their pizzas, it's always, it depends on the location,
yeah.
Thank you.
I had mine in Scotland, in Aberdeen, so that one is Scottish Papa John's.
Yeah, it's very hit and miss. Like sometimes it's really good, sometimes they just fuck up and it's terrible.
Papa John's must like.
Papa John's himself is also great. Thing is, he's like he made a good product. The problem is that it's franchised, and so it's very location dependent. And there's no quality control from location to location. So
we don't have Papa John's in Hungary, by the way.
Oh well.
What we have is what do you call this? We have Don Pepe. You've got Pizza Hut. You've got other Hungarians in chat, but you can also tell me if there's any like Hungarian, not Hungarian, but in Hungary like pizza chains that you can tell, because I only can think of Don Pepe, Pizza Hut, and I think that's mostly it actually. I don't know about much else that is like really French or chains or whatever.
Yeah, America has, we have Pizza Hut, we have Domino's, we have Papa John's, we have Hungry Howie's, what else do we have? We have Little Caesars, we have CC's. We have, what else do we have? We have, there's another one I tried.
Hello, Josh, by the way.
Yeah, Pizza Patron. What else do we have? There's another one called, there's one where you go to the place and you buy the pizza raw and you take it home and bake it.
Oh yeah, I actually had that, but in like a supermarket, like little section of like the Morrison's Scottish shop.
Papa Murphy's, that's it. Papa Murphy's is the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Marcos, All American Pie 5 etc. I've never seen those in Hungary.
Little Caesars is Red Baron. Oh, there's no Red Baron restaurants, at least not in America. No, Little Caesars is fucking gross. Every time Little Caesars is probably like the worst. It's worse than Pizza Hut in America.
Really?
It's fucking nasty.
I heard about it, but I never tried it either because we don't have it here. Once again, none of the that you mentioned have been in Hungary. Usually our pizzas are usually not chained. They're like separate, like specific pizza places, just that one.
Yeah, mom and pop shops.
Basically.
Mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
No, so it's worse because you're doing like you're paying $5 for a pizza. You're paying what you get for, right?
That's very cheap.
The bread is dry and chewy. The cheese is like rubber. The sauce is flavorless, and it smells like it's been covered in socks.
I actually gonna mention that just because I find it funny, because $5 pizza here is what our pizza costs that I'm gonna make you eat.
But it's gonna be good.
It's this big pizza, yeah, and it's good.
But it's fresh and it's good.
Yeah, so here you get for the same price you get an actually good pizza. There you get for there it's a shit pizza.
Yeah, Little Caesars is not good.
Okay, well that's fine. I believe you.
It's terrible. It's disgusting. Yeah, I've never enjoyed Little Caesars.
Well, that's okay. Okay, now let's try the sport that's also Hungarian.
Yeah, well, let's power through at least these two more things, and then I might
call it a day.
We'll
And
see
then
how
Negro
I
is
feel.
not gonna finish it off with it. Once you call it a day, Negro is gonna be the last one because it's not gonna be like you're not gonna eat anything after Negro.
Well, this will be a fun one. Okay, so this one is called Sport.
This is just sport.
So
this
this
is one of
is,
the most basic ass chocolate you can get in Hungary. It's small, it's cheap. It's basically meant to be. I think it's meant to be. That's why the name is called sport. Is because you just have the sportsmen just eat it, get their sugar intake, get their energy, and then just go and do whatever sport they want to do. Right? That's not the whole.
So it's meant to be for calories, basically.
Yeah, basically.
So fast sugar.
And you notice it's very thin. This is probably like gonna be the strongest chocolate taste you've ever eaten in these chocolates, at least.
It's all melted.
Let's just bite it off.
Yeah,
I already know what it tastes like. I'm not gonna taste it. It's very thick. This very strong flavor.
Oh, this is like it's like a meal bar. It's not solid chocolate. It's like the paste in a protein bar.
It's a space.
Yeah. So it's just a calorie bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strong.
Your cheap calorie bar is this one.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, the aftertaste now.
yeah. No.
I'm not a fan of these either myself.
It's a weird
They
chemical.
do have some good chocolates, but this one is the original. I just
No.
not a fan of mine. I usually put them in like high F, low D tier, something like that.
I would say low D.
Yeah, low D is fine.
Like, it's not as bad as the pineapple. If I was desperate, I would eat this.
Definitely not as bad as the Cheetos one. I feel like.
No. It's like no, top of F.
Okay.
Yeah, top of F. Don't get this. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's
But now something that is good.
a little disappointing, honestly.
Nutella.
So I will let you do the honors because you're very excited about this.
Yeah, so this is once again a very newly introduced product here in Hungary. Again, it comes from Italy once again, Nutella, of course. What's really good about this and what I really like about this is that they have like a little thin layer of Nutella inside, like two cookies kind of put together, like a little capsule almost. And the cookie in this, the quality of the cookie is really fucking good in this. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is probably one of the best cookies I've ever etten. And of course, Nutella is, Nutella, you can't really go wrong with it as long as it's like not overwhelming, right? And this one is, I think, is just the right amount of Nutella. So that's why I really like this one. Yeah, again, it's very new even in Hungary. Only came in like half a year ago or so, maybe a year ago. You can kind of see it here.
Oh yeah, they're little dainty cookies.
Yeah, it's like this thick, not that thick, like a finger thick kind of. And you have like the Nutella kind of as the sticking material kind of sticking up the top, because this is just, if you take it off, you cannot take it, but if you take it off, it's just like a Nutella kind of plate.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is yours.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do. Oh, this is actually a much denser cookie. So like compared to the coconut shortbreads, this is a lot heavier. And also, for the record, Nutella here is completely different than Nutella in America. Nutella in America is way sweeter and it's really oily. Here it's actually like a proper paste. And it tastes a lot better. So let's see what this tastes like. That is really nice.
The cookie is really good quality.
Because that's really nice.
No shitty aftertaste. The Nutella is just enough, so just here is there, but the cookie is the main focus point.
Yep. There's a lot more cookie than Nutella. Really crunchy. You get like a nice baked cookie taste, and just enough Nutella where it's not overpowering. It's really good.
I really like these. Like these ones, usually, like if you want to buy them, you can buy them in a lot bigger bags. By the way, it's like a proper set of like 12 of these or something. I have the issue of always going through this in one day because it's just so fucking, I can't stop it. It's just like, it's already gone.
It's really good.
It's really good, especially like a lot of milk. Some people don't like milk, but I like milk, and this is really good with milk. So yeah, this one is like, again, shout out to these guys. It's really did right, get it right. It's perfect amount of everything in this, and good quality.
I think the very bottom.
Oh yeah, did we not rate the Kinder cards?
Oh, did we not?
Oh, I don't see the Kinder cards. Sorry, I need to rate them. So when did we put the? Actually, we mentioned it, but I didn't put it up. I think so. Maybe that.
Yeah. So Kinder cards, I think that belongs in, I would say, A tier. I would put them
above the pilota.
Below the pilota, but above the bake rolls.
Okay.
So I think that's good. And then I would put the shitty sports bar I already did. As for the Nutella cookies, I think that's bottom of S tier.
Is it worse than it's better than these though?
I think it's worse than everything else in S tier. So all the stuff,
really?
Yeah. So all the stuff in S tier, you can bump that up, and then the Nutella goes at the bottom of S tier.
I actually like this more than the Gerbeaud.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's your tier list once again. So You ranked those? Okay, if we haven't eaten these yet, so that's fine.
But we both agree that these are S, right?
Yeah, these are of course.
We both agree that Nutella cookies
I
are
like
S.
this is probably my favorite sweets out of all of these. Probably
It's freaking good.
really good. Yeah.
Haven't had a chance to try Bobber?
What is that?
What is Bobber?
Where is it?
He's asking you.
Is it asking me?
What's Bobber?
How do you see this? I don't see it.
The most recent message. Hey, Zesty friend, he's referring to
Ah,
Gary.
Bobber. But what is Bobber?
This is Gary, by the way.
Hello, Chrono.
Have you ever tried... What's Bobber?
I don't know what Bobber is.
Elaborate.
It's Dams and movies and viewers? What? Oh, it's a joke.
Oh, you suck.
Oh, that's...
Oh, that was a low-hanging fruit for a joke.
Goddamn.
Oh, my lord.
Kurwa Bobber.
Okay, this is probably referencing something that I don't understand. I'm at a loss.
I think I understand, but yeah, that was low. Anyway,
Okay, let me think.
so that one you can put away. So let's just like because some of these already ate. So
Let's
there.
So these
already done.
These are all the ones that we've not had
So
yet.
I'll tell you which ones I think is gonna be too. I think this will be too much for you. So these are not Hungarian anyway. So put this there. This one put there.
Let's put
there.
Let's save the ones that
And
we've
go
not
the last
opened.
one.
We're gonna put them down here.
So out of these ones, which interests you the most? What you have here? These are very Hungarian as well, the recurrent ones.
Yeah, let's do this. If we're gonna do one more, let's do this.
We'll see how much we can last, but yeah, we'll see.
This is a fancier black currant.
For people
cream.
who's gonna call me out on this, by the way, because I feel like some people mention it, but Kurwa Bobber me. Okay.
What? I don't get it.
I'll try and show him that. Okay,
I'm at a loss.
it's fine. I think it's like some Polish Hungarian thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll look it up on YouTube and then we'll see. It would be funny if they were in Poland. We're not in Poland, we're Hungarian. But I'll find it for him, yes. So this one, so there's two big brands of chocolate, actually three, and I'm actually should mention that.
Yeah.
We might do a second part of this once we went to Chocomi. If somebody knows Chocomi from Hungary, you know why it's worth giving an extra episode.
We can save these for part two.
Chocomi is the best chocolate in Hungary, no questions asked. They are top quality, they win awards abroad, they absolutely hammer their opposition. They don't spend any expensive, they literally use the best ingredients for everywhere they can find all over the world. You got Piedmont nuts, you've got African coffee, you've got South American cocoa, of course with Moscow cocoa there, but anyway, you got the Sicilian almonds, everything is the best you can get. But there's two other big Hungarian chocolate brands, which is one of them is Stümer, which is once again sounds very German, but it is a Hungarian guy. Well, no, sorry, a German guy or Austrian guy in Hungary who made this, right? So Stümer, and this one is a blackcurrant flavored dark chocolate one, by the way. This is not sugar free, just out there.
Well,
Some of these are sugar free, but yeah, some of these are sugar free, but this one is not sugar free. Another big one is that we don't have sadly is a samosh, which is usually dealing with marzipan. So
and I love marzipan.
And maybe we'll get it as well when we get the Chocomi, but they are not open on the weekend, so we couldn't get them yet. So we'll go and get them on Monday or Tuesday or whatever we can, right? But yeah, so Stümer is apparently also very high quality chocolate. I will say I have a bit of beef of them because they are very corporate. Unlike Chocomi, which I liked a lot more because they are much more welcoming. They are a lot smaller of a brand, but they do much better chocolate overall. The Samosh and Stümer are the two probably biggest brands in Hungary when it comes to chocolate. Anyway, so let's see what this is.
Looking at the pictures of the Chocomi stores,
Yeah.
it's a much more like intimate,
it's a
fun
museum,
experience.
yeah.
More intimate and fun experience to
More-
like go
more-
and
more-
get your chocolate.
Yeah.
Instead
Anyway,
of
this
like,
actually has the wrapping, so you can see it's good quality.
oh, of course,
So
yeah.
this has the silver wrapping, it's good quality chocolate, you can always tell.
Legit, you can tell it's real deal high quality.
It's actually like sealed as well.
For the record, I love black currant. It's like one of my favorite kind of fruit flavors or additives. I think it's awesome. So black currant chocolates are a very quick way to make me happy. FYI.
I tried to like open it without breaking the chocolate completely, but there you go. So it's
let's
actually a bit
do-
flattered as well. So
let's-
tear off one of these. It's a bit soft now again. Let's
Here, let's
pull it out the whole thing, I think.
pull it out, you think?
Again, and then there you go. Oh dear, break it off.
Oh, that's strange. It's like
So it's a little bowl that has the blackcurrant in it, right?
yeah, and it looks like a little lozenge. Like a little lozenge of the filling here. I'm just do the whole thing at once.
Yeah. Poker face all over. It's good.
You know why it's good?
Hmm?
It's sour.
Oh, it is?
Very tart.
Okay,
It's
you know what? I'm a bit curious now as well. I do like sour.
It's very sour. It's got a good tartness to it, and the chocolate saves it. That is a really good mix.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
Oh, it tastes almost like those jams.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's so tart that it actually hit the back of my throat, but it's like a really fuck, that's good.
Yeah?
I kind of want to put this in S also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this also belongs in S. This is fantastic. Oh my god.
No, sorry, it's not too heavy either, I think. It's important.
Nope, the chocolate's not super strong.
Where do you put it inside S, though?
Definitely above the Nutella.
Is it above the other ones?
Mm-mm.
Nope, okay, so below them and between Nutella, yeah? So here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the fresh products from what's the bakery name again?
The Gerbeaud.
Yeah, the fresh products from Gerbeaud are definitely the kings of the sweets that we've had today, for sure. I think those fucking onion chips.
Isn't blackcurrant very hard to get in the USA? Is it?
Very.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
It's
this.
it's totally uncommon to get in America.
Interesting.
Yeah, very good. Okay, I think we can put a pin in it, and we can save the rest of these things for
The Negro is the last one.
and then we can close with this.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to show... I'm not going to say anything. So, we have now very quickly become the most racial stream. Once again, I have graced Gary's stream with a very racial... Yes, I know negro is black in Spanish, but this is not a Spanish product. So... That's the joke. So, but
this is also made by Jury. Jury is the same one who makes these the cookies from earlier,
yeah.
right? So this is specifically for the cookies. This one is the same. You can see the little brand over there, right? The Jury. This Jury brand, they actually call them it's like that's why it has the little chimney cleaner. What do you call this?
Chimney sweep.
Chimney sweep, right?
Yeah.
Because they're advertising it as the throat chimney sweeper, right? Chimney sweep, and they are black like it is inside the chimney. You know, like the coal.
Yeah.
Is it coal? Coal.
Yeah, coal.
The dust or the smoke or whatever. That's so, right. But they're black.
What's the word? Soot.
Soot. Yeah, soot. So it's meant to be like soot, and this is like kind of cleaning out your sooty throat, right, or whatever.
Yeah. So it's not a candy. It's more like a throat lozenge.
Yeah.
So
luckily, they are all separately packaged, so even if you open it up, there's not gonna be any difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are like this. They are not that big. And that again, they're if you have like a throat cold, like a slow thing, this is really good actually. Apparently, so I might actually have to do it myself, even though I know what it tastes like. So they are, yeah, let's decide the black properly. What does it say? Licorice?
It's licorice.
Is it licorice?
Oh,
Okay,
I love licorice.
Okay, so this licorice basically for those who do not.
So there's licorice, and I can feel a little bit of menthol.
Yeah, it's menthol.
So that's for the throat. Oh, if you like licorice, these are awesome. And I love licorice. So this is like immediately A tier.
Yeah, the mint is there.
You've had how's your throat feeling, by the way?
It's still painful, but I can bear with it, so it's fine.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Right.
I mean, we went through the whole stream, didn't we?
Hopefully this will help.
A little bit.
But no, yeah, this is easy A
You
tier.
can throw it out if you want.
Yeah, easy A tier for the negro.
Where do we put it on Combat Runners, though? That's the question. Does it go after the ketchup Pringles?
I would say in between the Pringles and the Pelota.
Okay.
Yeah, because these are really nice. I'm also extremely biased because I love licorice.
It's fine. You can be allowed to be biased.
Any fans of salted licorice? By the way, do you like salt licorice?
I never tried solid licorice.
Oh, dude, we gotta find some, or I have to send you some at some point because like salt licorice is so good.
Not a PNG file. What? Oh my god, is it gonna mess with me again?
There we go. We have at least one person who's had salt licorice before. Licorice and salt sounds disgusting. It's not. It's really, really good. However, I will say, like,
Lego is not working. Cool.
Oh,
That's
well.
fine. It's whatever.
That's all right.
The final one anyway.
You heard where we put it. So these are like A tier for sure. But yeah. So salt licorice sounds gross, but it's actually really good. It's very popular in Sweden. It's very much a Swedish thing.
Yeah?
Is salt licorice. And they do it. It's chewy candy, so it's like chewy licorice then they put a shitload of salt, like enough to make your mouth pucker. Amounts of salt.
Yeah.
That's a bit too strong for me. I like normal salted licorice. It's still really salty, but not enough to like make your mouth hurt.
Right.
I think it's and it also has a light air of the sweetness because it's still made with like the gelatin. You know? So it's gelatin, sugar, licorice, and salt. I think it's a fantastic candy. So, that's just me.
Well, I guess we'll have to try it when I see one.
Hopefully, yeah. If we can hunt some down, you have to try it.
Yeah, we'll have to try it, I
really
guess.
fucking good.
So, looking at the tier list, is there anything that you would change now, or this is yours in the end after all?
Yeah, let me think.
I mean, I'll read some comments as well.
Let's see. Let me take the reins for a moment. I think I want to shift the Kinder cards down, put the bake rolls up, put you there, put you there. You go here. Actually, no. I'm going to bring these up more. So, still A tier. I'm going to bump you down, bring you up here, slide you there. Put these like kind of right.
Some people said that the Toots being in B tier is a crime.
Is it? They're good, but they're not
okay,
amazing.
so I think that Toots with like different flavors will probably scoring higher, but the base one is a bit mild, so it's like that's why it's not that high tier. Although these are the mini Tooties, by the way, not the big ones.
I'm gonna.
The big ones have a bit stronger flavor.
I'm gonna raise the plum. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back. I'm gonna raise these to B. This one's good.
Okay.
These just can stay there. Actually, I'm gonna put the Cheetos. I'm gonna put the Cheetos here. It's almost to the point where I can't even recommend these because they just didn't taste.
You did say so that you don't recommend it. So it's fine.
Actually no. I'm gonna put these in F because these like it's not as gross as the Sport bar, but I can't recommend these at all because they just don't taste like anything.
Yeah. As for the people saying that the Kinder being in what is it called?
Drink it.
Oh god.
It's actually probably worse than the pineapple.
Kinder saying it to be kinder to Kinder. The Kinder ones are probably lower than for most people because Zesty does not like the type of chocolate that they have.
You have to like the Kinder chocolate. If you're not huge on the Kinder chocolate flavor.
They're a very mild type of chocolate, I feel like, but they are very unique, and I feel like they're a little bit probably more sugary than regular chocolate.
It is very sugary.
Yeah, that's probably why. Zesty doesn't like the sugary as much, which is fine.
But the Kinder cards definitely stole the show as the best one, simply because there's just enough in there to it's not like overpowering.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Why is the picture not even a Zest? It's the spiritual Zest because everyone compares Zest to Biken.
And it's big on Suka and Biken combo, yeah.
Yeah, it's always it's either Asuka, it's either Biken. What's her face from Omega Strikers? I forget her name. That soccer game. What's her name? Shit.
I don't know about that either.
Anyway, I'll show you the character again because like people saw the character and it's
I don't remember showing you. I don't remember the name of it at all. I know the character.
I can't remember. It's so funny because they stole my.
Yeah, they came after Zest came out, so
they stole Zest's design.
You came first, so that's it.
Too many similarities. The same color hair, the same fluffiness, the same chest wrappings, the same eye color.
Kinder to me is
the eye patch, buff with abs, brown skin. Literally copied her one for one, except they didn't give her a ponytail.
Yeah.
I call bullshit. They definitely took her design.
Somebody say you mentioned Blue Archive Zest. I did make you Blue Archive Zest.
You did.
Should I show that to the people?
Yes, show it.
For people who don't know, I did draw myself for Breasty a Blue Archive version of Zest, right?
Yeah, I commissioned Gary to do Zest and Blue Archive just for shits and giggles because I thought it'd be cool. I
did my best. Like this is still I consider one of my most refined works because I really tried to like emulate not only the style of Blue Archive but also the kind of level of cleanness that it has, I guess.
He did a really fucking good job.
So yeah, I'm quite proud about that. So thank you. I'm happy that you like it. Let me see if it should be somewhere here.
It's still easily like one of my favorite commissions I've ever done. 100%.
Where is it? Should be like it's at the bottom because it's Z. There we go. Okay.
There she is.
So there you go. So open it up. So this is my iteration of course I had to like converse with Zesty. So his idea was to like give her the Grenade Launcher because on that moment successor or whatever.
Of course.
And then you have like the eye patch, of course. This is the little bomb icon almost for the halo. You kind of can see that there is like the lines over it as well.
Yeah, it's meant to kind of be like the sticky bomb, except you see like the horns sticking out the side.
Yeah. And then you also have of course the Millennium because well she's technically supposed to be like the what is it called a little bit like a techie character, I guess.
Yeah. Also Millennium is like my favorite of the schools in the archive, so.
It's surprising because your favorite characters are Nero, I guess.
Nero's there, and also the game club, the gamer club.
Yeah, I guess.
I love the racist gamer twins. You can never go wrong.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I love Momoy and Midori. They're great.
Men of Cocture. Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I like drawing and I have a bunch of Blue Archive fan art, so hey, if you wanna, once again, another self-insert, if you wanna see more Blue Archive art, I do them, and the Twitter link is in my description, you can check it out on Twitter. I try to like only post my art there and maybe some like reactions to art that come out from official media like Blue Archive, so I'm not gonna like blast you with political and nonsense messages or whatever. So just follow me there if you want artworks.
Yeah, if you just want straight art and don't want to have to worry about like the usual Twitter nonsense, thank God you're like one of the there's not that many people left who don't like inject their nonsense.
Yeah, I just try to like not give like too much hot takes. If anything, it's like the the positive ones. Like I did make a picture of the Ghost of Tsushima. Like when I played it, I was like, okay, I have to share this one. This is like so cool because that game is really nice. But of course, this one and the videos that I share. And also, if you go to like the Japanese Twitter artists page, because the Japanese ones are like very recognizable for that, you have either really good artwork randomly, like maybe like 2 or 3 times a month. You get their random gacha pools, their food that they eat that day, and then sometimes just porn.
Or their pets.
Or their pets, yeah.
Or their pets, or like where they've gone.
Yeah.
Or if they work out, they always post.
Yeah, they're like mini vlog like pages almost, I guess.
Much.
I don't do that, so I don't really post anything from my real life, so to speak. It's usually like either my artworks or like my experiences that I think people should be, people maybe be interested in, I guess.
They were selling Netter's jacket, by the way.
Yeah, they were.
Because he says the Yakuza ass jacket versus genuine drip.
You only accept women.
What do you mean, Arthur?
What do you mean, like accept women? Like, is it like existing, like gender?
Arthur, what do you, or maybe perhaps you draw only women?
No, I draw men as well. I'm just not great at them, but I have a comics and I did draw men there, so you saw that.
Yeah, so he draws dudes.
Let me pull up something like I can. It's not really up to date art, but I did draw some men.
Yeah, he draws dudes.
Give me a second. I have a fairly recent one from HoloLive of all things.
Don't worry, your pretty little heart. He draws men.
Yeah, I do draw men. Give me a second.
Oh god.
There you go. There it is. Where did it go?
Where it would show us a man that you've drawn.
Oh, this is. I need to click off this first. So I take that one off first, and then take this one in first. So there is a man and a woman together having a lovely, wholesome conversation because we are all wholesome here.
There you go.
And then, but probably the manlier man would be. Not really manlier man, but there you go. Like this is Yago, freaking HoloLive CEO being a mobster, I believe it was from 2021, like a Inktober art challenge or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah, I do draw, man. It's like just I don't know, a little bit less of a focus for me because you can't really fault me. I'm a guy. Sorry, I'm a guy. So. But this one is probably my favorite artwork.
Everyone has their preferences for what they like to draw.
This one is probably my favorite though. This was really like this. I read this a lot on this. This is like from 2022, I believe, March.
Yeah.
And like this one is like so much work on this one. Like look at the freaking.
I remember when you were working on this one.
It took me so long to finish this.
It was kicking your ass.
Yeah, I
worked
worked through it because I really liked how it was going. So I finished this one, and there you go. I don't even know like how detailed I should go with the renders because I kept changing like how detailed I should go, and then I kind of went through with it.
You went balls to the wall on this one.
Yeah, I just went like refined, but like as much as I can, I guess.
Yeah. FYI, like we've been friends for like almost 4 years now, so like I've been seeing him do a whole bunch of like work in progress shit and working through his stuff. Fucking dude busts ass. He makes good shit.
I saw that you just mentioned that Arthur made the Fallout furry art of all things of Zest.
Arthur was the one that did the furry art.
That was Fubuki, yes, that was Fubuki.
I should post that to Twitter probably, but I wonder how much kickback I would get. I've been debating on posting that to Twitter. I haven't decided. I don't know if I'm going to commit to that yet.
You're feeling of the backlash, the nuclear reaction that might ensue.
Yeah, not sure. Not sure how that would go.
Yeah, it's a bit on the fence side.
We'll see.
You should do it like that. Yourself, Fight Club.
Fight Club?
Was it Fight Club? I think it was Fight Club. Fight Club, movie?
Yeah, the movie. What about it?
Was it that one where they like cut in just like a frame of a dick pic at the end of the movie?
Was that Fight Club?
Was it Fight Club?
Was it? I don't know. I have no idea.
I think that. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Wasn't it Fight Club when they cut in like one frame of a dick in the actual movie at like the ending picture, because it was during the movie when sometimes they said that this is one of the guys does it where he accepts job at the cinema. He actually inserts one frame of a dick inside the roll of the movie, of course, the movie roll, because they show it and then people know that they saw it but they don't realize it, right? So it's like a funny reaction. It's like the moment you realize that what did I just see, it's already gone, right? You don't have any proof of it.
So yeah, that was Fight Club.
Yeah, so that was Fight Club. There you go. So what we should do is that you cut it for like one frame, one frame of your videos, just one picture.
God, one frame of the furry's ass.
And
see how many people notice
exactly.
it.
It's just like how many people notice it.
It's like a subliminal messaging. It's like, what the fuck did I just see? Is that real? You know?
Exactly. Zesty, play Fallout New Vegas. I mean, you will play Fallout New Vegas at some point.
I will play New Vegas at some point, yeah.
Oh, do you want to spoil a little bit of what's coming on in your channel eventually in the future?
Not yet.
Not yet? No, right?
No,
not even the first one?
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet.
I need to figure out more. I need to figure out a more elegant way to do that.
Alright, that's fair.
We'll wait a bit.
Yeah, but that's not a spoiler anymore, I guess. But yeah, he will probably play Fall New Vegas either on his own or on Steam, depending on how much he likes it, I guess.
Yeah, New Vegas I will tackle soon, I think.
We're discussing a bit of the artworks and other shit that we do of the side, like each of us, I guess. But yeah, Gary, I could slide into your DMs and send you a TF to refresh shield of myself. Sure, if you want, I guess. I mean,
He's asking for a commission, in other words.
I'll pay what I have. Yeah, if you want a commission, sure. But I mean, didn't we already do some arting together?
Did you?
Weren't you the one who drew something with the Secret Santa, or was it somebody else?
I don't know.
I got a picture of somebody from your server. I thought it was Arthur, but maybe it was somebody else.
Maybe we're finally getting the mineral tier list. I should probably do a mineral tier list one day.
Should, yeah.
Just because people ask for it, I'll just fucking do it.
Yeah, that's possible.
Just for shits and giggles.
And then what you should do once is that if you actually gonna end up doing as what you said, the things that you might do, and then you do end up playing, like, let's say over a year, like multiple games, just trying out even. You have to do like a gaming tier list of like the games that you actually experienced in the past years, and like show them like people what your taste like, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those who haven't been here in the beginning, by the way, Zesty did try Rocket League of all things, and I actually never imagined that he would like it, because he doesn't even play card games in general.
Rocket League is really fun. I had never touched this game once in my life.
He does not play football games or soccer games, he does not play card games, but suddenly soccer with cards is something that he suddenly picked up on.
It was legitimately really, really fun. And I'm at the stage now where I don't want to give Valve money. I'm at the stage where I'm more willing to give Epic Games money to play Rocket League than I am to give Valve money for
it's free on Epic,
anything.
So,
yeah.
But there's obsessed with Rocket League is really addictive if you want to get into it.
It is really fun. It's so good.
Yeah. What else gaming experiences that we had recently we can talk about? Because there was We've
been doing a lot of Fallout 76.
I did. I think you haven't talked about much the experience there. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I did sour the experience for you a little bit in that I did kind of drag you along, which I think is not the way you should play Fallout 76. I realized I should have just let you experience it for yourself completely, like without me touching it. Because when I played Fallout 76 when it came out, it was all the beta, so it was all the jank shit. It was jank, but it was still fun, right? I really like the world building that they do. It's really nice, really captivating as well. So exploring the game on your own the first time, especially when you don't have any of the guides and like the metas and all that out, you need to like figure out yourself. When I first found a Gatling plasma plan in one of the random saves, and that's why I'm telling you to always open the saves on it, because sometimes there's gold in there. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This was every 9 other Fallout games, and I tried it and absolutely loved it. So I guess that's kind of the little things is that, in that sense, but you get now more quests, you get more content, so overall you have still like a bit of an overload of an experience. But yeah, and then how do you feel about it? Like, what is it that you like, what is it you don't like?
About Fallout 76?
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is the performance issues.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not like it's not a gameplay thing. It's not like
inconsistent as the worst.
It's just the frame rates. It makes it almost borderline unbearable to play Fallout 76 sometimes. So, like, the performance gets so bad if you only have like one or two people, like one or two entities on your screen. The game lags the shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's really the only like serious complaint I have about it. Honestly, the progression with leveling up, even though you're kind of like holding my hand through it, it felt satisfying. It's fun. The guns feel good to shoot. The exploration is really fun. The enemies are interesting and fun, and the story is fun. Like I have no strong complaints.
I think the enemies are one of the best parts, which is like the fucking when you saw just a random truck parked up, and you were like, why am I hearing boss music? And then suddenly a freaking Herbie Scripps comes out of it.
No, yeah, and it's like and what's cool about like the whole like like the whole building your camp thing is you can be as engaged with that as you want.
Yeah.
Like you can go full out, balls to the wall.
Make a little freaking town of yourself.
And make a whole town, blow a shitload of money, and do whatever you want. Or if you don't want to, you can just do the bare you can do the bare minimum and then just and play the actual game. So it's like it's totally free and open to engage with how. Like I like the building aspect of it. I think it's fun.
It's cool, it's creativity, yeah.
Yeah, because there's the creative aspect to it, but it's like if you, in terms of like the whole heavy monetization aspect of it, it's really not that imposing at all.
Yeah, especially because the now the season passes are free, so most of the stuff that is actually important you get for free.
Yeah.
But then you can pay Fallout first to like get the extras, I guess, which is like
and also you level up faster, so it's not super pay to win. It does.
You can complete the whole thing without much of like issues without the Fallout first. So that's just like giving the extra push, I guess. But yeah. I never felt like even if I wasn't not paying the Fallout first, I didn't have any problems completing the season.
Yeah.
The one thing that is like you actually see because Rocket League is a free to play game, so that's fair in that sense that it's free to play and not paid like Fallout is, but in there, the season pass, you have to buy basically the 95% of it and only get very tiny bits in the free one.
Right.
Here, it's the bigger portion is the free one, and then you get some extra as if you're a paid member, which is nice.
So that's the nice thing about Fallout 76 is you do get a lot of free shit.
Yeah.
For having bought the game, you do get a lot more. And then, of course, you want to spend more, you get more stuff, but it's not, you're not getting like...
And you get also free items that you get, so you get free in-game currency that you can buy something. So if you want something that you can save up for it, right?
Yeah, of course. There's that aspect too. So it doesn't feel like you're getting ripped off super hard, unlike a lot of other games, like Tarkov recently going through its fiasco, where I think if I'm remembering correctly, they had like a new game mode.
And wallpapers aren't recently.
They had like a new game mode or a new thing to try out with Tarkov, but for the people that like already, so yeah, they were releasing this kind of bundle or package, like a new way to play it, or a new game mode or something, and they launched it and free to pay for it, and some people bought it, but then I forgot what they did. They either like released it again or released something similar, and then for the people who already bought it,
I know how the Tarkov is. Basically, what they did is that they did this word, a season pass or whatever, but it's like you're supposed to get now everything that comes out after that point with the game, because this is like the most you can pay for the game. It's really expensive, like $100-something.
It was, yeah, I know it was super expensive.
It's for a game that was still in beta at that point, by the way. So it's like you're basically gambling whether this game is actually gonna be like a properly finished product at some point, because there are some games like probably somewhere that's still in beta in like for 12 years or something. But they're at least constantly updating it properly, and they're not charging you a lot for it at least.
Yeah.
But then this one they did is that they now released the new one with a game mode that was much more forgiving to play and a lot more comfortable. And then the reason why they said that it's always not part of the season pass, because they said it's only DLC, is they're calling it as additional content, which is for them is not DLC,
right.
which is like what?
And then they were charging an additional $70 for it.
Exactly.
So you're paying for the game again.
Even then, even when people cried out that this is like what the fuck, they need to buy it again, they just really sort of like the people who already had that bundle, then they could like add on to that instead of buying the whole thing once again. It's just like what?
And they ultimately relented after people got on their
Okay,
ass.
by the way, the takes here, because you haven't played Fallout 4, haven't played New Vegas, and haven't played Fallout 3, and I haven't played neither of you Fallout 1 and 2, but the tier list is Fallout New Vegas is the best game out of all of them, no questions asked. The only reason you can dislike Fallout New Vegas is the mechanics, but you have to remember that this is a studio that made this entire game, which is still one of the best regarded RPGs of all time, in 1.5 years.
How?
It's a small as fuck studio as well. They're like a few dozen people or something like that. And the way they did it is I actually saw a documentary about it. They said, okay, so the director who actually went there and like explored the whole area, he was like, okay, so if you want to finish this on time, every day needs to be one location finished of the game, like one location of all the locations. There's a lot of locations, by the way. So if you don't finish a location in one day, then you have to just move on to the next one. Sadly, there are some locations that are a little bit like lackluster, but still, the fact that they finished every single location, maybe except like the major ones, I guess, which is like the big military, what do we call this, head station and whatnot.
That was my thought as well. They probably flipped a lot of assets from Fallout 3.
It is offsetly, but that doesn't matter, because basically they improved in Fallout 3 in every way that they could as well, because in Fallout 3, believe it or not, there was no iron sight aiming. So the only thing that you aim with gun is like the old CS:GO, when it's just like just pulls it closer to you. It's like what? So it feels shit.
And then something else too. Like I don't know why asset flipping has become this thing that we suddenly condemn now.
Yeah, like if it makes the whole thing more streamlined and you're working with something that actually works. Although that's debatable whether Fallout 3's assets are working, but still.
Yeah, and what does it matter if the experience is still really fun, right? And I've never understood why asset flipping is now this thing that's suddenly worth condemning, because that's how so many games used to operate, right? For example, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 have a ton of reused assets, and they're both fucking amazing games.
Yep.
They did it for so many franchises and titles so they could get out the next game faster for people to enjoy. Yeah. But now, because for some weird reason, everyone's demanding for games to be built up entirely from scratch every time. Yeah. It's any wonder why it takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years for a sequel to get made. Right?
I mean, if you look at it, Elden Ring was an asset flip.
Exactly.
They used a lot of things from previous like Souls-like, the Souls series games, but that's fine because the game itself was still absolutely amazing. Like the fucking world is so big that even when you think you saw everything, there's just an entirely new area that just gets it's another like half as much as you've already explored, which is like what?
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
By the way, so FIFA's a different story. FIFA, they're just doing like a hard cut paste of the entire game.
It's only to reset the microtransactions. And that's why they reset the game.
And they can go fuck themselves for doing that. There's no interesting things they add. It's just selling the same game over and over again. That's shitty. It's
literally them like taking away your previously earned gacha product so they can sell it back to you again.
Oh, it's evil.
By just maybe changing them just a little bit, like updating the model faces or something like that.
People keep buying.
Yeah, it's kids. Kids
so
are like kids
many
don't
people.
Because kids don't realize how much it actually costs them. Because they're like,
Yeah.
oh mom, the newest,
they're kids.
the newest whatever thinking, but I want the newest one. It's just like, why isn't the oldest one? Because this is not what my friends are playing. And it's like, oh, what? Okay, whatever. But yeah, like, have you heard those like stories where like the kids somehow got the parents' credit cards somehow and then made it work a bit and then just made the parents bankrupt?
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No, that happened. I've heard that's actually happened to something in Fortnite. Someone's asked if we got. Someone's asked if we got.
I haven't tried Milka. We did got 3 Milkas.
We have a few, but we hit a wall because we tried so many. Here, let's minimize. We can show what we tried. Let me turn you off. Off. Yeah. So this is what we tried today.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of sugar, so we kind of hit a stopping point.
Yeah. So what we'll do probably is that we have the Milkas left. We got the white Twix. You've got some more Kinder, which is the Bueno, the white one actually. Some other things that are not really Hungarian, but these are very popular in Hungary, like in Knoppers, the Moments, stuff like that. And then, if we do another stream to finish these, then we also get some more, like the marzipan ones.
Yeah, we'll pick up a few more things.
Yeah, and then the Chocomi ones. The Chocomi is probably the one that I'm looking forward the most to see your reaction to.
Yeah.
Because there is such a variety and also really good chocolates in general, but...
Son, why did you spend $5,000 on Robux? But to go back to the FIFA thing, yeah, and it's insane that people just keep fucking buying it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's wild to me.
These are the people that don't think about what they're actually doing because they just get home tired from work, they just want to put on the game, okay, this is the newest one, whatever, we just buy something. Or the kids, that's really the two types.
Honestly, I can't blame the people who just want to come home from work and just want to play a game.
No, that's fine, but like,
really care.
I don't blame the people themselves, although they should think about their expenditures more because they don't realize how much this feeds into the system that is already broken. Right?
Yeah, and it's just a detriment to everyone who actually genuinely cares about getting good games, which they're like from at least major developers.
It's the same stuff that happened with T4S hats as well, and the Warpanes. People just somehow kept buying those shits and just get away with it forever, and apparently luckily this changed.
It's wild that so few people fail to realize that around 2014, 2015 is when Valve got like bored with TF2 and they realized, oh yeah, Dota and Counter-Strike are going to be our big money makers, we need to focus on these more. And they blew those up into successes and then took the successful monetization schemes from those games and then backported those again into TF2 and just kept TF2 around as a cash cow, effectively.
Yep.
And just... And so the hats got worse, skins got worse, maps and other quality of content just got worse. It just makes me mad.
Yeah, no,
spends thousands every year on FIFA to get the best teams possible.
Wow.
I find that kind of sad because like it's one thing to like let's say pay for cosmetics because they don't impact the gameplay. But if you're dropping thousands to get a better team and then he still gets his shit pushed in, it's kind of sad.
You can't just buy skill with like money, and some people are like just thinking. I don't know if it's kind of similar like tactics in War Thunder when you get like the premiums are usually better versions of the tech versions, just a little like the Tiger 2 is like a little better.
You're not buying skill though.
You still get your ass kicked in if you don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
But like it's like a big problem now. So people who know War Thunder and they don't know this, but you'll know this now as well. So what happens there is that. So the War Thunder as a game is free, right? But Gaijin is not a great company for it comes to microtransactions and
just like every other modern company, they're not your friend.
Yeah, they're not your friends. What they do is that the game again is free, but I have to emphasize, even though it's free, they sell you top tier, which is like the highest rank that you can grind up to if you actually play the game, planes, helicopters, and tanks that are costing now $75 each.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, and then
ridiculous.
You get into a match with a plane that you don't know how the fuck to handle because there's so many mechanics. You have the radar trackings, you've got the missile seeker, you've got the different systems that tell you about how to handle it and whatnot. You know the maps, the taxis, whatever. Basically, what happens is that you get these teams filled up with noobs, and yes, they lose. But the bigger issue also is the fact is that people actually know how to play and they get these shitty teams that are filled up with it. So especially America is now really much losing because the American Verabooz, what do you call them? Not Viaboos. What is the America booze?
Well, I mean, it's all weeaboos.
Weeaboos. American weeaboos. They basically bought all the Abrams tanks.
Yeah, like the otakus rather.
Yeah, basically.
The American otakus who bought all the American vehicles and what have you.
Well, they thought, we just have the Abrams, which is like this propaganda, says it's the best tank ever made or whatever.
No, yeah, it's funny, and this goes. Yeah, it's the issue. You can't buy skill.
Exactly.
You can buy the best vehicles and the best stuff in the game, but it's not going to earn you skill, and it makes and when you play in these higher battle ratings, higher BR ratings, then it's just not going to be fun because you're playing with shitters against shitters and
booze, yeah.
We're talking about War Thunder, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. We keep switching topics, but I thought it was interesting to bring up these. But yeah, so that's what happens, that they keep saying these top tier things. And that's another funny thing, by the way, is that they actually told the community a while ago that they're never gonna let you buy your way to top tier, right? And that's already total trash, of course, because this is like this is their excuse that they make the current best tank to be like, I don't know, let's say rank 8, and the same actual like effective battle rating, but only rank 7, which is technically not top tier, is the one that you can buy the highest premium for, right? Just fucking insane. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The reason just saying that like these tactics where it's not only the player who gets scammed by buying a thing that he doesn't know what he's buying into, but then other player's experience is ruined either by having to fight overpowered stuff or
the ruined too.
Yeah, it's like
just even worse. Just
War Thunder, I will say, is very good in the actual progression line, that you actually like slowly getting added the new technologies that you need to get used to. You know, you get the stabilizers, you actually shoot on the move. You get the laser rangefinders, you can shoot further away much more accurately.
Yeah.
You get the layered armor and shit like that. So yeah.
So I will warn people who want to get interested into War Thunder, because I myself am not like extremely into it. The grind is rough. It takes a lot of time. You have to play a lot to get through and get the vehicles you want, but the game is really fun. Like, I honestly can't recommend War Thunder enough if you want like a really fun, engaging kind of like, you know, just war simulator with tanks and planes. It is legitimately a great experience, but grinding to the higher BRs it's a slog.
Especially if you don't have premium, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have, it's a slog. But
and also,
but it is still
will
really
happen
fun.
often that 3 out of 4 games you're gonna have your ass kicked and you're gonna have a single kill, and then you just like have one game where you just demolish everybody for some reason.
You think TF2 is extreme when it comes to good and bad games. War Thunder is even worse. Where like yesterday or today, was it yesterday or this morning? It was this morning.
This morning.
Yeah, so this morning we had like 4 shit games where like we
the enemy pushed us into the spawn
because I suck, right? You're really good. I suck. So
I'm okay.
You're way better than me.
Okay.
So like I'm getting my shit pushed in for 4 games straight, and then we had one game where I get 8 kills, and so it's like you have these extreme highs and extreme lows.
Yeah.
And so then I keep going back for more because
you want to experience those highs again.
And it's also just really engaging. Like you're really feeling like you earn the highs, right? And
it's
then
like
when you get shot,
when you get a good routine, you get a good flank, and then you actually like reap the rewards by just fooling everybody, and then everybody doesn't expect that you just come up behind them and just blast them in the head.
Yeah,
and that's a good feeling when you just like move through the enemy team and just clear up the entire part of the map, and it's like, oh, this is your area now.
No, and the really fun thing about War Thunder is, like, at least for me at the lower BRs, if I get killed, I know it's my fault.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not bullshit. Like, I know I wasn't looking in the right direction, or I missed
random
something.
Crits or
there's no random
like
crits, like my aim, like, or I miss a shot. It's like, fuck, I didn't do it. So it's also like a, what's the word?
You're frustrated at yourself and not the enemy for being able to kill you.
Yeah, you get mad at yourself and not so much the other people you're playing against, which is, I suppose, better in terms of like growing your skill and improving your own experience. But
the only time you do get frustrated at the enemy is when the fucking planes bomb you. Because that you can do much against, let's be honest here.
Yeah. Did I send you that video of the guys who had like the full like tank setup playing?
Yeah, I saw that one myself.
Yeah, someone asked in chat. Yeah, it was fucking cool. Like I said that we should.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drive you gun or you drive I gun. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Well, actually, I think my friend is gonna send us the Starsky and Hutch file.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what we were talking about earlier, I don't know anybody here who is like a before 2000s kid will probably remember. I don't know if it's only like in European countries or other, but basically the Nestle mueslis, right? The cereals.
I gotta use the restroom.
Sure. You go and then
So
I'll tell them in the
you
meantime.
fill them in on Starsky and Hutch.
So I gotta try and show you a picture of this. If anybody remembers this, please tell me, because I really hope that I'm not the only one who managed to experience this. Give me a second. So what is this thing? Yeah, there you go. So this is the one I want. Yeah, there we go. This is the one. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go, and then put it in here. So there we go. Okay, this is the one. So, for people who don't know this, but again, I hope that at least I'm not the only one with this one. Let me make it a little bigger so that you can all see it properly. This game, this game, I'll believe it, believe you or not. Let me put the chat back. Give me a second. So this game. Tell me if anybody has played this game or at least knows what this is. I'm gonna play it a little because the chat is a little bit slower than what usually the live chat is, but this game is one of the 4 games, at least in Hungary here. Well, there you go. Some people have never seen this game, so I'll tell you a little bit about this. Starsky is just 70s show. It was a 70s show, yes, you're right. So it was an old cops, like detective and cop show, right? They had this Ford Falcon with the iconic white stripe, red car, whatever, right? It's a very iconic car. So what happened, if I remember correctly, it's a Ford kind of like promotion thing. That's why they could afford it, I guess. But the old Nestle muesli, so Nesquik, Chocapic, Cineminis, whatever, had 4 CDs in them. There was no gamble in it. You know which CD was in which serial it was showing on the box. But you had Starsky and Hutch, this game. You've got Ford Racing 2, you've got Crazy Taxi of all things, the PC version, and you had like sorts of a racing sim kind of whatever. It's like an old racing game, it was kind of shit, not gonna lie. But this thing was the cheap man's GTA, basically GTA Vice City. So what you have is a comic style kind of cutscene story where you had like a little story for each season, because it is broke down to like 3 seasons of chapters, like each stage is a chapter, and then you've got this. It's meant to be like a very old co-op game where you don't have split screen, but instead you have split controls, right? So what you have is that one guy controls the car, and then the other guy controls the shooting, because, you know, it's Starsky and Hutch, so 2 guys in one team, right? So you have to basically beat them, right? And the game itself is really fun. It's a simple but effective. It's a 2003 game, by the way. It's really old. And for that, you get you know, proper health bars with like the car actually showing damage. You've got pedestrians walking around. You've got traffic that actually reacts to you somewhat. You've got cutscenes, like action cutscenes inside the game that don't actually like interrupt the game. They just like slow it down and make it more cinematic. You've got different power-ups and stuff that you can get by either driving through it or shooting at it with the shooter guy. So both people can contribute to the progress of the game, right? You've got different mission types. You've got escort missions. You've got timed missions. You've got. Are you okay?
I go out from like the super bright room into the dark.
darkness.
I'm like, feel like, where am I?
Yeah.
I can't fucking see anything. Oh god.
PvP? Oh, you're talking about something else, I think. But yeah, so this game is a really old but really fun game. And if I manage to do it before Zesty goes home, I'm actually gonna try and stream it.
Yeah, we can play together and stream it.
Because again, even if it's not like a super, what do you call this, like refined game, because once again it's a 2003 game, so you get that game from that era. It's really fun to even to watch, because you have to kind of like coordinate your things, like, because the driver is like kind of what you need to depend on as the shooter, but the shooter is like the one that eventually will win you the game, because you need to shoot down targets and stuff, right? So it's kind of like a coordination of just banters going back and forth. It's really fun. I played with one of my friends when I was a child, like fucking 6 years old. And we had the best of our lives. So
yeah, for the time period, it's
time period is really good. I don't know if how much I'm gonna enjoy it nowadays, because I feel like I'm gonna be a lot better, and that's gonna make it a little bit shorter.
Rose tinted glasses.
Yeah, rose tinted glasses, but we'll give it a try, and it should be fun, because this is the only way we can play a game like this, which is actual real co-op, real time, right? Like the Blob.
Have you played the Blob?
No.
It's a game for the Nintendo Wii.
I never had a Nintendo myself, sadly, so I'm have to disappoint you. I don't have like an emulator.
I know Lucid will kill me, but I don't like the Blob at all.
Does Lucid a really big fan of the Blob?
Huh?
Is Lucid a really big fan of the Blob?
He loves the Blob.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like, I think it's one of his favorite games, if not his favorite. He loves the game. It's just not for me. I just don't like the concept. Like you're like an.
What are you even doing then?
So you're an ink blob that is supposed to like bring color back to the world after it was washed away by like these kind of like military style soldiers that like, you know, turn everything gray, and so like you dye yourself a color, and then you kind of paint the world around you as you kill the soldiers by like you know, squashing them with colored ink. It's an interesting concept. I'm sure. I mean, obviously it's kind of like it's got a cult following. Like it wasn't like a super popular game, but for the people that love it, they really love it. Mm-hmm. But like it never blew up into like a huge game. But
I have Gary on UFR. I mean, if they let me in, I would gladly join, because I think I can contribute enough to the topics that they talk about. I mean, you didn't tell that you have been talking about the same things that you have been talking in UFR as well.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like if Lucid will inevitably come to probably another game talking, or just anything that you've played as well. I'll poke him and say you should.
I play TF2, so I know I can talk about TF2 myself.
Yeah, I can poke him and see if he's interested, because he's always.
I don't want to force myself into. I ever like it. Like, hey, don't you guys want to invite me? I don't like doing that. So maybe if Zesty invites me, that's a different thing. But I don't want to make him invite me either. So it's just whatever. Like if they ever think about, oh, I have this friend who can probably contribute, then I'll be like, yeah, sure.
It's ultimately Lucid's show, and if he has guests on that can contribute to whatever the topic is at hand, and if it's something,
so I have to be like in a place where I actually can do it. So.
If it's something that we both can contribute to, or that you can contribute to, I don't have to be there. But then yeah, he'll
I actually do
get
have
us
Guilty
on.
Gear, so maybe if we can upload it, we can upload it. But I never been much into fighting games, to be fair myself.
hate
Let's play
fighting
the
games.
side ones. The normal ones. When have you ever played any of the like old Xbox or PS like anime games? I don't know if it was any other than Naruto, but I had an old Naruto games. There was Rise of Ninja, and there was the Broken Bond. I played those. But nowadays you have the Ultimate Ninja Storms and whatever. But
I didn't
those
play
did not have the
those.
stool. So people who might play these, hopefully somebody else did, but have you played like the old Naruto games of Rise of Ninja, the Broken Bond, which is like kind of using the first one ends I believe where with Gaara and Naruto's fight in the original Naruto. So that
okay,
one.
yeah.
Second one goes from that point to where Sasuke leaves to Orochimaru.
Yeah.
It's kind of the end of the normal Naruto, I guess. So these two, and the actual thing is that the whole thing, especially like I believe Broken Bond explained on even more inside. That was the more impressive out of the two for me.
Yeah.
You have an entire the Konoha model that you can walk around in the entirety of Konoha. It's ridiculous. Like that's
really
that's a
cool.
shoot, and that's not only that, but you actually go out of Konoha to like the other fields where the other stories are played.
Yeah.
So it's really an open world game with like
Wow.
story cutscenes. It's really good. And the fighting on it is really satisfying as well, because you can like do the jutsus, you have like these button mash combos, not button mash, what do you call this? Like it was a controller, right?
Button combos, yeah.
Yeah. So you hold down one button to like start a jutsu, and then you have to like use the sticks to like be like different like hand signs.
Hand signs, yeah.
It's really cool. It's really satisfying because once you actually get it done, similar to like how Bomber Cyberpunk does the graffitis.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
It's really like that.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
And then you can actually time it. So like I think it's the same. I don't know if it's the same in Broken Bond and Rise of Ninja, but the longer of the time you keep it done, and the more chakra you collect, and the stronger the jutsu becomes. And each jutsu had like multiple layers to them. So for example, if Naruto did the Kagebushin jutsu, the more you hold it down, the more clones he made. And then each of the clones had like one chance to get a hit in.
Yeah.
And the more hit you get in, the different cutscene you get at the end, and you just like fucking beat up the guy if you got all of them in.
I love feedback mechanics like that in video games.
Yeah.
You reward the player for putting in the time investment and the skill, and they reward them further like that. I think that's great because like
it's fucking it. And you can improve your skills, so you have like different more stats to your character and different jutsus unlocked and stuff. What is it?
Are you speaking in English or Hungarian right now?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. No,
I'm not talking to the mic. That's also an issue. I probably should be talking like this. But no, we're talking about how
you're just fucking mean. Come on.
I talk fast. I'll give that to you. I try to do my best in English though, because my language is I actually speak almost more in English nowadays than I do in Hungarian. But I do have an accent, and also I can't really get rid of that. I'm Hungarian. You should have seen my dad though. He has much worse accent.
You speak just fine. You speak just fine.
Just fine isn't the emphasis here. But yeah, no, that game is like, even if you don't like the Naruto as a series, that game was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just like this is how a game adaptation of an anime should be, in my opinion. Like Broken Bond is the prime example of how good you can make a game, because I knew the stories for the most part, and I enjoyed every bit of it regardless. Again, the mechanics were satisfying. The story wasn't dragging on too much because they left out all the fucking fillers, I think.
Yeah.
And then again, it's just like it was also really cinematic, right? They did have those like kind of button, like hit the button at the right time kind of like cutscenes where you need to like, if you miss it then you're gonna be failing or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it's just, and also the open world, like you can go around Konoha and you have like mini challenges, like you have to play hide and seek with like other characters that need to be like.
So like little side quests kind of.
Yeah, there's side quests. It's also really cool, and then it can actually give you like upgrade materials to your character, so you can like get stronger with that.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
See, no, I like that. It's a more fun, fleshed out thing. Like the only fighting game, the only anime fighting game that I played years ago, there was a Dragon Ball Z fighter game.
Oh yeah, I saw those as well.
I played that.
Is that only a fighting game though?
It was only a fighting game.
Okay, only a fighting game because
I played it a long time ago. I don't remember what. I don't even remember what system it was for.
Sorry, somebody asking. Can you teach us a funny Hungarian word? Well, Zesty, you yourself can ask maybe some like how is it in Hungarian, right?
Yeah.
So ask me something like, what do you want to know what's in like in Hungarian? And maybe as you think it might be.
My childish brain immediately goes to swear words because I'm trying.
Of course.
I'm trying to think of something that's funny. I don't know. What's like a. Okay, so like, what's a more common like generic kind of like swear?
Well, Hungary is probably one of the spiciest countries when it comes to swearing. So we do have a lot of swear words, but we also have one of the cleverest insults as well. So maybe I can give you something like
what is an example of a clever insult?
So Hungarian people will probably know this one from like old things. This is like one of those swears that you like try to swear but without actually trying to swear. So when you say something like ooh fuck me, like that sort of like swearing.
Yeah.
There is a similarly feeling expression in Hungarian called a részfán fütyülő rézangyalat. That's a spicy word, I know. So I try to translate it directly to English what it means, right? So the copper on the copper tree, copper, you heard it right. So on the copper tree, részfán fütyülő, the rézangyalat. So the copper angel that whistles on the copper tree. That's literally how it translates to részfán fütyülő rézangyalat. That's like the copper angel that whistles on the copper tree, and it literally means like, ooh, fuck me, kind of like
the
that sort
copper
of thing.
angel whispers on the
Whistles, so like whistle.
Yeah, whistles.
Whistles on the copper tree.
The copper angel whistles
A
on the
macskarugi,
copper
yeah,
tree.
or the cat kick that's like a macskarugi is also very common, like Hungarian, like fuck, that sort of stuff, right? It's like they're very weird ones, but it's like very weird.
But that's like common thing.
It is very, like everybody who is Hungarian knows this from like some sort of like an old like either movie or cartoon or whatever, because they use this to like do a swear word without swearing, right?
Yeah, kind of like how he's like, oh shoot or darn it, but you know ours are a bit.
Are you talking
more.
about Dragon Ball Z Budokai? Is that the game?
I think so. Yeah, that might be.
Yeah, of course, somebody's Bazmeg, it's just fuck it. It's just Bazmeg in Hungarian.
Which word?
Bazmeg is like just fuck it in Hungarian.
Bazmeg.
Yeah, Bazmeg.
Bazmeg is
don't practice.
Tarnation. Yeah, don't
Tarnation.
practice. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, tarnation.
We do have kurva in Hungarian. It's like it is the same word. We just write it with a normal V and not a double W. So kurva.
Kurva.
Also, funny thing is the kurva means also steep, I believe, in Polish or something. So kurva pericolosa means like. Oh, sorry, is it Spanish? Sorry, not sorry. I don't know if it's Polish or maybe it's Finnish, but kurva pericolosa means steep corner, but kurva means bitch. So
bitch corner.
Bitch corner, yeah. But so it's
corner.
weird.
You will go to the bitch corner.
Yep.
Check DMs. Will send you the battle theme. I'll check it out.
Okay. Freddy Fred. But yeah, the other was like we have to play Elden Ring again as well. But I don't know if it's one of those games that you can even play on stream because that's like a bit too intense.
It's a bit slow
So it's not an issue because then you can read the chat, I guess, at least. But
yeah,
the fights are very intense and it's just kind of like a back and forth. And sometimes you mold over it for hours for a single boss.
And we were talking about this the other day. I feel like I can poke at the few people here. So like I've been debating on playing. I'll just say it. I've been debating on playing other games on stream because I've been seeing a somewhat increasing demand for that. And so and for example, I'd want to play something like Elden Ring, and I think that'd be something fun to do. Because I like the game, it's really fun, it's got good enough pacing where I can still kind of, actually interact with my chat, and it's why I like streaming TF2, because at this point TF2 is just muscle memory for me, and so I can play the game without really paying attention, and I can still interact with the chat. And then Elden Ring has a lot of downtime in between like the more intense battles and shit,
I guess,
and also the exploration, so I feel like, and also people love watching me get upset, so... Watching people, watching me maul at Elden Ring, I feel like
Elden Ring is one of those like very much things that displays your skill as well, because it's like how good your timing is, how good your like how well you learn the boss's patterns and stuff like that. So I think people like to see like when some of these skills are pushed to the limit, then how well you actually do, because you can easily tell like somebody who's unskilled at games is gonna absolutely suck at Elden Ring. You can do anything in that, right? But
I suck, but yeah.
Yeah, you managed to get it eventually. Like,
well, I cheesed my first playthrough with the katanas. With the
it's not cheesing. I mean, I did the fucking Black Flame, which is probably the biggest cheese you can do, because Black Flame does like health percentage damage, which is ridiculously powerful.
To be fair, some of the bosses were fucking
nonsense, especially the freaking the Godskin duo. Ooh, I hated those.
Oh god, yeah.
And they keep respawning you if you kill them. Ah!
Yeah, those guys sucked. Not fun.
You should play Titanfall 2 campaign stream. This is really good for streaming. Isn't Titanfall 2 like really like fast paced though?
I don't know. Maybe.
You should try a co-op stream with, for example, Discord members. If anything, like you could try Rocket League with Discord members, maybe.
Rocket League with Discord members would be fun. I was also thinking like Rats Instagib.
Yeah.
Rats Instagib is very TF2 adjacent. I feel like that's also something we gotta try out just 1v1 because it'd be really fun.
Yeah, somebody's mentioning Minecraft, but I think you mentioned that you kind of fell out of love from Minecraft.
I'm not really enamored with Minecraft anymore. I feel like if I like set up a classic beta server, because you can still do that.
Yeah.
You can go back and play old versions of the game.
That's another thing. Like, what do you even stream in Minecraft? Like, you just go around and find stuff and build stuff. It's like
you just play the game. You play the game.
Is it like entertaining to watch though? Because I never found Minecraft streams entertaining. Like, if you want to do like a challenge, maybe then sure, but
I know a lot of people like stream the mini games that they've set up in Minecraft.
Okay.
Like, but I've played Minecraft on stream with friends before, and people watch it. And I think it's more fun when you're actually interacting.
Yeah,
with
if
the
you
chat.
have other people, of course, it's different. But
Because I often try to interact with my chat, and that seems to be what people enjoy. So maybe I'll think about it. It's I'm not discounting it. Like I'm not going to remove it as an option.
Somebody's a big fan of Rats. It looks like.
Yeah, Rats Instagibbs. Trust me, it's really fun.
Yeah.
And also you'll love the music. The music is great.
I always like good music in my games. Speaking of which, you want to display reveal the first one that you got? Not
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Fuck it. So.
oh yeah, show them the boards that you got.
Huh?
The little thing that you got. You know the bomb rush board.
Bomber Sport?
The little skateboard that I gave you.
Oh yeah. Duh. Wait, where did I put it?
It's kind of cool. I don't know. You put it in like through those souvenirs. So basically, so I'm gonna I guess delete it myself. So you guys, if you know me, I've been playing Bomb Rush. Is it in your bag?
I don't think I. Okay.
You guys heard of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk by any chance?
Where the fuck did I-
It's a game that came out last August,
There
so
you
it's
go.
not even a year old yet. And I forced Zesty to play it because
Okay.
I thought that this would be like one of those games
Okay.
that bring you back on the good old 2000s gaming area.
You didn't force me.
By forcing I mean it, I bought the game for him, so he would feel bad if he didn't play it.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, I mean,
So, so I'm gonna do a Bomb Rush Cyberpunk playthrough. When
and
I
this
get
is
back.
try to aim this to be your first 100% game on Steam.
Yeah, I'll do my first like actually other like game that's not TF2 on stream, and then I'll actually like try to. I'm
It
gonna
looks
do
like a Dreamcast
I'm
game.
gonna do my best to 100% it because I get impatient, but I will play all the way through, and I'm gonna try my best to 100% it.
Obviously-
Also, cool skateboard.
So this is one of the skateboards you actually find inside Bomb Rush Cyberpunk because these designs, 3 of the designs in the game were made by a specific company who does these little skateboards, and they made them now real things, and this was the first real kind of merch that you could get them. And I saw them coming out in a store, and I bought them within 5 minutes after that they came out, and they were immediately sold out like after like 10 minutes. And I got 2 of them, and I got one of them for Zesty because he liked the game, right? But it's kind of cool that they actually like have these as well. For those who don't know the game, by the way, it's a little bit like a mix of Jet Set Radio, Future, and Ollie King. So you have like bicycles, skateboards, and roller skates, right? And you can switch between them, the different characters and stuff. You have police chases, even though not the highlight of the game, I would say.
Yeah.
Highlight is definitely the music. The music is
The
absolutely...
music paired with the movement, and
great.
also just the environments are so cool.
They're very much like, the cel-shaded old Dreamcast style games, and also the fact that what's it called? So there is a story, right? And it's decent from we could tell, right? It's not bad story, especially for a game that you wouldn't expect a story this complex out of. I feel like.
Yeah.
But it doesn't overstay its welcome. At the beginning, there's a lot of exposure, like what's it? Exposition
Exposition.
Exposition dump.
Yeah, a
that's
lot
the
of
one.
exposition in the beginning.
At the very
yeah.
beginning, but then it kind of like pieces it out fairly nicely, I would say. Like you get an area, you get a boss, you get a cutscene, whatever, right?
2 Mellow fan in the chat. There
Oh.
you go.
Culture Man right there. True Mellow is an absolute banger. Also, lucky for you, all the music in that game is non-copyrighted, so you guys will have to be able to enjoy the music for its full
we'll get
extent.
to enjoy to its full extent. We won't have to worry about copyright, which is awesome. People keep asking me for a Zest Fumo. Oh God.
No.
Listen, I mean, I like the idea of a plushie. The problem is I have to find someone that can not only design one, but then make it.
Yeah.
So, and like they have, what is it, Makeshift, I think they do that for big creators.
I have no idea.
I think it's called Makeshift.
But you have to be like, someone, I guess, influential or whatever.
You have to be someone that they want to work with.
Yeah.
And so they do it for some YouTubers, but I see
For
them
the most racial streamer, they're not gonna do
I
that.
see them do it for a lot of like Twitter artists for some
Yeah.
reason. Like for people that like usually draw porn. Like they do
And also
like
for
their
some
OCs.
VTubers.
And VTubers is like there's
Yeah.
a lot of money in VTubers.
Yeah.
But I'm like some people that just like mostly draw not safe for work art, they do like a makeshift plush of their characters,
Yeah.
which is like, okay, if they can get theirs done, why not me? It's like, but I don't know.
Probably if you give them enough money, that they'll do it. But yeah, it's whether you can recoup that money. That's a different case entirely. I mean, I feel like
I
there's
don't
gonna be
know
like
if I
10 or 20 people that buy it, and that's
I
it.
don't know if I want that much overhead to deal with,
Yeah.
right? So
We're organizing all the other things about it is also gonna be a nightmare, like quality control and whatnot. Like, oh, is this how I want it to be? Okay, yeah, it's fine. We can put it in. Whatever.
if someone approaches me and it can be done without it being like a nasty headache, then yeah, sure, I'll do it. But like, I don't see a feasible way to do a Zest plush at any time soon. I don't know.
This Little League Blaze is the same game. Okay, so the same makers who made Bomber Cyberfun, the previous game was Little League Blaze. which is kind of...
Oh, right, Lethal League, yeah.
You know that one?
Yeah, Lethal League's cool.
The Blaze is the second episode.
I've not seen the second one, though.
It's a very similar thing, but just improved on it, kind of.
Okay.
It's basically a fighting game, but instead of fighting each other, you fight with a ball.
Yeah, you knock the ball around.
Yeah. So it's like basically a dodgeball almost, just on 2D.
No, it's a cool looking... I haven't played it, but I've watched people play it. It looks awesome.
It is really hard, though, I think. Like, it's a very sweaty game.
Yeah.
Like most fighting games, to be fair.
I think Germa and Star played it.
Did you?
I think so, yeah.
I'm surprised that they did not play the Bomb Rush server fun because it was a lot more advertised, I feel like. Although there is probably less of a competitive scene on Bomb Rush because it's like not a PvP game.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's not blown up as much as what is it called? Little League did, yeah. What other thing was there? The fuck, I was gonna say something. Well, regarding the games anyway, you have this one for the first point, but that's gonna be the thing is that once you play it through, you're gonna probably do it in the Steam achievements, but I don't think you're gonna be doing all of that on stream because some of these are kind of not really fun to watch to actually.
Yeah, like really grindy.
Like there's one achievement in Bomb Rush that I think everybody hates the most is that so there is no.
Is it the million combo one?
No, that's actually you kind of feel like that it's your doing that when you like fuck it up or something, right? But
yeah.
there is one where you remember the bowlers with the skate balls.
Yeah.
So they have a basketball course. And then the balls there have physics like every other object. And
you have to score baskets?
You have to score one basket.
One?
One.
Just one.
But you cannot pick up the ball. You have to kick it. So you have to use the fighting, like the hittings to like get the ball. And it's really hard to get it in because the physics are not good when it comes to like so tiny like little precision movements, right? I mean,
just stream for 5.5 hours trying to make it happen.
For me, it took me about 2 hours to get it in.
Oh god, yeah. I'll just dedicate a whole stream to that,
just getting the ball.
One achievement.
Some people go into the first try, so it's not impossible. But for me, like even if you like line it up, and that's the hard part is like you have to actually line up the ball, which is really annoying. Because once again, you can't just pick it up and bring it there. You have to like actually slowly nudge it back to the middle, aim it, and then kick it, and then hope that it goes in, right?
Oh god,
it's really bad. But yeah, anyway, it's like
German Star played the game. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. So they have also good taste, I guess, somewhat. Germa for sure.
Somewhat.
I don't know about like Star. I haven't much. I haven't much Star much. So I don't know what he plays usually. If they haven't played Bomb Rush, they are missing out. By the way, they really should play that. Everybody should play that game, really.
I don't even know what Star does anymore.
Me neither.
I think he still streams. I know Germa said he's officially.
I mean, it's kind of like his live thing, yeah.
Yeah, Germa said he's officially retired. I'm not
he
sure.
Still
what
does
that
stuff,
means.
no.
Yeah, he's still going to be streaming, but I just think that means he's not streaming every day.
Yeah, he's not streaming it like a scheduled thing. He just does whatever he feels like, which is fine. Kind of like how my dad is working as a contractor.
Yeah.
I
mean, he earned it. He paved the path for being funny and entertaining on stream. So
yeah.
All the more power to him for doing that.
Basically, yeah.
Dude's 40. Well,
is he 40?
I think so.
He's 10. He's got 10 years on you?
Yeah. Germa's 10 years older than me.
Wow, he doesn't look like it though.
No, he doesn't age. He's like Keanu Reeves. He doesn't age.
Wow.
Yeah, Germa. Yeah, I think Germa's fine.
Okay, if he is 40, I can understand. I thought he was like roughly your age. I was like,
no. Germa's like 10 years older than me.
Oh,
it's crazy. It's kind of crazy to think about.
How old is PewDiePie?
He's 38. There you go. PewDiePie,
he's like 34 or something.
PewDiePie's also like approaching 40.
No. Yeah, he turned 30 when I came home from school, and that was like 2020, 2019. He's like 35 at most, I think.
Let me see. I'm gonna find out. I will verify this with facts and lies.
Isn't PewDiePie like 35 or something right now, guys? That's just my kind of 34. So there you go.
Oh, he's 34. Okay,
so he's not that old.
He's younger than I thought.
What's more surprising to me is that the freaking what is it called? The Mr. Beast is like 20 or something? Like, he's really young. 20.
Yeah, he's like 22, 23.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, he managed to build that empire.
As a freaking almost teenager, basically.
Yeah, before his brain is fully developed.
Yeah,
like, that's fucking wild when you think about it.
Yeah.
And he's officially the biggest YouTube channel because he just passed T-Series.
Yeah, he passed T-Series.
That's wild.
Which is fucking crazy to me.
I mean, props to him.
Oh, he's 26. He's actually my age then, roughly.
Still young.
Yeah, still young. I mean, I'm not old either.
It's still a hell of an achievement. Like,
yeah, it's a big achievement. Like I'm not even what's surprised I'm at. I have like barely over 400 subscribers, I think. So hey guys, if you want to help me out, you can subscribe to my channel.
Don't place your worth in the number of subscribers. Like trust me, like
no, I don't know. It's just kind of like it's just kind of feel that you do a really good video and then people don't care about it, but then you do like a really low effort video and people somehow flop to it.
Yeah, that's
always annoying.
I've experienced that multiple times in the past. I mean, ultimately, when it comes to like just. You really just have to have fun with it,
that's kind of why I keep going, because I don't know if people ever like saw any of the other my content, but I mostly do War Thunder and then some I actually like to mix it up with other games.
Yeah.
I think my editing is getting better, so I like practicing with it all the time and whatnot. So I don't know if you guys can sit through a video of mine without laughing, then I'll accept that I'm bad. But I hope that that's not gonna be the case. So
well, humor is relative.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like
if you don't know the game, I guess it's a bit harder.
If you don't know the game, you're not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna register somebody. But
to be fair, that Fallout one that you just really said, even people who don't know Fallout and watch it, they were like, "Oh, this is funny."
Yeah. So there you go.
There you go. So I could reach that like.
Did that
medium.
one do well?
Not so much. Like I can check it right now, but like.
Yeah, check. I'm curious.
I think that it didn't do badly like compared to other videos, but it only had like maybe like a few hundred views, I think. Let me check. I got a few subs now. Okay, good. So it have a 3,000 views, so it's much better than my old videos.
That's actually good.
Yeah, but I usually get about a few, maybe like 100 or so, like on my War Thunder ones. Which is kind of weird because I think it looks like War Thunder. That's probably because there's a lot of War Thunder creators nowadays. So it's kind of the same syndrome as TF2 has.
Yeah.
A lot of creators. Only the biggest ones kind of start to peak out above the average, right?
So and the thing about War Thunder is that it suffers from the same thing TF2 does, where the level of entry for War Thunder is very, very, very high, like TF2. So it's much less of a commitment to watch a War Thunder video than it is to boot up the game and play it yourself.
Yeah.
And then with the funny editing, it takes out all the shitty games, it takes out all the downtime and movement, and you only get like the highlights.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I feel like it's much more palatable to people even who don't play the game, because in Timor Studio you have a lot of in-jokes and stuff.
True, there's a lot of it.
Most of the joke is just like the situations that you get into yourself. Like it's funny to see like a guy literally just fucking captures the point or gets to like a fucking peak of a mountain and just gets bombed by a plane right away, and he's just like, oh, that's funny, right?
Yeah, joke is Tank driving off a cliff to shoot a helicopter that he can't aim down at and and almost crashing into him. Right? That's the joke in War Thunder.
Funny.
It's very easy to understand. It's funny. Whereas TF2 there's a lot of like inside jokes and shit that are a little harder to follow.
Hungarian humor. I don't know. I think Hungarian humor is pretty palatable. Like people who have watched Hungarian shows are actually agreeing that that's funny. Like the fucking even the YouTube ones and whatnot, because I think Hungarians have like a very strong humor. Like in another sense of like it's very good. It's more like it's very in your face, but
blunt.
But people are just appreciative of them not fucking around and just actually going to the joke immediately. Unlike I don't know, like German that just can't even properly tell a joke, or British who are just like a very like, oh, that was funny, no, and they're just like, what was it a joke?
I like dry British humor, like the.
Oh, you do? So Mr. Bean.
So. No,
that one. So Muslim is more like a worldwide humor.
So more like like a good American version of British humor is the movie Airplane.
I think I've seen that, actually.
Yeah, so like if you guys seen the movie Airplane, that's what I'm talking about. Very dry humor. Also the Top Gear guys, right? That's very dry.
I feel like you go to sleep, by the way. We'll have another probably second episode of something similar when we're doing this as well. So you're not gonna be able to miss out so completely. So you seem like a cool guy. And thanks, Best Hunter. Sorry, Best Buster. I fucking can't see you all the way over there. But yeah, hopefully you like the content. But yeah, sorry, finish what you were saying. I'll keep it.
No, yeah, but also Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, James.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Their interactions and how they talk, that's very good, dry British humor. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, well, that's a classic.
Classic example of dry British humor.
Freaking the what is it called in English? The biggest dickus.
Biggest dickus.
That's great.
Yeah. That's the kind of British humor I like, right? Any
Hungarian vehicles you want to add to the War Thunder? I mean, they are still missing the Tosh. The Hungarian Panther. So in Hungary, most of the tanks that we have are like derivatives of German tanks.
Right.
Because we were like basically poor as fuck. We didn't have any resources.
Yeah.
And even then we were able, like when Germany only had something that was working, Hungary was a bit late to the party always to like make something similar, but they tried to like make it from scrap basically.
Right.
And the Tosh was like the Hungarian version of the Panther. And I really want to see that in War Thunder, even though it's technically not a finished proper tank, because it was like more like a mock-up, and then they made like a one version of it that didn't actually even be tested properly or something. So it's doable, like it's a possible tank concept, but it's like one of those like very thin line of that War Thunder kind of trying to avoid to like add not prototypes, but like paper tanks, so to speak, in the game, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do want to see the Touch in the game just because the Italians don't have any like properly armored things in the middle tiers. They actually had to add the German Tigris, the Tiger tank.
Right, yeah.
To be like, this is the first heavy tanks of the entire Italian tech tree.
To flesh it out,
This is the only heavy tank in the entire Italian tech tree. There's no other stuff. It's ridiculous to me. Life of Brian, that's a good one as well. Goodbye, Felix. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see. I like the Hungarian tank that looks like a teapot. I had the fucking, I think he's mentioning the, what is it called? Not the Zrini, what is it called? Turan. It has like, it's like a top like bulge. So it looks like a tea kettle, looks like, with the little top of it.
Did you show me that one?
I'll show you.
I'm trying to remember what that one looks like. I don't know if you showed me that one or not.
Not touch, I'm stupid. So what is it? Turan 2. Turan 3 actually, sorry. So it looks like a teapot.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, it does look like a teapot.
This is how it looks like from the side. So we got people to show it, but you know what you're talking about. This is the Hungarian Turan 3. It's a World War II Hungarian tank of like the Panzer IV, which was like the German tank.
It looks like a teapot.
It have a giant bulge on the top for like the commander, whatever I think it is, and then you have like this weird bulging machine gun ports and whatnot. It's a very odd looking tank, but it was kind of cool at the same time. It had these like grates at the side to like protect from heat shells and shit. And it's a really good tank. Actually, like, into the game at 3.7, immediately went up to 4.0 because they're like, because what the Hungarians did, and I think I talked about it, is that they have like really good reverse gear.
Yep.
Because the Hungarians were like, oh well, we are kind of freaking, I don't know, bastards because we don't like sticking around in a obviously losing fight. We're not like the Russian where you just throw people at the front and you just do or die. No, we don't get out of there if we have to.
Dip the fuck out,
Yeah, so they actually made so that the reverse gears are the exact same speed basically as the forward gears, so you can just go backwards just as fast.
Yeah.
And then none of the other tanks can do that in the BR. Like maybe like one scout tank from the Germany team can do it, but everybody was so surprised when these tanks just get shot and it's boom, just out of there. Like nope,
the fuck out. Yep.
Oh, it's great. I love these tanks so much. And especially about all the Hungarian tanks as well, it's really cool, like the World War II designs anyway. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong tab. This was one put up, anyway. So like, because there's a teapot. Yeah, we do hopefully gets enough sleep for sure. I have 3 removed German tanks. Oh yeah, I remember. So the Panther 2, which was like them fitting the Panther tank with the Tiger 2's even bigger gun.
Yeah.
It's a fairly small compartment, so it technically shouldn't even fit. And they actually tried to modernize it for like, that was actually like a post-World War thing that they added like night vision to it and shit like that, like rangefinder. And I think it's like a wooden version or like a mock-up existed of it, but never actually made. And they had the Tiger 2, which had like even bigger gun than the Tiger 2 regularly has, which is a 10.5 centimeter one, which is huge. And they also did rangefinder. They actually the breech of the gun didn't fit into the turret, so they thought it was impossible. So they still did regardless because the Germans wanted to do it, I guess.
Right, of course.
And then you have like a Panther hull, but with an entire turret. So it's the most armored entire. It's like it actually can survive shots from any tank at the BR basically if it shoots at the wrong spot. It's not more other entires can do that, by the way, in our game.
Hell yeah.
It's just funny to see planes trying to like shoot you down and they can do shit. So they just blast them in the face. But
Czech tanks in German tree, the P35T and the 38T also move really fast.
Yeah, they also move really fast, that's true. Yeah, so they actually have, I don't have the Hetzer yet. The Hetzer is like a little wedge tank. You're actually gonna get that soon as well. It's like next tank in your line for you, I think.
Because I'm playing the German tree. That's the one I have the most fun in.
This thing, it's a little wedge. The door wedge, basically.
Yeah.
So it's a Czech base, because this was the tank that they made after they bombed the factory that was making their normal Panzer IV tank destroyers.
Yeah.
That they said to Czech, okay, you have to do this the way you can do it, and then they did this thing, and it's actually fairly effective, I think, even in real life. But it was definitely like those kind of like cheap material tanks. So some of the armor is really weak, but the front armor is really good. So that's all you need in this situation, I guess.
Very angled too.
It's very angled. It's literally they call it the door wedge because it looks like just a door wedge just put into the door.
Just slide right in.
Let me just show
gotta swoosh right in.
Yes, let me show it to people because some people don't know what they're doing. This is the door. They call it the door wedge.
It does look like a door wedge.
Oh, sorry, wrong one again.
German tanks have mediocre speed and armor, and armored excellent guns. Yes, that's been my experience so far. Yeah, the guns are very punchy, which is the fun one. You have a gun at 4.3, which is the Dicker. What was when I was like fucking going crazy? The T-34 today. Yeah. Yeah. So I went on. I got. T-34 is a Russian tank, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, but it's a German captured Russian. Yeah. So the German captured Russian T-34 is what I went on with like a 5 kill streak today. Fucking. Hey. Oh, so you got the broom bar. Yeah, and then the broom bar I got 3. Yeah. And dude, I wish you had seen this one kill that I got, because this one guy was like, he could not kill me. Like he kept shooting me directly from the front. I was angling just enough. Broom bar, yeah. Yeah, and where he just couldn't do it, so I just drove right up to him and just vomited my shot on boom, because like I could tell at the moment where he's like, oh fuck, and starts backing up. So I just go right into his fucking face where I know that I cannot miss, and then I fucking nailed his ass. It was so funny. The broom bar is so fun. It's really, it's the only thing is that the range is holding you back. The range is shit, but god, it's so fun to use. I actually hit something at range is really like fucking funny. Just see the bomb like slowly falling on their head because you're just dropping a fucking nuke on somebody. It's like boom. That's such a fun tank. Oh, it's great. I do love my giant HE launcher tanks. It's always fun to like have the giant big explosive shells.
overpressure random shit. And also the thing is that these are very easily upgradable because all the tanks have these same weaknesses against HE, which is they have like one layer of thin armor, which is like usually the top, and the brim bar just like splits on those.
Yep.
It's great.
Have you seen the video of the Chinese guys with the literal tank controls? Yeah, we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, this was really cool.
That looks fucking awesome. It'd be so fun to set up something like that for War Thunder.
I wonder how much actually like techniques have to go into like technology has to go into it actually like recognize all these inputs. Like the thing being
honestly probably not that much.
I can't imagine that they actually like set up the reloading to be linked to the freaking bottles being placed in. So I think it's just kind of them playing onto the skit.
Yeah, it's them just playing on. They're kind of at the mercy of like what's hard coded into the game in terms of like reload time.
Like, there's no manual reloading on those games. Even in War Thunder, you can't manually reload. You have to like just wait for the guy to do it himself.
No, it would still be fun, right? Like they were like loading in water bottles.
Yes, you have to like do the man's honors or whatever that you cannot fire until I say that the load is done because the breach is closed.
But like the manual turn.
Yeah, that's what was cool.
That looks fun. That would be fun to do. Like you could very easily do that with controls.
I'm not saying that the coding itself would be hard. I'm saying that that making the game recognize that as an input would be hard because the game's reloading was never meant to be linked to a certain input. It's just meant to be doing automatically, right?
Yeah.
If you can make that non-automatic, then sure. Like like how certain games you have to press R to reload the gun. Then yeah, sure, maybe you have like do that for like whenever the thing is opened and it starts to reload or whatever, and then it just kind of closes and you have to be just as fast or whatever. But no, I mean like this again.
Again, they're at the mercy of how the game's hard coded, so they wouldn't be able to like do like a full recreation of like a reload. How would you emulate like say the KV2's like 1 minute reload?
Well, the KV2's reload was so long because the shell was so goddamn heavy.
No, I know. So like if you're like trying to recreate that in real life,
you have to lift up like a proper weight, like a
dumbbell.
dumbbell. Or
like
something.
How heavy was the shot?
Well, I mean like
so how heavy would a shell be?
What I know is that the T-34, which is an American like heavy tank, the shell was as heavy as a baby.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's very easily something you can just load in.
Well, no, but it's like the precision ability is a bit what's harder, and also have to like usually pull it out from like a relatively small spot, so it's like hard to grab onto it, as well.
Yeah, it's hard to grip and then put it in.
It's like,
but like the weight isn't like that much of a factor.
Right.
It's only like the weight of a baby. It's like what?
Yeah.
It's like 9 pounds.
Well, the one that they couldn't lift up is the Storm Tiger, that one I showed you. This actually had to be put into the tank with a crane. They had like a little crane on the tank. God. That one was really heavy.
Oh Jesus.
It's like 100 kilograms or something.
Zesty wanting to load a baby into the tank. No. The round with the KV2s are 52 kilograms.
Oh, wow.
Shit, yeah, that's like a 3-man job. Or 2-man job to load
at
that
least 2 men, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, that makes a little more sense. That makes a little more sense for why it would take so long. So you need a 52 kilogram weight in a room and then something that's strong enough to like slide it in. Actually
hold it and not just buckle over the whole table.
And then when you fire it has to get knocked back out. So you're like slamming your 52 kilogram weight on the floor over and over.
I see that like Russian guy or whatever making the same with like the CS goal or whatever when they like try to mimic the gun recoil and
this guy's just getting the shit beat out of him.
And also the table, then they had to like tape the fucking like skin onto the table so it doesn't fall off right away.
Yep.
And then he himself just having the absorb the recoil as well to his shoulder, and then the table just like fucking rocked itself so much that just fucking fall apart after like a third shot.
Yeah, 114 pounds in freedom units. Yeah, so if you, unless you can deadlift 114 pounds, it's not a 1-man job. No.
And not even 2 men, probably like if you want to be precise with that's 3-man job.
Yeah, one man to guide, 2 men to lift.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, the KV2s were meant to fire continuously. You have to like sit back, shoot at that freaking bunker over there, and then just get the fuck out of there, or at least like shoot at their bunker, which is like not gonna move anywhere anyway. So what does it matter, right?
Yeah, good night, Arthur. Take care, man.
Take care, Arthur.
Yeah, it's late for him too.
Yeah, we're also getting a bit late. It's almost been going for 3 hours now.
Yeah, he's over in our neck of the woods because he's in Europe, so it is getting late. Want to start winding it down?
Yeah, start winding it down.
Yeah, we'll start winding it down. So
let's see what the plans are. So like if we can manage to get some of the other things to kind of freeze sizes a little bit, so it's not gonna be too short.
We definitely will probably find more stuff. I think
we'll find the Chocomi for sure, but afterwards. But this is like the next of them. We're gonna probably split this like this is like the Hungarian stuff, which is the Samos and the Chocomi, and then the rest of this is gonna be not Hungarian at all. Like these are not Hungarian.
But just other like
this one is Hungarian. The Lu Milka. So this is I believe only produced in Hungary because this. Cookie, or is it the Tuts one? I think the Tuts one is a special video. This is also Hungarian. This is very nice. I think it's gonna be a nice one as well because this is one of those good ration of the cookie and the chocolate
like
just
the mild cracker and sweet chocolate.
And the Milka is like also very easy to eat kind of chocolate as well. So Lindy is a very like dense chocolate. So if you know that much, and then the I think you can probably compare Milka to something like the Boci one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Something similar to that.
Yeah, good.
Never go to the district 8 or 19. Yeah, that's like the Hungarian no-go districts, I guess, for if you don't like it's knifed.
Mugged.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even check how many people were watching, but I don't care. We had a good time. Like, there was enough people to keep up with them at least. So
No, it was fun. We were having a good time.
yeah,
Doesn't matter as long as we're having a good time.
because there was a Milk and Toots there was a Milk and Toots collaboration. So yeah, I mean, they did just say that Toots isn't even Hungary. It's like Netherlands or something, but still, it's a very much a like a Hungarian thing. I think.
Uniquely kind of this part of the world.
Yeah, because nobody else, I don't think, ever eaten these two together. Because we're just like, why not mix like salty crackers and milk? I was like, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, looking forward to that. Basically, Zesty is gonna be here all the way next week, and then
Yeah, I'm here all next week, so we're definitely going to be streaming at least one more time before I go.
Yeah.
Maybe another if we get.
And then we might be able to get some of the savory ones, like the livers, on stream if we do it in that before eating it.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
That's also a very unique and interesting thing that people might.
Maybe a little bit of a slice of little bread that I'll prepare myself. I'm gonna prepare some little mini sandwiches with those.
Okay.
You can eat those if you want, like a little like these taste testers or what you call them, like the little stops that you see.
Yeah.
That should be fun. And then also I guess depending on how it will go, then if I can do get my hand on the Starscase Hush one, we can do a stream with that if you want.
Hell yeah.
It's to be fun because that's literally just like on spot co-op. It's just that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also do probably like more just random of collabs in the future if we play a game that he likes,
like
and I can also contribute.
we're definitely going to be playing games together more so in the future. So
Yeah, because well, I feel like we have a similar game taste for the most part. So usually what I like, I can safely recommend to him as well.
Partners in crime, my friend.
Yeah.
Partners in crime.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
I already roped you into so many shitty games that I didn't even think that you would like, but then you just like...
shitty games? Like, shitty is relative. The game is fun. Who cares?
No, but I'm like, even then, like, when you said that you like cards, but you never really put into cards, right? And it's just like, oh, well, do you want to try racing games? Like, oh, yeah, sure. And then, there's like this racing soccer game. It's like, oh, actually, you like this. Oh, okay, sure.
I've never been averse to racing games. I've always, like, whenever I played a racing game,
you never ever played a racing game, though.
I've never played a proper racing game.
Yeah, so maybe once on a stream himself, he can try like a racing game, just to try it out, because it's also a really cool one when you can actually customize your own car and people can see what your style is like.
Yeah, that's also why I like. Also, Rocket League is fun because you can customize the cars, and the game is also
you have to
really
pay for that quite a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, but I might actually do. I can also do Rocket. We can play Rocket League on stream. Rocket League's fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good for teaming. And you can also invite other people. You can kind of set up your own rooms, I think, for Rocket League.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
you can have your private
easy kind of a
rooms.
stream. Easy kind of a stream where people can come and
I think
play.
the biggest one is 4.4, like 4 versus 4. I think the biggest one is.
Oh, it's perfect for streaming. A little more casual, a little more chaotic. Yeah, I think that'd be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, try out Forza. I don't think Forza is a good game, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those that you have to like spend a lot of hours in. I feel like almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's this kind of campaign game, or like either online or like campaign based. The campaign is okay. I think it's like not too long. The online is very much like, I feel like it's almost a bit too sweaty, a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Need for Speed games, like especially the Alma that came out recently, I actually really enjoyed that because that was like a really good visual design. Mm-hmm. The music was whatever, but the car customization in the section is really good. It has like a unique style to it, right? It has this kind of like cartoony kind of graffiti mixed with like thing. I don't know. It was also the driving was fun. I like once you get the hang of it, which is kind of unique. It's kind of you have to get used to it, but it's really fun eventually to like get these effects. You know, when like boost the nitros, boost and it's just the entire thing just like boom, like puts you in the chair like this. It gets that effect. It's cool.
I played No More Heroes. Yeah, I played the first No More Heroes.
What's that game like?
So it's for the Wii and
it's a Wii. Okay, that's why.
It's a Wii game. So basically, you have it's very heavily influenced by anime and what have you. And so the main mechanic is you have like a lightsaber sword and you go. It's like a hack and slash. It's like a beat 'em up game. It's real. I haven't played it since it first came out back in like 2008, 2009 is when this game came out. Correct me if I'm wrong.
After TF2?
Huh?
After TF2.
Yeah, after it was because it was for the Wii.
Yeah.
Correct me. Remind me again when this game. I think it was 2008 or 2009 when No More Heroes came out. There's three games. I think. I know there's a second one. I think there's a third. But 2008, thank you. Yeah, so I played it when it came out in 2008, and I haven't played it again since. But I really loved the game. It was super fun. But yeah, you swing the Wiimote around, you hit people with your lightsaber, and you move with the nunchuck.
I think I actually saw my friend that played because he had Wii as well.
You actually would like that game.
You think?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. It's very, kind of like in this. It's like a similar vein of like Jet Set Radio, Bomber Star, like a very similar stylization, very similar tone.
Oh, okay.
It is really fun. So, highly recommend it.
Yeah.
My favorite year was 2000 and shit.
2000 and shit.
Oh god. Yeah, I think my peak gaming era was probably 2004 to 2010. I think, is when I was having the most
TF2
fun.
got his first big updates and stuff.
Yeah, and also when I was like old enough to really appreciate a lot of other games on consoles, like the Metroid Prime games, and then when I got a Wii, I was able to really appreciate like really engaging with Smash Brothers, and also going back and playing Nintendo 64 when I was, or Mario 64 when I was older, a bunch of other games. So like when I was finally getting kind of old enough to really appreciate like good console games, it made also like looking back on it now, I realized that I was born like 8 years too late. 10 years. If I was born 8 to 10 years earlier, then I could have like really enjoyed like peak console era before things kind of went to like PC slot. So.
Yeah, I guess so. That's also a thing that I think of. I also miss that on like the early game Pokemon games, which I actually didn't. I like them quite a lot when I play like the older ones a little. But the nowadays one is just kind of like, I don't know, what's the level of the charm. But also the like, if I had to pick like between the 2000s, like 2000 and 2010, the best 3 games, what would it be for you?
For the 2000s?
Yeah, 2000 best 3 games of 2000s.
Oh god, I won't say the entire Metroid Prime trilogy because that's not fair. So Metroid Prime 2 easily. Only 3?
Sadly.
Okay. So Metroid Prime 2, 100%. I have to put 2 Metroid games. Metroid Fusion is just one of the best games ever made, and then Super Mario Galaxy.
No Team Fortress?
I can't put Team Fortress because these are just 3 objectively better games because they're just so fucking good.
Okay, that's fair.
Like if I was doing 10, TF2 is going to be in there, but those are just like some of the 3 the 3 best games that came out in like the 2000s for me. So definitely Metroid Prime 2, Super Mario Galaxy.
The question was which is his 3 favorite games from the 2000 and 2010 era, like the between those 2 years.
Hey Mango, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're just chilling. We
you know them?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's also
Mango.
He also does YouTube videos.
Oh, cool.
TF2
I'll
stuff.
check them out at some point then.
Yeah, he's chill. We went through various Hungarian and European delicacies.
Oh yeah, sure. We should take it off there. There you go. So you can see it here.
There's our tier list of goodies that we went through.
I'm making him eat these all this if it's 2010.
Red Dead. So I haven't played Red Dead Redemption.
Me neither.
So I know I need to.
I know it's a good game. It's similar to GTA, just Western, I guess. Yeah. And I did like GTA Vice City and San Andreas. Probably my favorite GTA is GTA Vice City, like of all the games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like even including 5, which I know 5 is a really good game, but the story of it, I didn't really grab me. Vice City was like a really engaging story in my opinion, and it was just like the perfect amount of simplicity, but at the same time complexity.
Yeah.
San Andreas was also really good, but if I had to pick one of the 2, it would be Vice City for me. Is higher on the list.
Yeah, I've only ever played 4 and 5.
You did play 4?
Yeah, I played 4 briefly. I didn't finish it. But.
Yeah, I tried 4 and I hated the car physics, so I just put it down.
See, I loved 4 because it had a lot of game jank, and so oftentimes I will pick up a game simply because I hear it has game jank, and it's super fun to like bug and glitch out. So I'll just spend hours playing a game trying to break it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just so fun to me. It just gets a kick out of me when I see a car clipping into the side of the building and freaking out. It never gets old.
That does it constantly in Fallout, at least with the corpses. So
yeah.
And I think for me it was if I had to really close it down, of course Jet Set Radio Future has to be in like the top 3.
Okay, I'll give you Tony Hawk Pro Skater, brother.
You did play that?
I played with a friend. Yeah.
Oh.
Long time ago.
So you did have at least a little bit of that in the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, I guess.
Yeah. So that also like Skate 3.
Yeah.
Skate 3 is so fun.
I heard about it.
Skate 3. And that's another game that has a good example of game jank where it's like super glitchy and buggy. That is such a fun game to break. Oh god. So yeah, Skate 3 is another good example. They're saying I'm scaring people with my height. A lot of people are very tall here. Like this is where my people hail from. Is this part of the world? So I have a lot of extended family from Austria, which is neighboring Hungary. So a lot of tall people in this part of the world. So I'm very much
mountain people.
Yeah, mountain people. I'm very much amongst my people here.
Somebody else, by the way, which of the slope do you think we should try out? Not the best, but at the most special, like most unique, I guess.
Man, I would say the Cognac cherries.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to pick something that's like really very uniquely Hungarian and like just really good special quality.
Right.
But if you want to go something that's more common, it's like something that you could like probably easily order online then have it shipped to you.
Yeah. So the Pilota, the Gerbeaud, the Boci, the Balaton, the Turorudis.
You can get a similar Pilota experience by getting like Jaffa cakes in the store. It's almost exactly
I'm just saying like which ones are the Hungarian ones specifically
here.
I'm
trying to think which one would be the best one to pick. Honestly, I would say these.
Where can I order the box of Hungarian snacks? Some of the Hungarian snacks are, I believe, exported.
Yeah, these I say it again?
Turorudi.
Yeah, so
Turorudi, it's like cottage rods.
yeah, so the cottage cheese sweets, these are really good. So I would say probably these if you can somehow find a way to get them because they're refrigerated.
Yeah.
They're all bad now because they've been out for a while. They're all we'll have to toss them. Well, yeah, I would say those for sure. The cottage cheese sweets is very different, but it's really good. Yeah, I would say that, or
unique.
if you can get your hands on the Cognac cherry somehow.
Yeah, they actually have that on the airport. So at least if you ever come to Hungary, it's really easy to find because you have to like pick it up on your way back to the airport.
They have to sell them online. See,
Somehow maybe,
Mango, Mango. I'd poke around online. I'm not sure you can get a box of Hungarian snacks specifically, but Amazon has fucking everything these days. You can probably find a bunch of this stuff online. So
I mean, come to Budapest. It's very cheap to be here. So this is gonna be your cheapest vacation ever, pretty much.
Yeah, now you got to go to Mexico and eat Mexican candy. Dude, I live in South Texas. You know, Mexican candy is
It just comes to your doorstep, basically.
It's in every grocery store.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. I fucking love Mexican candy.
I accidentally got an assortment of box snacks and tried them. Okay,
Yeah,
occasionally.
dude, dude, just order some stuff online.
Yeah, no, Hungarian treats, especially I think the chocolates are like very easy to eat and then they're also pretty good. There's an online store, it doesn't sell outside of Hungary. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, it's a bummer.
But yeah, so what did I say? So just Radio Future. What would be like other
what are your
games?
3?
Oh god, it's a hard choice. Have you ever played Spore?
I know of Spore, but I've never played
Spore is definitely that game junk that you would very much enjoy. You actually
yeah.
create your own monsters and they're absolutely hilariously janky.
I know how that works, but I've seen some horrors.
You
But
can put a leg on the back of something and it will still try to walk.
Oh god.
The Spore is such a good experience. I love Spore so much. The end game is not great, but especially the early phases of the game, which is much more fleshed out, you can clearly tell it was like a lot more effort put into the whole creation and everything.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Like it's not a. Is it a 10-point ending? No, absolutely not. It's very much like a 7.7 out of 10 game at best, but it's still really fun. It's like enjoyable.
Oh, yeah, it's
just
a very unique experience.
Yeah, there you go. The Rubber Mango is the same. That got me because my friend's dad, I saw him play Spore on on the PC, and then it got me into it. And then I was like, I can play this? I want to play it as well.
I forgot about Portal.
Portal is good.
Portal
is very good. I'm skipping classes to play Spore. I still have my... Oh, there you go. In my first vehicles... my throat's getting stir. This Gundam Species... Oh yeah, I remember that. Also, of course, the third one I have to mention is Fallout 3. People can shit on Fallout 3 in the chat, and I saw them do that before, and I understand where it comes from. But that's was my first exposure to Fallout games in general, and this level of open worldiness, I never seen any game like that before that I played. I know there has been games like this, but the world itself, the styling of it, the game exploration, the quest design, you can actually like choose your own outcome, and I could feel like I was so dickhead if I wanted to, but I choose not to because that was my choice. That is, I think, is always the good stuff. So Fallout 3 is a really good Fallout, even if the story is not holding up and there's some jank into it. So we have to thank Bethesda for that, and then the fact that they provided that engine to New Vegas, which is then become the best Fallout of the series, and that's hands down the best.
Like jank and Fallout just go hand.
It's because their game engine. They have this Gamebree or whatever they call it, I think. And this game engine is like really modular, so you can do a lot with it. That's why there's so much modding for Fallout.
Star Wars Battlefront, yes. Also,
that's so good one. I played to the friend.
I will say Battlefront 2 is better than Battlefront 1. That's my preference anyway. I haven't played it in a long time, but those were really fun games.
Morrowind was good very much. Yeah, so back in the day when the games were a little bit less handholdy, I really like those.
Yeah, very much so.
But yeah,
I was gonna add to what you were saying just now. I totally forgot. Fuck.
About the jank or the Fallout.
Fallout. I had a thought and I lost it. I'm tired.
Yeah, I think we'll be slowly just slowing down the stream here and closing it off. I think the closing thought that we can leave it off here is that you still have a lot of Hungary to explore, and then you will have more to tell next time you'll be streaming because it's not gonna be tomorrow or anything.
It'll be later in the week.
But like middle or second half of the week next week is gonna be probably having another stream. So look forward to that. Subscribe if you haven't, because you'll find it on this channel as well.
I'll make an announcement again as well when we go live.
We're probably not gonna be doing as much cursed stuff as the fucking Tix drink because we already had enough cursed stuff.
We can try to keep our eyes out for something else that's cursed.
Okay.
For at least one thing.
Well, let's see what could be cursed that we can actually try and see, because I think I had something in mind that was actually more Hungarian than Twix itself. But yeah, have you ever? Oh, you did say that you ate chili chocolate, right?
Oh yeah, chili chocolate's
awesome. You ate it. Okay, so it's not as cursed, I guess, for you. For me, it was really cursed. It's like, chili chocolate? What the fuck?
Yeah.
But no, what else was there? There is like some spice, I believe, that we eat sometimes. What is it called? Oh, fuck.
Are we going outside of Budapest? If we're going to the lake, then yes.
Yeah, of course, we're going to Lake Balaton. The Budapest is going to be the main area, but we're going to Lake Balaton for like a little thing. Did you say that you were really surprised by the bread pizza, or what you call it? You know, what's it called? So the Kenyan language is what I'm saying, by the way. This language is like this basically pizza, but like with like it's like a bread instead, and it's with bacon and onion and cheese and
yeah. That's
one we can try if you want, because
for sure.
I feel like you would probably like this, but it's also a bit cursed for like foreigners, I feel.
How accessible is Hungary if you only speak English? I would say fairly accessible.
Yeah, I think most Hungarians at least understand and can reply to you in like the basic terms that they need to reply. Yeah, even the shoppers at the free market were trying to like speak to you when they saw that you were English.
Yeah. So it seems like a lot of people here know enough basic English where you can get by. Yeah.
Or they like try to like explain to you fairly well anyway, if in like other languages, just put it together somehow.
Yeah, and a lot of signs, at least in more major areas, have English translations as well, so that helps too. So yeah, it seems like it's fine for.
Yeah, I think if you're a foreigner coming to Hungary, you're not gonna have an issue like just navigating.
I have the luxury of having my friend,
your personal translator,
who will help and translate and guide me through this. So like for example, since I come from the United States, public transportation is just not a thing here. Like we have buses.
No, like in America. Here it's a thing.
Sorry. I meant to say America. So public transportation is just not a thing in America. Sorry.
Thanks, Robert, by the way.
Yeah. So, but like here, it's like the thing. It's like what you have to use to get around. And so it's like it's super cheap, and two, it's fucking amazing. They have trams, subways.
The best thing about it is that you come into Hungary. Let's say you stay for like a week or two. You get a pass. I mean, the best is you can literally use every single public transport from trains, subways, trams, buses for completely free afterwards. So there's only this one-time charge that you have to do, and you have to worry about ever getting a ticket.
$20.
And it gets you 2 weeks full access to all the public transport, and they get you everywhere in Budapest. So
think about how cheap that is compared to, like, say, an American Uber or cab ride.
Yeah.
Which is like 50. So, for example, in America, if we took an Uber from here to the same distance downtown, that'd be like $60.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
So you can buy a game for that, basically.
Yeah, it's like $60. It's insane. Or you spend $20 and you can get around most places for 15 days.
Yeah.
Is how long the pass lasts.
Again, entire Budapest. As long as you're in Budapest, you can do, and then even if with like trains you go outside of Budapest, you can just have to like add a bit of free to your ticket, and they'll just be okay with it, right?
Super cheap.
Another thing, of course, is like just the food in general is very cheap, and then.
Good.
I think the only thing that you have to like pay a little bit more money for is the souvenirs and stuff, because then they know that the foreigners don't complain anyway.
They know people are willing to spend money on those things. But.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably next time we can actually try the Unicum as well.
Yes.
So we do have like some very like characteristic Hungarian alcohols as well. So the store cherry beer is not really Hungarian, but we're doing it a lot. But what's especially the Hungarian is that the palinka, which is just your moonshine, I guess you could call them, or what do you call them?
It's very strong.
Spirit, yeah. Minimum 40%, made from Hungarian fruits, and made by Hungarians. That's the kind of requirements for it to be called a palinka. But it's since these fruits, they're quite nice. Even usually the less strong ones, but you can go up to like 70-80%. So that's
80%.
It's basically moonshine. And then the other one is which I think Zesty, you said you liked it. Which is the Unicum, which is like a herbal liquor. You have 40 herbs in it, and then you have multiple types of it. And there is one with plum, which he liked, and I liked that almost as well. There is one with, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, there is a standard one which is like the strongest one. It's basically similar to the Jägermeister, but even stronger. And then you have one with coffee, if you like coffee. And then one that we bought right now is the next one, which I think has grapefruit. I think it said.
Is it grapefruit?
I think it's a grapefruit, something like that.
Okay.
Or citrus, something that mix of fruits.
You said citrus.
Citrus and grapefruit. I think it was 3 different fruits, but we'll try it out anyway. I never tried it before.
Yes, 40 herbs in one drink, and it tastes really good.
Yeah, it's like a bit caramelish because it has this brown color, so it's made that color with the caramel. So it's a little bit of sweetness, just a little bit to kind of make it easier on the throat, I guess.
Yeah.
And it is a medicine, by the way. It used to be a very old medicine, and now people eat it as a liquor, right? But it is still acts as a medicine. So if you have like a throat ache or a stomach ache, it just washes it down, basically.
It is very much medicinal in quality.
Yeah.
It also tastes really good.
Yeah. Well, the original is very bitter, so you probably won't like it as much. But the plum one is much nicer taste overall.
So it's more like a bitters, like the alcoholic bitters, you do for mixed drinks.
Yeah. So like the original is more bitter.
Yeah, because bitters is the herbal alcohols.
No, it doesn't taste anything like rock pepper. Doesn't taste anything like Dr. Pepper. Somebody's saying it's like Dr. Pepper but alcoholic and Hungarian. No, it's nothing like Dr. Pepper.
No. It's I mean, it's got like a hint of sweetness, but it also has like the plum is very evident, but it's very like not it's herbal. It's herbal.
Like
you can't,
aftertaste.
you can't. Yeah, I want to say peppery, but it's not right. It's like herbal, right?
Yeah.
And you really feel it, but it just tastes good. It's not like Dr. Pepper.
Somebody was actually thinking up a good thing that you haven't tried any Hungarian beers yet.
No,
like
I've
proper
not.
beers, not a sour cherry beer. So I have to like give you some Hungarian beer that you can decide which one you want.
Yeah, we can go look for.
There's many Hungarian beers. There's like more than 4 brands that we just bring, and there's like a bunch of like sub brands for those brands. You have Soproni, you have Borsodi, you have Aranyászok, you have. I forget which ones. There's multiple. I'm just not good on beers, so I don't keep track of them. They're not nothing super special. If you want good beers, you want to go to check.
No, I mean I want to try the beer.
But the Hungarians here will try the beer. I like to try it anyway.
Yeah.
But the sour cherry beer is probably going to be a highlight because I really like sour cherry beer. It's really good.
I'm excited.
And also there's the lemon beer, the citrus beer.
Yeah.
Kőbányai, that's also one. Yeah, Kőbányai. I forget about that. Okay, they are going this one. Everybody's going. Okay, let's
let's wind it down.
We've been waiting for almost 4 hours. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll be back in about a few days, so just keep an eye out. We'll get more stuff to try out, and then we'll also have more experience to share with you.
Yes, it is good fun time, and I am full of sugar, and I'm gonna go die.
We'll eat a little bit of unicum, and then it will be washed down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take care, and
thank you for hanging out, guys.
We'll see y'all soon.
Yep.
Peace.
Take care and stay funky.